And the thing with Genji is, when it comes to later Fearless, they can just pick Comfort and they are just so OP.
Yeah.
Like when they played HLE, their game 4 was like Cassante Nidalee, and it was just free win because it's Keen
that was
Cassante
Penta,
and it's Canyon Nidalee.
Yeah.
So they can just play. Well, Cassante is not really non-tier list champion, but Nidalee is for sure. They can just play non-tier list champion and be really OP. What do you think, Ben, here? Maybe like Ryze is pretty good, but you have Talia into that. Kiana is pretty good. Sion is open.
I mean, I only
Poppy
know
is open. You like Poppy, I know that much.
I like Poppy. And Zillion. No Zillion picks. I don't know, what's the quarter?
Should the mic be tiny bit lower? I can put it a little bit lower. 93. Should be better now. Please keep telling us if there is something more that needs to be changed.
Was the
Talia over Ryze.
was the quarterfinal drafts the same as Swiss?
No, a little bit different. For example, Talia has gone above Ryze as of late.
Okay.
Rumble opens Ornn, I think. Like the LCK teams really like Ornn into Rumble. There's still Sion that you can play. There's still Ambessa that you can play. I think it's even like fine to not pick top lane here. Usually into Nico, before we'd see Karma. For example, yesterday we saw Leona. There's also Bard if you want. Kiana, I think Kiana is pretty good here, but then they can do Poppy on 3. They also started playing Jarvan again, because Jarvan went like 0-9 in Swiss,
Yeah.
and now they started playing him again. But they don't usually play him game 1, they usually play him like game 2, 3 when there's no dash anymore.
I mean, I feel like Jarvan should be later in the drafts because all of the high tier AD carries
Have
are
dash, yeah.
dash AD carries.
Corki, Yunara, Kai'Sa, everyone just jumps out.
But KT is looking for Caitlyn, right?
Yeah, Eastern teams play Caitlyn, Western teams tried, so to speak. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes like Astral here, no? Yone. Yone is a Talia? Is that possible? Wow.
I guess they just really want AD mid.
Yeah.
So maybe
They
they're
played this comp yesterday as well. They had Aurora top in that case, but they like the Yone as well.
But then they're looking for Kai'Sa AD maybe, no? If they want to dive and have AD mid.
Yeah, definitely Kai'Sa Nico is like the classic, so that's probably the ban. Doctam likes Ezreal, and it's what I noticed, like Corki versus Ezreal seems like a handshake a bit.
Yeah.
They just play both sides of that matchup.
But I feel like Corki outscales.
Yeah, I think Corki is better too. I would prefer that side as well. Caitlyn and Kai'Sa seems like the most oppressive picks here. Ezreal ban. I feel like they should ban the Ornn, no? Ornn versus Rumble, but he still has... Like, this is what I mean. You pick the Rumble like this, you don't want to play against Ornn, you don't want to play against Sion, you don't want to play against the best. Actually ban nothing. Wow, they just give him whatever he wants.
Maybe they don't care about Ornn because they're gonna put Yone in side lane versus Ornn with Blade.
Yeah. What could even go top lane? He could go literally anything. I guess Galio is like the classic counter to Rumble, but that's banned.
I mean, the Ambessa is open, the Ornn is open. Aurora top maybe.
What jungler do you play with this comp for KT? Because you could play Jarvan here. Actually, no, there's a Corki. But you could play Jarvan here anyway versus Talia, if you want, actually. Silverban. So Caitlyn or Kai'Sa plus Jarvan looks pretty good, no? For the comp.
Maybe they're looking for Trundle and that's why they want the Ornn on enemy side. Like if Genji picks Ornn and they go Trundle, they have
Trundle on
Pillar.
5, yeah.
Yeah, they have Trundle Pillar with like all of these AoE ultimates.
Actually, last pick jungle is not a bad idea if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because then they can do the Trundle, yeah, or the Jarvan, depending on situation. So they could pick AD here, like Kai'Sa or Caitlyn. Seems pretty fair, no? Kai'Sa? Oh, they picked the Jarvan already. I mean, it's good into Talia for sure. And it's good for the comp for sure.
But I feel like a lot of teams have done this at Worlds as well. They're like last picking AD. Like no one is utilizing last pick, I feel like.
No.
They're actually wasting last pick a lot.
I think they just think like Rumble is prio, or like top laners in general are prio, early Fearless. There's a bunch of OP. Sion, Ambessa, Rumble, Cassante, even Rek'Sai they think is OP, I think.
Yeah.
And Nico they think is OP, so they just secure those picks, and then I guess they just match mid, match jungle. It doesn't really matter what they last pick in this case. But normally, either this pick or this pick is the last pick, right? But I just think those champs are OP. He self-counterpicked there, actually. Rakani to Nico is good for Nico.
But I think KT wins this, no? Like, Genji has 0 frontline, and KT is playing
they need
Rumble,
Ornn.
Nico.
They need Ornn.
Like, it's unplayable.
They're never playing Jace here, no? They need a frontline. I like him best, actually, because he's full dive now, all of a sudden. But I think frontline better, yeah. You're right. Yeah, without a frontline top, it's not really possible, yeah. But now it would have made sense to do what you said, no? Like, imagine they pick AD here, and then Trundle on 5. That would have actually made so much sense. Because what value do you get in this anyway? He's gonna pick Kai'Sa anyway, most likely. But they could have done Kai'Sa here, and then Trundle here. That would have made sense, actually.
I don't think he picked Kai'Sa.
I don't like Caitlyn here. They have full dive. You need an escape. Caitlyn is just free kill, by the way. It's Vi ult into Rakan ult. I don't like it. But I think once you see Rakan, really, you know they're diving you.
Are you really in danger, though, as an AD carry when you have Rumble, Nico, Jarvan on your team?
I just feel like Kai'Sa's better. Look at the comp.
Yeah, but
you have Nico, Joan, Jarvan, Rumble. Everyone's going in, and you as Caitlyn cannot really follow. And you're a free kill for enemy team if they ever get the chance to just send it. Vi, Rakan, Sion ult, Talia ult. Yeah. I think Caitlyn doesn't make sense in the game, you know, how the game will be played is like full dive, potentially full dive, or kite back. Caitlyn cannot follow on engage, and she also can't handle engage very well. Yeah.
But I don't think AD carries are that important in this.
But don't you think Kai'Sa would... Like, he would be safe with Kai'Sa versus this, and he would be able to follow with this much better.
Maybe.
See? Commercial.
Yeah. But at the same time, do you really want to play Kai'Sa into Talia, like Sion, Rakan ults and stuff? You're so short range.
Which one?
Kai'Sa. And if...
At least he has ult, I guess, and Invis.
If they go late game and the Talia E is on the ground, like, every 3 seconds, you can't even dash.
But if you wanted to pick Caitlyn, why didn't you do it on 4?
Yeah, I would have picked Caitlyn on 4 and then Trundle on 5 in this game.
What did you wait for? Like, seeing Rakan and Sion doesn't give you, like, oh, I want to play Caitlyn, you know? It doesn't give any vibe at all. No, we're watching, like, the YouTube LoL Esports. We're not watching our own stream. So I'm watching YouTube LoL Esports and I'm getting ads. Well, yeah, for me the Caitlyn is out of place. Everything else looks alright, and I think what Joel said with like last pick jungle and Trundle into Sion would have been a nice bait, you know?
Yeah. And it's so good as well, like Trundle Pillar, Rumble ult, Trundle Pillar, Nico ult, Trundle Pillar, Yone ult. It's so good.
Yeah. I mean, the Jarvan makes sense, but the Caitlyn last pick doesn't make sense. They should have just picked 80 on 4 and Jungle on 5. Would have been better. Do we have any funny business here? Maybe Corki laning top this game? Caitlyn Nico is really hard to lane, no? As Corki Rakan. Probably Corki is laning top this game. And Sion is laning bot. We didn't actually see much of this. In Swiss, we saw this so much. And then in quarters, we didn't see it very much with 80 carries laning top. Actually, it is not here either. Corki is just laning bot. I think if the players are equally good, doesn't Caitlyn Nico just run over Corki Rakan? How do they even lane?
They should, but maybe Canyon comes bot early.
Yeah, Cheese Gang could be possible. 3 camps into Cheese Gang.
Again, the fact that the expectations on KT were really not high. They barely squeaked into the Legend group going way back. It was really up between them and DK and
in Swiss, we would always see AD carry lane top in this case. But in quarters, we didn't see much of it, and now we don't see it again. I don't know why they stopped, actually. Like, what did teams figure out to stop it for others, for future teams not to want to do it again? Like, Genji used to do it themselves. Now they stopped doing it. So there must have been, like, some strategy that the enemy team did for them to stop wanting to do it. Because here it's free, no?
Or it's because the supports were so lost on the map and they tried to move top at like 3 minutes, and when they had their AD carry bot, they don't really care that much about moving top early.
Yeah. Because in theory, this lane not good, and Sion is like the perfect swap champ. He could easily lane bot here.
Yeah.
Is constantly overlooked that never seems to be able
to get it. It's a bit annoying that we have like the not aligned sound. This one is 2:16. It's 2 seconds behind. Does it matter? It doesn't really matter, I guess.
I mean, I tune out the casters, so it's
who everyone is overlooking you for, I think is just awesome to think about.
It really is, and what a place to prove it. That against
is everything alright for the stream with sound and everything? Are we good?
It's a pretty
no one is complaining, so I'd imagine we're good. As you see how I judge it.
Yeah.
We're good, okay.
But this makes no sense, no? Like, Canyon is pathing topside with losing bot.
It's just to get a crab, I think.
And it's been close calls many a times.
That's all he's doing. He's just getting a crab.
Fifth game against many a team.
But what I would have done is Corki top level 1, Sion bot level 1, and then you can late invade topside with Vi and Corki, and you stop the Jarvan on his red, and then you just split map, and at least your Corki is playing the game. I mean, they're even CS bot, but I don't know if they should be, you know? Is that just like player gap or what? Why are they even CS bot?
I mean, early I think it's fine, right? Like, Caitlyn Nico until level 3 is not as hard to deal with.
But it is because he's been looked
Because
at.
Caitlyn has to pick, either she queues the wave to push, or she tries to trade with it first.
Yeah.
But Corki, he can just click E, and then he gets good trades, and he can push the wave.
Wait, is flash? He's dead.
I'm telling
They
you.
didn't even have to flash for this, by the way.
I'm telling you, confident
flash.
KT, game 1.
And when you want to talk about pressure, flashing in line with the flag
Rumble might have an
drag
angle here, no?
I think he was
Right now?
maybe trying to flash over
Right now.
it, or anticipating, you know, an EQ flash or
He has an
something
angle right now,
like
no?
that. But
Look at
Kai'Sa
this
doesn't
heat.
even have to flash.
I think he senses it with all spells here,
doesn't
no?
have to flash, and they got first blood, and it goes to the Yone.
And that is
feel like he
in
should have
a
went for that.
matchup where Yone is expected to struggle early on. And it's Cuz that finds the early angle, circumvents
That
all
flash
the-
mid was not
doesn't
it.
get
I mean,
spotted by Canyon,
he
and sets
probably
up
dies
his
anyway. If you think about it, he probably dies anyway. But if he at least flashed better, it would be flash for flash. Because now he flashed and died, and enemy didn't even use flash.
Yone's hit
Yeah.
full build.
So how do you play the game here? Jarvan is gonna ult you on 6. Yone is gonna ult you on 6. Chovy is in so much trouble, no? From this.
Because you can hit this critical threshold where both Talia has a bad buy in just the tiers,
And they're just laning bots. They don't swap or anything. I'm so surprised with how they're playing this.
Prio in that lane. And that really was the only lane that we were expecting Gen G.
Sion is winning Rumble, but I also don't know if that's like, is that player thing or should that, is that normally how it is?
I think Rumble needs a couple of levels.
Well, this is missing CS now. He should be even CS at least. Like, I get that the Rumble doesn't kill the Sion, but I don't know why he's 10 CS below.
Yeah. I think a lot of Rumble players also max their own spell. I think Rumble, you have to think about if you're maxing E or Q in a matchup. And I think Sion matchup, I think you should max E.
Yes, keep your distance and E him on repeat.
Yeah, but if he Qs, you have free E.
Yeah,
And if I'm not wrong, Rumble E shreds magic resist, right?
yeah, it does.
Yeah, so... And it's guaranteed Comet procs as well. Like, Sion can't Q without getting hard out-traded if you max E on Rumble in this lane.
It's a free Drake, no trade. They're winning both as expected. They killed mid without using anything. They're getting Drake. Sure, Perfect is behind in CS, which he probably shouldn't be, but this game looks pretty good for KT so far, no? And their comp is nice, you know? Minus the Caitlyn in my mind, this comp is nice.
They're gonna get grubs as well, uncontested, for sure.
Probably they're swapping to top right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are already swapping to top, yeah.
Can be the star. Not everyone can take that kind of central role.
Pace of the game is good, no? They got an early Drake, swap to top, they still have 2 minutes until Grubs to set it all up.
Yeah.
And mid can die easily on Jarvan ult or Yone ult right now. He still has halfway to flash. Wait, he's playing no CDR flash?
And that's nice, but he's not.
Shouldn't you play CDR in Rune versus Jarvan? As a carry? Look at his Rune. He has face rush, precision. Don't you need CDR in Rune? Or do you build CDR shoe? Because 5 minutes flash, you just die, no?
Yeah.
You need at least like 415 flash or 350 flash.
Maybe he really cares about the ability haste.
Yeah, that's what do you actually take in precision? You take presence of mind and haste, or you take cut down and haste?
Do you think he has presence of mind when he goes tier build?
No, probably not. It's probably haste and damage on high HP targets.
Probably.
Did see Cuz hanging around mid a little bit, but wasn't really an easy gank path on Chovy, so he's just going to clear his top side and
Game looks really good for
down
KT.
towards that bottom
They're not even gonna be 6 for this, you know, with Rakan. So I don't think Genji can fight. There's gonna be a no level 6 Rakan for this fight. Sure, Vi has ult, but is that even possible to fight? Talia has no flash for it as well.
Like, imagine you walk into a choke and you want to fight Rumble, Jarvan, Yone.
Yeah.
There's no way.
They're just giving this probably.
And it's good Drakes as well for KT. Ocean second, chance for like Hex Tech or something.
Yeah.
Or Cloud. Imagine you have to play against Cloud Soul, Rumble, Nico, Yone, Jarvan. That's just not playable.
That's really your job.
We'll have to see whether any contest can
30
come through,
seconds to
whether
Grubs.
KT can
They're
keep
up there
this
with Vi,
early
but I don't know if they're gonna fight
lane
this.
supremacy going and make
Yeah, it
sure
depends
that
on the
there are
Sion, I
units
guess,
also
if Sion
turning
can move
into
or not.
Grubs, as we do see Dom just will try and get as much chip damage down as
Usually top laners make
is
difference
about
in this
spawn.
play. But he has TP on Rumble to match,
Looking
so.
good for KT to contest that. We do see Duro TPing back, but Ruler chunked out as he is. I have a lot of faith in his man's Corki, but
It would be
without
very
your health bar, that is
I think it's free, by the way.
Even
Even if they fight here, you just wipe them.
Yeah, there's no way.
Rumble needs to be ready to TP though. He can't cancel Sion TP himself, so he needs to be ready to TP. And Yo need to move after his mid wave. It looks like Jonas Bio mid.
But there's no way they fight this, right? They look for one with Smite and then...
They are trying to pick the Yon right now. Ooh, look at out. And Sion is TPing, by the way. This could be bad. Out. They actually get 2 of this, by the way. That wasn't bad. It cost them the TP though, but that wasn't bad by
That's
Genji.
just bad by KT.
Yeah, someone needs to help him cross. No? They need to connect him mid so he can cross.
Or he doesn't move at all.
Like, look at their setup. They have pink. When he goes from mid to display, he always gets caught.
Yeah.
Someone needs to connect him and cover the banana, I think.
But something I don't understand is, when you have a lead in the game like this, isn't it better for Yon to just stay mid, and if enemy team contests, he walks from mid, and then you get the sandwich on enemy team trying to contest?
Yeah, if you're safe on the grubs, for sure. Like, if Jarvan can do it from the pit, then not
Yeah, but I
get
mean,
caught.
Jarvan has ult, he has EQ, he has flash. Like, there's no way he's gonna die before Yone makes it from mid to there, and they can sandwich.
Yeah. I for sure shouldn't walk and get caught, because the second he ults, the fight is over. So either they need to make it safe for him, or he doesn't go, yeah. They probably shouldn't have gone in this case, because they couldn't cover him. I think 2 for 1 grub, you're happy now as Genji. All things considered, this shouldn't be possible. Because you TP Sion, but Sion can always just get Prion ult down for the Drake anyway, so the TP is not that important.
I mean, he's 12 CS up anyways, he already had the push probably. He missed maybe, what, 1 wave?
He's winning anyway, Sion. Is it really that one-sided, this matchup? Sion versus Rumble?
Yeah, I think Rumble is so weak early before level 9 and first item, and Sion is just free scaling with his grasp, he's free scaling with his W. He's probably
Should they
maxing
just
W
ban
as well.
Sion then? They banned Alistar and Poppy, I think, 4 or 5. I mean, Poppy's a good ban for sure. They have Yon and Jarvan. Actually, is it?
Maybe they don't think about the Sion ban because they think Ornn is equally annoying, but I don't think Ornn is equally annoying.
It feels weird to have such a hard losing top matchup.
But everyone underestimates Sion passive, like the HP stacking passive. It's so broken.
He has 400 plus already. You can see the number here.
TPs are coming
Like,
in, both mid laners
it's-
trying to fight for pride
yeah.
on the way for Keen.
410 minutes is kind of a lot, yeah. I think a Ruby Crystal is 150, maybe? 200, 150? So it's like double Ruby or even more.
So he probably has like 1k worth of HP stats in 10 minutes.
Wait. We're caught now. Oh, they don't commit. I'm surprised they don't commit with ult there, at least from Rakan, because he has to flash insta with the ult there. I guess they're saving it for Drake, I'm trolling. They're saving everything for Drake. But no ult Yon now. How does KT do this? They don't have ult on Yon.
I think they should win anyways. Look, Jarvan item.
Yeah. They're just gonna send it on Caitlyn or something. No, Caitlyn might get one shot in this fight.
Spike does have the Sunred Sky available. That is a big advantage thanks to that early assist. Plus the fact that he is
Like, if I'm KT here, I don't even dance straight, right? Because there's no way Genji will start.
Is still around even without the ultimate.
They should at least push the bot wave and mid wave.
Look at bots.
Sion's Prion is gonna walk, by the way. He's gonna do his wave top and he's just gonna walk with ult. They're waiting for Sion timing right now.
Yeah, I think KT is wasting a lot of time.
Actually, Sion will just cancel Rumble. If they feel like they win 4v4, Sion stays top and cancels the Rumble. If they need Sion, he just walks, no?
Pretty decent positioning.
He's walking.
To try to take over this area.
Yeah, he's walking now. And Rumble is basing TPing. It's gonna be a 5v5. Sion will ult to this.
I think this is good for KT though, because Rumble will have full Lion Reese, right?
Hopefully. He's ulting now. I think Rumble is late now. He's not even TPing yet, is he? He's not even TPing yet. He has nothing to TP to, by the way!
He does...
Oh, he's so late!
I think he was waiting for Lion Reese.
Katie got it though. Katie got it. Rumble ult is not bad. That's it. Finished. They got the Drake.
I think he was waiting in base for Landry's, you know?
Yeah.
He probably based with like 10 gold off Landry's and he was just sitting there waiting for it. Because he started TP and then he bought it mid-TP.
Yeah.
I
wonder if he even TP actually. Like, looking back at it now, should he have TP'd? Because he was late.
I think Genji just sends the fight if he doesn't TP, right?
Yeah, but the second they send the fight, he TPs, right? Or is it too late?
Probably.
Because imagine he TP'd top there. I mean, he's first to top anyway, it doesn't really matter. I just feel like he was so late on the TP, like the Drake was already done.
non-stop
If he could have
pushing,
TP'd top and
Ruler was
pushed, it
so
would have been
sectioned off
decent.
from the
But
rest
I
of
guess
the
he's top
team that by
anyway.
the
He
time
gets a plate
actually
here.
got there, the Dragon was
The
basically
game doesn't
already
look bad for
gone,
KT, by the
and
way.
it just became a bit of a flip.
They got
and
shit
KT
Drake
do
though.
get that, and they're
What did they get?
comfortable to
Mountain?
continue
Yeah,
just playing
probably the
at
worst they
this
could get.
pace.
What was the option? Infernal, Cloud, Hextech, Mountain. Yeah, it's the worst one they could get. For sure. Which one do you think is the worst?
And there it goes, straight
Caitlyn
onto
into
Dr.
Vi, Rakan.
Cease and desist
Good luck.
living as the Caitlyn
But, like,
forces
if you play
Canyon
Kai'Sa there, you
Genji
don't
on the board in the semifinals.
At least you have options, you know. With Caitlyn, you don't have an option. The second the Vi clicks ult on you, you're just dead no matter what. You can't E, you can't do anything.
Nothing much to do about that one. Just,
I don't like this Caitlyn pick. It just looks like he's gonna be fucking useless. I can already see it. I mean, you scale.
But when you have Rumble, Yone on your team, is it really your job to carry the game?
Not the end of the world.
At least pick something that doesn't die then, no?
But have we had any AD carry, solo carry?
Wait, he could have played Sigs, no? Actually, Sigs Nico does sound disgusting. Let's not do that. Kai, Estral. I think he wanted Estral, probably. I think he wanted Estral.
But I feel like AD carries in this tournament are just fucking useless now. Is there any AD carry that has been completely 1v9 other than
Gogo.
like Gogo? Yeah, but he plays like a complete psychopath. He plays like a mid laner.
I think Guma played pretty good yesterday.
What did he play?
He played Ashe, Varus, Kai'Sa. He had a 6 game, his 6 game wasn't the best. And then he played his Ashe last game, played Kai'Sa, Siggs, Varus, and
Ruler obviously going to be behind on his first item
something.
completion.
Sivir?
Was there long
Really
games?
remember.
Like 35-minute plus?
Yeah,
Yeah,
some of
that's
them
the
were long.
yeah. See,
The Kai'Sa game was really long.
yeah. So I think that's the reason. Like AD carries think they're
would have wanted to build that into a lot
like
more.
permanently the carry, no? But in this
It's only
meta, you
really
need
late game.
3 items
Advantages that they're
minimum.
giving over to Docdom here. And
AD carries are
Viper is only 9 as well,
even
yeah.
when they would
Yeah.
sometimes fall behind in the LCK, they're just so masterful at how they approach the team fights and how they actually set
But like,
up
look at the
these
AD carries.
objectives
Like, if you're
that
walking up
getting a
as
lead is very
Collector
far away from
Caitlyn,
guaranteeing
you're
a
not
win
gonna kill the
against
Sion.
Yeah,
If
they're
you're
really
walking up
one
as
of the most
Triforce
resilient
Corki,
teams
you're
that
not
we
really
have
gonna
when
kill
it
anyone
comes to
either.
both their
Yeah,
cross
you need more
matching,
time,
as
for
well,
sure.
the consistency of their setups.
And
3
at
or
the
4
time-
item at least, I think.
Yeah, and at the time AD carries are strong in this meta. Everyone is strong because Drakes are stacked, like Barons are in play, Alta Counts in play.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I think AD carry role is pretty weak.
He's for sure not main character this game, no matter what.
Who are we going to put the damage down onto? There's the Bolt Breaker. As Canyon slams his fists into Cuz. Cuz chipped away at a little. Dura's
He's
gonna
play for
start
Drake,
out
no?
the
This
Herald
Herald is not that
with
important, I
Will.
think.
BDD's working his way up from the
Doesn't
bot
really
side.
matter.
Might just be focused on the Scuttle Crab. Peter looking to see if there's anything he can do here, but it doesn't really feel like KT want to contest right now. The cease and desist from Genji, they want the fight on their terms.
We are caught.
And they kill off the Nico immediately. Nothing that KT can do to collapse.
I mean, Peter was just way too far ahead of the rest of the team, right? No one's even around him when they
Scott,
do
no?
engage on him.
I just don't
And
understand
Nico's just
why
a
KT is not
freebie,
sending it
an
more
add-on
with
to
ult.
that
Like if
Herald,
I
which
played Jarvan,
maybe
Rumble,
Genji
Yone,
gets
I would
first
look for
tower,
skirmish
that's gonna
with
get them
my
very
Probably
ultimate.
nervous first
Like
game.
literally on cooldown.
They're probably nervous first game, I think.
Yeah, but look at Canyon. Like his ult goes off cooldown, he looks.
Yeah.
Have we seen a Jarvan ult?
No, I don't think we've seen any ults yet.
So like, what's the
We've
point?
seen Yone ult out twice, and Rumble ulted once on the Drake fight.
Yeah, after the play was over.
Yeah.
So like, why are you playing insane ult wombo combo comp if you're not gonna ult?
I think they're just nervous first game now. Waiting for the right moment all the time, but the game doesn't really work like that. You never get the perfect moment, you just have to like take your odds.
You just send it.
When you feel strong or if you see someone without flash that you think you can kill, you just take the odds, like you play the odds. Perfect
Actually, I
situations don't
remember
really exist.
back in back at my old job, I had a gold jungler in like our school tournament stuffs, and I told him like, if you play Gragas and you just send E flash every time you have flash up, I promise you, you'll be the most useful player on the team. And we had like 300 LP master players, etc. He played Gragas, he flashed on cooldown, he got the highest KP, he did second most damage in the game. Like he was so broken, and he was a gold player versus like master tier players, diamond players. He didn't care. He just flashed on cooldown. Just useless.
I think especially when Chovy had no flash from early game, like he died level 4, he used flash. There is for sure gonna be a timing when Jarvan has ult and flash versus Talia without flash, where you can just kill her a few times.
Yeah, but
at least once, maybe twice.
And even pre-level 6, like, you have Yone knockup, you have Jarvan EQ flash, like, the Talia will die.
It's a bit weird that he dies like that and he doesn't get punished again. I'm
We're
ulting
ulting
out.
out again.
I mean,
Before
he has
Drake.
to ult, right? He has to ult out, but it does feel shit that we're perma-ulting out instead of ulting in, for sure. And now we have to flash with Nico as well. Oh god. Is this playable now? No flash Nico, no ult Yon. Do you fight this? Jarvan is one shot. It's over.
He didn't even get ult.
Wow, that was a nice combo, no? That Rakan play was sick.
This is just skill issue.
Yeah, but of course it's Genji.
Yeah.
Of course. Genji are just so clean. Like that Rakan play was crazy, by the way. Look at this Rakan play. Oh my god. And Chovy follow up as well. Oh, look at this Rakan. This is sexy, no? He E-ult and then flash W the two people.
With
Talia combo. Oh my god.
Those were the two people.
Sexy.
Oh my god.
Okay, GG. But yeah, you're right. This is skill issue. This is not even draft issue. I think the Caitlyn is completely out of place though in the draft. But other than that, it shouldn't be so hard to play.
No.
It should be playable.
And Gen G once again right back into their comfort zone.
And the 2 big points for me have been one, Peter, who obviously...
But it is weird as well. Like, Caitlyn is your last pick. You should expect your last pick to be useful.
But what is a useful 80 pick there? Like, let's say you're actually last picking 80 there. What is it?
I just think you don't.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. But if you are last picking 80 here, what do you do to round out the comp well? I think it's Kai'Sa. What else can you do that rounds it out? Sivir was banned, because Sivir would fit with the champions, right? But that was banned.
Yeah, Sivir Ezreal banned.
Ezreal was banned. And Yanara was banned. So what do you pick on last pick to justify, first of all, last picking, or to like make it better? I don't think there is anything.
You think Smolder is playable?
Yeah, for sure.
Because even if you're not
But
like
you can also
in
just
there,
pick that on 4,
Yeah.
if you want to play that.
But even if you're not not in there, the same way as Kai'Sa, you still have pretty long W range, slowing
I
down.
think Smolder
and
is
then
up there
also-
for sure. I quite like Smolder. I would say it's not tier 1 champ, but it's like tier 1.5 or tier 2 maybe, at worst. It's for sure stronger than a lot of other picks.
I think it's a really good like game 4, game 5 flex pick.
Yeah. It was banned a few games actually. It would be like unpicked, unbanned, and then later fearless. Some people would even ban it first 3, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know when this happened. This didn't happen too long ago.
But like even into Rise, I think it's a good pick
Yeah.
because you get free scaling, right? You're
I
just
think
gonna
this
handshake
happened
the
in... Was it the Gen G series? Gen G HD maybe? Vayne or Seri, but I think it's just better to pick 80 carry on 4 then. Like if you're last picking 80 carry to play a random champ, why don't you just pick 80 carry on 4 and then find a jungler that's better? Or structure the draft differently completely. Ooh, that's a clone, no?
Yeah.
Wait, this could be decent for KT. This was kind of scuffed.
But they don't have damage because they're so behind now.
Oh, he got cancelled!
Oh, they still win though.
They still win, but imagine you kill jungler there. Then it's free Atakan. What cancelled him? Was it Sion Q? How did he get cancelled?
Sion Q or Talia W? I think Sion Q. But like they're behind and this was a pretty decent fight. Imagine they sent it like this 10 minutes ago.
Trying to look for an angle to go in there, and did find it, but he kind of had to go at a
It's
time
still
that he
playable,
didn't
I think. This
really
game can be
want to.
won.
I think he wanted to wait a little bit longer till the team was there.
think
But
it's
for sure they
pushing
missed a few
But
opportunities.
gets found out, has
What
to
did he
go
get
early.
cancelled by?
And
Must have been
JG
Sion,
Must have
right?
been Sion because I didn't see him move. He just
Yeah.
went straight up.
Great turnaround, and I think we might have to go back
see
to live
that?
because Docton was just hitting that Otacon. But here it is one more time, just kind of going a little bit
How's
early.
Peter alive
And
here?
BDD has a great turnaround right here with Cuz.
Why ulted the Yone?
Yeah, it's
how
Sion
much damage he's actually doing.
Oh.
Picture. Otacon's going.
Wait, we're flipping Atakan? Why? They must be looking for fight. It must be to fight. Look at Nico.
Rumble
Nico!
ult is down. Torgon ult is down. Yone ult down.
It's a bit troll here, yeah. They were just looking to fight, I guess, beta fight. Well, now it doesn't look great anymore. It's kind of random.
I mean, it's gonna be 50-50, right? Jordan can get in it.
That is so random. Why are they doing Atakan here and trying to force a fight?
Maybe they really wanted the Atakan fight to be over before Drake, but like it doesn't make sense to me. Even here, I would low-key just trade Drake for Atakan if I was KT, because now they lose both.
Yep. Yeah, that's a random force for sure. It would make sense if they forced right after the fight, no? When, who was it that died? It was Sion that died, right? In the fight?
Sion died. Cannon was 1 HP, but he was healing on camps.
Because if you force that right after the fight, at least you have man advantage and Vi is low. But they waited so long that Sion was there, so it didn't really make sense.
But look at this Caitlyn build. Like, how happy are you walking in playing this build? Why are you playing Collector in the first place in this build?
That's what everyone builds. There's nothing else to build, I guess.
But it's not good.
What
Like,
did-
just
what
go
did you buy?
Yuntal.
Okay, yeah. Or just don't play Caitlyn.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of dive though, and Chovy doesn't have his flash.
I mean, I guess it's rare for professional AD carries in games like this to be able to base on BF, but like still, it's
He's strong on next item, I guess, when he finishes Infinity.
yeah.
That's a bit late. The game is kind of decided
But
by this time.
he's gonna be in lack of rapid, so he's not even gonna be able to contest mid waves. Even if he gets IE, he can't contest mid wave.
No.
Not really defending that mid.
Canyon is low here. And Nico has flash for this fight, so maybe Nico can do something nice.
Flash rocket abilities. But look how they're like positioned.
It's all Nico here.
Perfect is
Ooh, the ult.
so low.
Wait, finish Drake, no? The ult is like actually zoning his own team. Nico's going. Nico.
Rumble ult.
Oh, the ease! Ooh! I saw what he did!
Yeah, this is over.
Wait, that was a nice play by Nico, by the way. He ulted and then he flashed above the Corki to E the Talia for the extra duration. That was a really nice play by Peter. And they got the Drake. Huge. That was a really nice E by Peter. The E flash. Pay attention to the E flash by Nico in the replay. That soul point, by the way. It's a shit soul, but yeah.
I mean, it's still good. Like,
Yeah, it's still good.
it's not bad, but
It's not game changing.
it will make it playable for a lot of the like Vi Talia combos.
Because normally Soul is GG, I think, but not this one. Can still win against Mountain Soul. That was a really nice Nico play, actually. Normally you see the Nico flash in for the ult, but he actually flashed for the E.
Would you ever play Serpent's Fang Vi here if they get Mountain Soul and you're playing versus Rumble W?
Corki, I think.
Corki?
Yeah, Corki should buy, yeah. Look at the Nico play here. So he does... I don't like the wall, because the wall is zoning his own team, no?
Yeah. And Perfect found the spots to walk
Look, he
through.
does W ult, and then he flashes above Corki and E's the Talia with the extra E. That was really nice. He dies, but it's worth it.
Completely untouched throughout the whole fight.
And it's the lack of flash on Chovy.
Wait, how did the Corki live? Barrier?
Barrier, yeah.
Just a combo of Peter with that
Nice.
equalizer is enough to take down the Talia. As there he goes! Peter pops off.
How can you not love this guy, man? It is just so fun to cheer for. And look at the damage from Perfect in that fight. Now this has been such an exciting game one to kick it off. And though it has been a very one-sided history between these two teams,
Ruler building it now?
you know, Gen G
A lot of Corkis build it now, yeah. Well, normally they go like Collector here or Last Whisper here, right? Some kind of crit item to get the Infinity going on the next item slot or Rapid or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've seen some Corkis do Serpent's Fang now, yeah. There's already what? Jarvan Shield, Shield Bow on Yone, W on Rumble. I think it's not bad already, even without the Mountain Soul. It's not bad already. But I would, if I was Corki, I would always go Last Whisper. Always, no matter what. Because you have to get it at some point anyway. So to me, it's weird not to build that now.
But I feel like having the healing reduction on the Corki and the Serpent's Fang on the Vi is much better now. You get more
Yeah, I don't think
value.
if I was playing Corki, I would just tell my team I don't have a choice but to buy Last Whisper right now. Because let's say he does a Lethality item, right? And then he does Infinity. Still doesn't have Armor Pen. So then he has to do it later. It's too late. I think you have to build it now.
And I think the healing is more important than the shields.
For sure he should build Last Whisper now. Because now he's gonna do what? It looks like he has a Crit Cloak. And the Crit Cloak is for Collector, right? So he's doing Collector.
Yeah.
And then after Collector, he has to go Last Whisper, right? If he goes Infinity, he has no Armor Pen.
Yeah. Maybe he's just relying on the Black Cleaver.
Yeah. Or his E, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he does have E and true damage in his kit, but it's not even the armor pen, is it? Like, I just enjoy the passive a lot. Like, look at the
Last Whisper is
HP.
just a good item in general, I think.
That's no arm guard.
No, and I think that's probably what he's going to
It's
build
only
towards
130. They
next.
kind of have to fight, but I also feel like Baron trade is not that bad. Like, they can Baron trade for this if they don't feel
We're
confident.
going to get a collector coming through from Ruler. Of course, that's still going to be some power. We're probably going to get a Zonia's
Who is
third
actually
from
scaling
Chovy.
better this
So,
game? I favor
amount of
KT in
damage
scaling, by the way.
that
For sure.
pumping out
I think
towards
Caitlyn
BDD
outscaled
and Dog
Corki.
If they find that good
Yone
engage,
scaling is crazy. I think Vi, Jarvan maybe same.
I think
Rumble
Gen G
scaling
just
really
lack
good.
damage.
Ooh, they're sending it on Nico actually. No, it's on Caitlyn. Yon ult is good. Jarvan ult. Corki's stuck now without Valkyrie or Flash. Oh, it's not possible anyway. It's losing, it's losing, it's losing. Katie losing. Talia play dodge, but... Wait, BDD got it. Is this possible? No, it's not possible. That Sion looks unkillable actually, what the fuck? What is this Sion?
Like, Ornn would not do this.
Yeah, I see it.
Like, he has 1,000 extra HP.
It's a 4-for-1 for Genji.
And it's the snap engage from Genji that
Caitlyn actually survived the engage, but didn't matter. Perfect died, and then the Sion is just tanking me.
So the timing a little tense, but we'll see if they can get and stave off that soul weight. It's a really
But they must have
big
misplayed their
deal.
ults. Like, there's no way...
Caitlyn should have
Yeah, the
lived.
Rumble ult is shit, by the way. Look at the Rumble ult.
Yeah.
It's in the wall.
Yeah, instead of now. Imagine if he had it now when they're
Yeah,
stuck in the cage.
he used it on a Nico E that was almost like over.
Yeah.
And the Rumble ult is... yeah.
Also, Caitlyn should die if Genji do it better. Because they Vi ulted without Rakan being there. If it's Vi ult plus Rakan, Caitlyn dies for sure. But definitely, if the Rumble ults with Yon and Jarvan, that looks decent. The Rumble ult needs to go together. It's a wombo comp, right?
Or-
You cannot play it like this.
Like, or even that he ults so that it at least blocks Genji from moving. Like, it was half in the choke, into mid, and then half in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's...
It just needs to be comboed, I think. Jarvan ult plus Rumble
Yeah, but
plus Yon.
like, every
Any
fight
comp.
KT wins, they play it right. And every fight they lose, it's just skill issue.
Yeah, something going
It's
wrong.
never been like comp issue or anything. It's only skill issue and how they play it.
Maybe the Sion is an issue. How do you even kill the Sion, actually? Who kills the Sion?
I think they do, slow and steady. Like, they have Cleaver, they have Liandry's, they have Last Whisper, or even like full completed. He dies eventually.
It's just how much damage can you pump into him without losing the fights. Like, they can't really use ults on the Sion, you know? So it's Caitlyn auto-attacking the guy, pretty much.
It's
a lot of damage to deal for Caitlyn. Sion open, maybe a mistake this draft if you think about it. Like, rather play against Alistar than Sion, no?
For sure. I mean, Sion is just Alistar ult perma.
And now that they have the run of the map, it's very difficult.
Yeah, I think if they had Ornn Alistar, it would be easier than Sion and Rakan.
Down here, you know, in this entire area, the enemy jungle is just littered with pink wards. It's 4 pink wards plus.
But now Yon has IE as well, Caitlyn IE.
It's very, very difficult for KT.
I feel like this is probably the strongest KT will be.
I think KT can win a fight if they one-shot either Corki or Talia. Focusing Sion is not a possibility, and I think focusing like Bio Rakan is hard to pull off, like they're quite hard to kill.
Yeah.
So they kind of need to one-shot Corki or Talia, but there's a Sonia's, and
And they're
there's
getting
Flash and
tanky, by the
Valkyrie.
way. They have double mountain with one Sonya, one Abyssal, or not Abyssal, with Seraphs, and Corki has armor boots, Triforce. Like, they're actually getting pretty tanky.
It's not easy to one-shot anyone anymore.
And Genji both have all their side lane towers, which is further kind of limits the space that KT gets to inhibit on the map. I do want to highlight the reason why, as you...
I would actually
mentioned,
favor
Manning, they don't
Genji
really
at
get
this
to do a lot
point.
is because of the early Drakes. If KT wasn't at soul point, they could have just said, we don't care about the soul, we're just going to shove in the opposite.
But like, look at their
waves.
setup. Rumble,
That's not
Yon,
gonna be
and
the
Jarvan
case.
should be playing next to each
And
other,
about to
so
time
they're
out
ready.
here. Genji want to get a little bit more damage
Who
down,
do we even
but I
go
think
on,
they
though?
also know that this turret
Talia is good, that's 3
will,
tower.
bomb the Chovy says no. And I grab that
I just
one.
don't know who to go on. Feels like they're out of options at this point.
I mean, since it's 3 minutes for next Nash and next Drake, I would just send it. If they flash, you go out.
At least you
And
get
then
the
you wait
flash
for your cooldowns and then you go again.
They know they have to keep
Like, that's just how League works nowadays. You have to use your stuff to get their sums, and then you have to reset and do it again.
Yeah.
It's never one play and done. It's always a repeat play. Every time it's a repeat play.
Good at creating space for Ruler and Chovy.
What do you do for this Drake and Baron? I think if you're KT, you just trade, no? Like, if you can get Baron for Drake, it's worth it. If you can get Drake for Baron, it's worth it. Probably. You don't want to fight here, I think.
But I think Drake is more worth now. Like, if Genji gets 3 mountains, they can't kill him anymore.
I just don't think they can fight.
For KT, the threat of a soul point does mean that they're just a single pick.
So if they do nothing, they lose both of the objective. But maybe they can try to get one. How do you even fight here? How do you one-shot the Corki? If he doesn't make a mistake, you don't one-shot him at all.
but between the pedals and the amount of map control that Genji is there, and
I think trading may be best. Just try to get one objective and wait. Wait, sorry, Caitlyn for item. Like, Caitlyn's getting strong, you know, it's 100% crit on next item.
You not being able to play and just kind of watch as your Nexus crumbles.
And it's just so much harder when
this is what I mean with the Corki build. It's a bit awkward, you know? He builds Infinity now. Imagine this was Last Whisper. He will be so much stronger. Actually, enemy team not that much armor. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's specific to... Actually, they have some armor now.
I mean, they have one mountain. Mountain is still on the map.
Really difficult to pull off in the late game as this defensive itemization.
But in theory, not that much armor. So maybe it's fine. This case.
It's actually not even
Maybe he chooses his item depending on enemy top laner or like enemy support if they have armor or not. In this case, they have Rumble and Nico, so there's 0 defensive.
Just those little shields that can really make it so the initial burst isn't taking you down. Genji pushing in through all 3.
Not a bad game to start the series.
But like, we have QSS on our Yon. Is that really worth it?
I think it's for charm, right? Must be. There's only one thing.
It must be for charm, or like so that he can freely Q and ult and
actually, why does he have QSS?
But like, it's not worth it.
Why does he have QSS actually?
It's not worth it.
It must be Rakan charm, right? There's nothing else he can QSS.
There is just, as we keep highlighting, there's just no vision.
Yeah, I don't see it actually. Only charm? There's nothing else.
So Genji will see this attack coming.
There's no wards, nothing out on the map.
They just don't have an easy way to get it down as well. They don't have a tank.
Okay, they should try to trade here. They can't fight, I think. Oh, we're dead.
Like, this is just skill issues, right?
Caitlyn is actually fine.
The trap is really nice.
Trap. Nice. Vi is dead here, by the way. This could be good. Vi is dead from trap. Look how strong Caitlyn is actually.
Holy. Okay, Kin.
Ooh, he blocked it with flash?
Yeah.
Another trap.
But BDD has 3rd Q. He's trolling it.
Ooh!
Imagine he didn't have QSS. Imagine he had a real item.
Oh, they don't have damage.
Imagine he had a real item. Oh, really cool.
It's possible. It's possible. He can stack his Q on the sign, by the way. It's 4 for 4. Only 1 alive for each team.
KT would have had 3 alive right now if he didn't buy QSS.
What did he even QSS this fight?
This was an insane fight. The pick set
this was a 4v5.
Cast
died insta. This is a 4v5.
No Dragon ult, no nothing. But look at this. Look at this Caitlyn trap. Look at this Caitlyn trap. Behind himself.
Yeah.
On the Vi landing.
Yeah. And then traps the GA as well. Nice Yon combo too from the side.
Oh, he did actually QSS the Talia stones.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, so Talia put out the stones, Yon 3rd Q'd in, got stunned, QSS the ult.
So that's why he has it. It's Talia specific then. That's Soul, no? Why is too late?
But I feel like it's not worth it. Like, you can just ult the Talia E, and then your ult will buffer the stun. So when you land in your ult, the stun will be over.
Of the semifinals.
I don't have any experience playing Yon Talia, so I don't know how it feels playing into the stones.
I mean, it's not nice.
I know for Rakan it's unplayable when you play into Talia. I don't know if it feels the same for Yon.
But you can't buffer with Rakan, you can buffer with Yon.
Massive pedal lead, 4K gold lead, but the soul there to generally equalize, and now it's going to come down to the execution.
Caitlyn is really strong at this point.
In what could very well be the
and Nico almost frozen.
And they have Soul.
I don't like this Rumble build though. Why are we not going
It's what
like
everyone
Rift
does these
Maker
days,
or
I think.
something? Yeah, but I would understand if you had more AP on your team, right? So you actually shred for someone else on your team as well. It's kind of like the damage version of Abyssal Mask.
Yeah.
I mean, it works.
This item only makes sense if you have more AP, right?
Yeah, but I think. But then again, Rift Maker is only really good on enemy frontline, I guess. But there has to be something better, like even just Rabalons, no? Or Void Staff.
Yeah.
But this also gives him tanky stats. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's the best.
So even because the Mountain Soul is just so much value, and again, it's only 2 carries. Chovy doesn't even have his pan item finished yet.
And look at how tanky
his own item is Jackson now.
Yeah, I don't think Genji has damage anymore. Actually, I think the Mountain is pretty good here. Like, how are you supposed to kill people with this Talia Corki only? And Talia is full utility build.
They're flipping it? No, they're bidding a fight. Nico ult is kind of solo.
But look, Rumble ult again with no... Genji is just gonna walk this out.
on the
He's either gonna redemption this or just base and
Chovy
TP.
looking for a flick.
Yeah, spellbook, I
Doesn't
think.
land it. It's a shape splitter anyway. That clone from
What's the
Peter.
cooldown of Rumble Ult anyway at this point? And Nico.
Probably a minute on the Rumble Ult, maybe.
They're just forcing without ults.
I
Rakan
mean,
is low.
they still have Jarvan and
Jovo looking for that
Yon.
redemption because he's still got the quickness.
Rumble is one shot.
Yeah, Sonya, no? Wait, is that really the value? He doesn't have ult anyways.
Jarvan died too. Yon
Caitlyn
is
is stuck
low-key
hitting
dead.
Caitlyn
Wait, BDD is alive. What?
Caitlyn is in pit hitting Sion.
Yeah, flash on Caitlyn here or are you trolling?
He loads another into the chamber, but he can't quite get the damage down. BDD looking for more as he sees
He can't do it alone, can he?
his teammates fall. He can't.
He can stack on Raptor when they're spawning, but it's not possible.
Win out the fight. And the Barret's
It's a nice pick on the Rumble. Jarvan dies right away, but I don't understand the Caitlyn positioning there. We need to see what the Caitlyn
She's
is doing
in
there.
pit permanently hitting Sion.
But how is he in the pit? Or why?
But we have to learn how to use the Rumble ult.
It's weird to force the Baron without Rumble or an equal, yeah. Nice flank by Vi on the Rumble.
Look at Caitlyn, she's just in pit hitting King.
So she was in the pit to force the Baron to start?
Yeah. She's still hitting. Still hitting.
It's weird to hit the Baron when you don't have Rumble or an equal for sure, because you have no real, like, proper turn, you know? It's Jarvan ult and Yon ult and that's it. It's not easy to turn that fight.
And they lost vision of Canyon as well.
It's so weird that the Caitlyn is in the pit there. It doesn't feel right. Imagine they had a Kai'Sa that could actually follow, you know? Actually do anything in this comp. Caitlyn just feels so out of place.
I mean, she did 7.2k damage.
But that's a
on Sion.
bigger. I think that's a bigger issue though, because you're forcing the Nash without ults. So the Caitlyn positioning is like fucked from the original play. It's not necessarily due to the fight. It's just due to the original play.
It's just sad that they have such a good comp and they're playing it so fucking bad.
I don't think Rumble was inting there. He just got flanked by Vi. It's a problem of forcing the Nash. That's more the issue. And his ult, I guess, originally. His and Nico's ult originally. I think the Nico ult is fine to look for, but the Rumble ult
I
shouldn't
think
follow like this.
they would have probably sent it fully if the Talia wall wasn't in the way for everyone else after the Nico.
Or if he hit more people, I guess.
Only Jovo lacking it, has the cleanse and the heal right now.
This goes to Elder, no? They're never ending on this Baron.
Waiting
too many
on his
Zelda.
cooldown to come back, but it makes the engage for KT so much harder, because even though Peter now has a flash of his own, the Pop Blossom can be evaded really quickly with that Summoner spell.
And Chovy
Let's
has
go
flash
Zelda, I
as
think.
stop
They
watch,
can't
He's
then.
alone in the side lane, can also easily join with the Weaver's Wall, and they're just slowly sieging this. KT, one of the few downsides of that Yone is that...
Is it just BDD versus the world, this game? It kinda is. Wait, they're diving.
Stoppable onslaught in from King just to break that trap line, just to break this
I
tower.
think he just did
Weaver's
it to
Wall
get the
out.
tower.
Perfect's going to be on the Gen G side of it, but he's down towards the bottom of
You
it.
turn here with
Will
KT,
be
you
able
have
to
ult now?
escape
Every ult is up. Should we do
The
something?
tower does fall. Top lane in here below as well.
Is it worth it actually to kill them here? Because we could just wait for the Drake, right? Save your flash on Nico, for example, for the Drake. Because if you kill them here, you don't actually get anything. So maybe it's better to wait.
Only 40 seconds left on this
Here we're going.
DDD goes through.
Where it is going?
The Rumble ult is in the wall again, by the way.
Chovy died. Oh, he EQ'd in GA! What?
Actually win this.
He EQ'd in GA, buddy. What? Did you see the Jarvan? What the fuck?
But Perfect should never play.
Look at the death timers. They have double TP though. This is what I mean. If they fight like a little bit later, they actually get something. But now you kill them and it doesn't really mean anything.
Rumble ult, it's in the wall.
Nice play by Caitlyn, honestly, to like land that E on the timing of the Sonias.
Jarvan did actually
He EQ'd in
GA.
GA. What the fuck? Yeah, they have double TP, so they're fine on the Drake. But imagine that happens like 30 seconds later, how good it would be.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna force on spawn, but they're gonna TP and fight this.
They have to kill Corki here. No flash Corki.
You just force this on spawn, no? They're gonna TP, but what else do you do? You don't really have options. I think trapline and just force, no?
No Yon ult, no Jarvan ult,
Trapline is not the best.
no Rakan ult.
I feel like he misplaced the trap, no? They can just walk in.
No, but it's good, no? Rumble ulti in the gap.
Oh, I see what you mean. Engage, only hit one. It's not the best. They got it, by the way, they got Elder.
The Rumble ult is
Gen will,
again.
they will run, they will run. Wait, they're going, they're fighting. Look at the buy. Ulting the Rumble. Wait, winning.
I mean, it's GG, no?
That's nice.
So there's 1 HP from burning.
It's 1 for 1. They can't end on this Elder now, I think, because Jarvan is dead for too long. Actually, can they play it 4v4? Maybe they can just force 4v4.
They will get Rumble ult on Nexus turrets.
They don't have the waves.
I think they will force, yeah.
Yeah, the trade also not the worst because you'd rather have Cuz.
Yeah, I think they end actually with Rumble ult on the Nexus turrets.
But they can clear the wave, no? There's no Baron.
Oh yeah, shit.
Look, he just clears the wave with ult.
Yeah.
There's
If we
nothing.
watch that, if we get this
And this
replay,
inhib means
you have to
nothing.
keep
This
your
is
eyes
gonna
on
go
Sarah's
further, no?
goal
The
there.
Elder will run out and
Because
he's just gonna go to the
as
Baron
the
and stuff.
Elder was ticking on him when Cuz went in, and Prox, as he would have died,
Like now he's
to the
building.
Elder
Now
Dragon
actually he didn't go Last
execute
Whisper
there.
as shield bow.
That is
Wait, he needs to
insane
sell his
how
collector and
close
buy
it
Last
was.
Whisper non
I
Corky.
don't know if we're
Yeah,
gonna get to see
for
the
sure.
items. We probably won't, unfortunately. So you're gonna have to take my word for it. Maybe we can see it
The
highlighted
Rumble
later
is banned
on.
again. I
But
like
they
that.
get the secure here, and KT decides we're gonna full send it. Chovy had no Seraphs still at this moment. No Seraphs still at this moment.
I feel like
It
you should
doesn't
just send
come
the
up
Rumble
until
ulti on Chovy
right
every
now
time.
as
Like
it
he's
procs.
immobile. He has to flash the
That
Rumble
is
ulti,
insane.
or he
They might
loses
have
at
been able to
least
end the
half of
game.
his
And
HP.
if Chovy doesn't flash
Every
the damage on
time.
that Cataclysm, that could have been it.
It really could. They call it the Church of Chovy. Well, his prayers are being answered right now. The Archangel on his shoulder saves him. And for
Elder will
Genji,
run out in 40
they're
seconds.
still looking at
45.
Elder for the next
55.
minute, but it's going to expire. We talked
50
earlier about
seconds.
the side lane waves, the side
Matt.
lane
Yeah,
towers
I mean, it's just
still
gonna be a
being
Baron
up. KT
rush.
have to do a slow march through
I mean, they're gonna try to get as much as possible for sure with the Elder, but I think Genji are just gonna give another inhib and then play the Baron, right? I would actually turn to Baron, I think, and do it on spawn, because the Elder gives you free Baron, so it's really important to do that on spawn. Yeah, I think they're making the right decision.
They have to find Canyon already. Like Canyon is already looking.
You just do this on spawn, I think. And one guy mark. Like, Rumble just chases Vi forever, and the others do Baron, I think.
Canyon spotted. There's a flank ward as well. Up
Baron,
towards
Baron,
where
Baron.
the
You have
frogs are.
15 seconds-ish on Elder, so they can't really fight you.
15 on the Elder. Baron now on the map again.
Like,
Genji
please
Wait,
just-
fight them, no? Fight them, fight them, fight them! You have Elder for 10! Fight, fight, fight!
Trap down. No orders
Isn't it
on
better?
Keen. Perfect.
Look at Perfect, he's just standing in the bush.
The Baron down, taken by KT. Will they still look for the fight, or will they switch away?
It doesn't really mean
decide to
anything
back
again,
away?
I'm gonna be
That's
honest.
what they do. They'll reset, they'll spend
I think they should have went for the fight. They had 10 seconds left on Elder. Enemy team is right there. They can just turn with Elder. They should have sent it with Elder, I think. Because now they get the Baron, sure.
Cuz his GA is gonna be coming back up. They're gonna have
But it's
triple
not,
potentially
like,
here.
together with an
Maybe
Elder.
sold
So
it.
I don't know if
He's
they can end,
actually
actually, on
cheating it
this.
out, so
I wonder if a fight would have been
not
better
to
there.
go for it, but so much power now in this game. It's just going to come down to one fight. This late into the game, the respawn timers are so incredibly long.
Can they push with
The question
Baron
is,
here?
do
No
they
Elder,
actually
can
try
they
to risk
push?
it here
I'm not
on the
sure.
push? Because there's
I
still
mean,
a
every
lot
time
of standing
Caitlyn has
gold. Both the
rapid, she
outer
takes
towers
like
are up in the bot
1/4
lane.
of the tower,
They could
right?
go clear those up at the
Yeah.
very least, but the question is,
But if it just
will they
gets
just
them
try
like
to
one
play
inhib, it
towards
doesn't matter. I
Elder,
feel like
or
they need to
will
get
they
all
play
inhibs or
aggressively
end
try
to make this
close
worth it.
game?
We're seeing there.
I think they should have went for the fight. They had a moment there to just fucking send it. 15 seconds on the Elder. Rumble on the flank. They could have just tried at least send the ults, you know.
At full builds for most people here.
They would have had ults by now anyway.
Firmly in
Yeah.
favor of KT.
So they had nothing to lose by throwing out some ults.
37-4 here for Genji.
I think they're just gonna give this inhib, by the way, and it doesn't really mean anything in the big picture. Like, it's gonna go to Elder, I think. Unless they're ending right now, it's just going to Elder.
Can Genji win a fight from
It's
here?
gonna go to Elder. They can't even get an inhib, I think. Yeah, they can't even get an inhib, I think. He's just gonna clear the wave.
On this Baron buff.
Like, Talia will put the stones and combo, and Corki will hit the minions. They need to dive them. Can they dive them?
He is looking.
They can't even get an inhib. Oh my god.
Well, it's dead on next Caitlyn, no?
But not yet to reality as KT
Okay, they get the inhib at least.
the first game of their first
Can they go for more? I feel like they should look at the mid wave. Wait, you buffed the mid wave and you play it, no? Otherwise it goes to Elder and it's flip again. I think you play this. Look at the mid wave.
All coming down to
Can you
this.
hit a bit?
KT
You just
on
place the Rumble
verge of
ults
taking
down
the first game, but
make them back.
Genji
Can you hit a bit, Caitlyn? Can you hit tower a bit? Wait, Sign is caught, by the way. Ult it out.
Yes, he's dead, no? Still?
They have to engage soon, by the way. They're gonna lose the game.
But they don't have engage anymore. Sign ulted out.
Baron is out in 50. They have one more wave to play on, ish, I would say. Like, this mid wave is kind of the last wave they can play on. Need to play really aggro here if possible. Try to hit the tower with Caitlyn, no? And everyone else just give space.
Yeah, she's only hitting tower with
Tower,
headshot.
tower, tower.
Oh,
They're going in.
Yeah, okay.
But Nico peeled pretty well going in at the
Yeah.
same time. Vi is just dead, by the way. And
over.
she's trapped in GA. That's
It's
game.
over.
That's game.
The Guardian Angel down on Canyon, meanwhile BDD distracting.
Wait, he misplaced he misplaced the trap! Does it matter? It doesn't matter.
Genji does not have the damage for this.
Genji taken down.
That's game.
by the might
Wow,
of
they ended on this. Nice.
KT Coaster.
And that was just game one.
See, I told you, KT win first, and now it's
Start to
3-1.
this World Semifinals.
Damn.
Genji and KT
I think they were a bit nervous this game, no?
For sure.
Because
They
the
did
first like
nothing in the
11
early
levels or whatever, they weren't really fighting anything.
Yeah, they did.
And then towards the end, they started playing the fights, and they actually like used their ults decently well. Some of them not that well, but
The Rumble ult, I don't...
Nico played pretty well, I think.
Yes.
Nico had a few good ones.
Yeah.
BDD played really well, I think.
Yeah.
BDD had an insane game.
Yep.
And I think Doktan played pretty well too, honestly. I don't like the Caitlyn pick, but I think he played pretty well. They're using done and dusted again. I don't understand this thing. Done and dusted. It doesn't make sense to me. Why don't you just say done?
Why is she there? She voted 3-0 Gen G, by the way.
Yeah.
Why?
She had to step in, but oh my gosh. I mean, I will run out of superlatives to talk about this game, but yesterday I thought we were being treated. I feel like with this
Which
game
fights should we look at
we're in
instead
for
of
an insane
listening to
series,
them?
knowing
Should we look
that
at a fight?
KT withstood all of that.
Docs, they're still
Was there one fight that stood out?
in games at Worlds.
Not really.
Even after
I feel like the fight that stood out to me was when Jarvan got caught on mid,
Turns
And they actually managed 4v5.
and they actually fought them 4v5 and got a 4-4-4.
That was BDD. BDD flank.
I don't remember when this was. Was it after before this? Before this, no?
It
Before the
was-
soul.
Yeah, it was earlier.
It was when they got soul, no? They got soul off of that fight, I think. It was after, before this, no?
Here?
Yeah, it was after. It was
Yeah,
here.
right here.
Because before this, it felt like so winning for Gen G, and they get a pick for on the Jarvan as well. Wait, I need to move us, I think, 'cause we are in the bottom left. Okay.
Oh shit. Sorry, chat. Sorry.
What?
I had my
Whatever.
Red Bull in front of the camera.
Oh. That's fine. Because here Jarvan gets caught. And this was a situation I said before this. I don't think they can fight, so they need to trade either Drake or Baron for the other one.
Yeah.
You see how like it's impossible to play. Look at the vision. Look at the minimap right now. It's impossible to play. I think it's understandable you get caught here. Of course you shouldn't, but it's understandable you get caught with this map state. But it's just crazy that they actually get a
4v5.
like a 4v5, 4-4-4. They just went
go
too
a little
crazy,
bit
you know?
too deep.
Like Vi
Like,
just
yeah.
goes too deep.
Yeah.
I also think, actually, if Vi just ults the Nico, like right now, look if he ults the Nico right now, because Nico already flashed, you know? Caitlyn still has flash. If he ults the Nico right now, it's just a free kill on Nico, and it's 3v5.
Yeah.
I think this is the troll one, no? The
Yeah.
Vi ult.
Is he expecting Rakan to follow? But Rakan.
But Rakan already used ult.
Yeah.
Look at what they already use. It's Rakan ult here. He gets the Nico flash with Sion ult right now. Nico
Wait,
will flash.
Why
If
is
Vi just
the,
ults the Nico, it's 3v5 in the end, no? And they get Baron and Drake.
why is
worst
the
case.
Rakan so late on the follow up on the Nico? Is he stuck in something?
He got rooted by E.
Oh, he is Nico rooted, yeah.
He gets E'd by Nico right now.
Because he actually doesn't
has the
hit
long
Nico
one
with
here.
the ult, I think. Does he?
No, it runs out.
Yeah.
It will run out now. But I feel like if Vi ults Nico, that's a free kill.
Yeah. I mean,
And
have
they can
no follow-up
play
for this.
they can play 5v3 end or go Drake or Baron. This Vi is actually suiciding because even if they can follow, I think she dies always here, no?
The Peter ult is good again, though. They really
The
can't
peel?
follow.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a few good ones like this where he peels. It was the same at the very end
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
I'll look at it
Cannon
later.
goes-
when
Cannon goes in again.
it was in
and
the
Peter
base,
is
yeah,
just-
and he just
yeah.
disrupts, yeah. But I feel like actually the Vi also baits the Rakan. Look at the Rakan now. He's gonna flash W the Rakan and die, no? Actually didn't flash.
No, he flashes out.
I don't know why it does this sometimes. It just freezes. I didn't do anything, you know? It just freezes. And then we can't watch the fight. Why does it do this? Look, it's gonna freeze now.
I don't
And
know.
then it starts again when I don't know why it does this. And now it starts here. We missed the important part.
I don't know.
Rakan died and Vi died for Nico die.
Yeah.
And now it's 3v3 with ruler low.
And BDD in the back.
Why is ruler low? It's full here.
Ruler,
It's
or-
so annoying
yeah.
that this is frozen.
No, because this is where BDD goes in with third Q
right.
and the ult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even at this point, Gen G can win this fight, no? Sonya's there was a mistake, no? Oh, the
Yeah.
trap didn't work. Did he misplace it?
It looks good.
No, Sion took
takes
it.
Wait, Sion plays this so well. He
Yeah, he
flashes
flashes
the
the
ult
block,
for
yeah.
Ruler, but Ruler still uses barrier, so he will die later because he doesn't have the barrier.
Yeah, and then he takes the trap here for Talia.
Wait, he's smurfing on the Sion.
Sion took the Caitlyn ult and the
Holy.
trap. Wait, we have flash on Talia, no?
Yeah. Like, imagine if Ruler has barrier there, he kills
Yeah.
BDD.
Yeah. Did he smurf this, no? What did
Yeah, this
Corki die
is
to?
nice.
Oh, he Valkyried
Third
in?
Q, yeah.
What did Sion die to? Rumble.
Rumble burn.
And Yon.
And
Yon got
Yon
both of the
W.
kills, no? Actually, BDD is smurfing this. No, I need to see this. It's so annoying. It's frozen. The fucking fight is frozen. I want to see BDD. I'm just looking BDD now. He's stacking his Q on Raptor. And then on the frozen picture, he's going to do EQ ult,
EQ
right?
ult.
Like
Or
right now it's going to
EQ
freeze. He does EQ ult.
EQ
It's so annoying that this is freezing. I don't understand why. Should I try to refresh this and just see if it works? I don't understand why it does this.
Should be really far back now.
It hasn't happened yet. Now it has happened. It just happened.
Nice here.
Please tell me it doesn't freeze. Okay, it didn't freeze this time. Okay,
So he
nice.
flashes over the wall, Q's in.
Oh, he flash here?
Yeah, he flashes over the wall
Oh,
to Q.
and then
And then he ults.
And then QSS to be able to snap back. Oh, so he QSS so he doesn't get stuck while he's in E, right?
Yeah.
That's the reason for the QSS buy, so he can snap back right away.
Yeah.
He's clicking a lot of buttons, no? It's E, flash, Q3, ult, QSS, E back, W, and E back. He played that really well.
Yeah.
And then he stacks his Q again. He does Q3, he gets Sonyast. He stacks his Q again, W, stack it again. E, Q, miss, Q, auto, W, snap back.
But the fact that ruler W
And then
is forward.
ruler
here
W is forward.
insane.
He has Q3 stacked on the Scion, right? How does he get Q3 here? He stacks it on the Scion? On the minion!
Cannon. One
Wow!
cannon.
Why BDD saved this so hard, no? This is 4v5, you know? How does he win this? Crazy. This saved the game, by the way, no? Because in theory, this after Jarvan dies here, game is GG, I think. If Genji played better, it's just GG.
Yeah.
But since the Vi kinda ints, and BDD plays it this well, it's saved.
It's so big as well. It's not only that she ins and she dies, etc. She also loses GA for next
Yeah.
fight. Like there's
And
so
flash,
many things.
flash ult as well.
Yeah.
She flash ult, no?
No.
Yeah, flash ult.
Oh.
Because in theory, this was
Holy.
either End, Drake, and Baron
Yeah.
for Genji after Jarvan gets caught. But it actually ends up being 4v5 win. Well, one person alive on each team, but 4 and a 4v5. And after we come out of replay, they get Drake, and off of the Drake, they get Baron, no?
No, Genji gets Baron, right?
Oh yeah, it was the fight with the Caitlyn and Pit,
Yeah.
where they use Rumble and Nico ult, and then they force Baron. I don't understand why they force Baron here, actually. Because they Rumble Nico ult, and it was scuffed, right? And then for some reason, they just feel like they need to force the Baron. And Caitlyn positioning is so awkward here. She's like in the pit, hitting the Baron, while his entire team is turning.
No, but the biggest issue
Where
is...
should he stay, though? Where should he stay? Like, if
I
you
mean,
were...
they should be pathing up, no? Do they know that Canyon walked up here?
I don't think so.
No, okay, they don't know Canyon walked
They
up
don't know
there.
Canyon.
But why are they letting Genji get full control over this trap line? Like right now,
they should turn here, no?
Yeah, or on Ruler and Doro. Look at Doro's HP. And he has to stay in the redemption as well.
The thing is, they don't have ults to turn. Like, this Nico is no ult, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you should just never start Nash in the first place, but like...
It's only Jarvan that can turn. He tried to flash EQ and ult, and he dies insta, and Yon tried to turn and ult, and he goes to 1, and he has to snap back.
Yeah. I mean, they don't
And
have
go
the
out.
damage.
It's just so awkward with the Caitlyn positioning, but I don't know what he should do in theory. Like, if I was playing Caitlyn here, doesn't feel great to go this way, doesn't feel great to go this way, so it's fucked from the fact that they're doing Baron originally.
Yeah, but you have to walk out as a team so that she can follow someone. But like,
he has no flash, and he eased the Scion ult, and now he's like, no E, no flash in the pit, tanking Baron while he's fighting.
And cause Flash EQs away, BDD, like, I mean...
But what should the Caitlyn do, in theory? What should he do? If they want to do Baron, where do you position?
I mean, he himself...
Because originally, like, if you want to do Baron originally, he could be here, right?
Yeah.
Hitting the Baron.
But then if they fight, he would have to E over the wall to get there fast enough.
Yeah. So I think he has to go up then.
Yeah.
It's his only choice, no? Or down. He can't go in the pit, no matter what.
But I don't know why
He has to either be here or here.
Yeah. I mean, his Rumble is up there, so I don't know why he's scared to go up there.
He's gonna walk right into Rakan ult, though. And Scion ult, if he's here. I think he should play it down, actually. Because he has his trap line down as well. I think his positioning, where he's now, should be the entire fight. Because he has his trap line here. Like, when Scion walks on the trap, he should stay here and hit the Scion. You see what I mean? He has to play it right, no?
Yeah, but they
If you walk here, you get Scion ulted and Rakan ulted and you die. So you have to play it here, I think, and kite this way.
But
it's the
Chovy
only
is
way.
right there as well.
Yeah, but it's the only way, no? You don't have a better option. Pit is not an option. Up is not an option. So what's your option? It's down or this way?
I think KT is not giving him options.
Yeah, the Baron is bad. But if you're doing the Baron, what can you like? You only need to think, what can I do as Caitlyn to make it best possible? I know they play shit no matter what, but the best possible I think is down, no? Or this way. I think it's down. It's this way. It's hit the Sion when he walks on the trap line. Kite to the right. Right now you're standing where my mouse is. I guess we are in the way. But let's say where Peter is, a little bit to the right, you know? If you're here right now, you're just hitting. You see what I mean? And if Talia commits to you and Sion commits to you, you can just kite them. And your team plays 4v3 on the other side.
Do you think he wants to stay in the pit because the Yone is going to snap back in there?
But it's just, you have no E, no flash. Like, you're dying no matter what if you're there. He has no E, no flash. How awkward is this?
But
This just feels so...
his
He'd
E is
again.
up again.
Yeah, I guess if it was at the very back, you could E out here. But then it's not participating in the fight, you know?
But
It's
here
so
he can-
awkward.
Here he can walk to the right, no? Why is he walking left here on the Rakan and the Vi engage?
I guess he just wants to hit them. It's so awkward. Well. And Gen G chose blue side. I think that's understandable.
Wait up.
So far, so good stream. Is anyone complaining? No one's complaining?
They're complaining about me being mean.
What?
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm mean. I'm the mean mod. Everyone scatter. Scatter!
No, but actually, everything's good, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Otherwise, let us know and we will make some changes. But I think it's working all right. That was a long game. We might be in for a good
Yeah.
series, actually.
I mean, I have to ban Asir here, no? Why does it take so long?
Yeah, I think Ryze also high prio. Kiana is high prio. Ambessa is high prio. I think actually, with Renekton ban like this and Sion out, I think you should ban Ambessa here. My feeling. You ban Ambessa here, yeah, I think. Because they banned for it. Renekton is the ban for Ambessa.
Yeah. Use Nara ban. So they
Wait,
want-
why don't they have sound on the? Oh, my bad. This is
I
muted.
also need to see a Gen G be able to do a mental reset.
Sorry about
We
that.
talked about the weight of the expectations.
So what, now
They
they
are the heavy
trade,
favorite coming in here today,
Ambessa
and
for-
losing a game like that,
I forgot about
Kaisa?
the Nara, yeah.
drawn out manner where it feels like
My
you
bad,
are
my bad.
in
I muted,
control
I think, when we
many
did the
times.
review
It's
earlier,
tough.
and I forgot to
And
unmute.
I'm looking at Zinzao here.
I don't realize because I have sound myself.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Little bit new setups today, so some mistake, I know.
Very well rounded.
I will try to think about it more.
Quite able to have the early impact in that one. When it comes to impacting the lanes, might have to see something different here.
I mean, pretty much all the kind of like S-tier AD junglers are now going to be gone because we did.
I think Ambessa is prio here, like really high prio. I
I mean,
think.
you can just take Ambessa and
we have the
Kai'Sa,
Trundle
no?
ban, and we have the
Sing
Xin
Shao
picked
first
away,
pick, really?
we think Kenzie, I was
Kiana
gonna
Ambessa,
say,
I think,
more
is
the kind of,
crazy,
like,
no?
Assassins and stuff, like Kiana.
They banned
or
Trundle for the
West
Sin, and they banned
Zone,
Renekton
and
for
we
Ambessa.
are
I think you take
actually
Ambessa here,
getting
100%.
Kiana
Otherwise, they take
for
Ambessa
us,
2-3.
which- Gotta love the
That's perfect.
confidence,
Play
man.
Ambessa?
It's also an LCK.
You gotta play
Kiana.
Ambessa at this point, I think.
Flinch a little bit when that was logged in because as a region, they don't have the best track record with this pick.
Yeah, we really don't. And
Ryze.
I think that
I mean, Ryze is also
partially
prio.
due to obviously us
But
getting
you
away
could have
from
done
those.
Ryze,
They lost
Ambessa,
three.
Kiana on
Players
3,
that have
because
held
Kiana
the
is not
high
contested
regard
pick.
to Canyon.
So I don't think this
Should be
order
really
makes
high.
sense, because now you're just giving Ambessa over, which you could have gotten yourself. So unless you have something really good into Ambessa, they're getting Sin with Trundle ban, and they're getting Ambessa with Renekton ban. It literally couldn't be much better than that.
You know what they're gonna play?
And they can play like Cassio mid, you know?
You know what they're gonna play?
Anivia? Aurora?
No, they're gonna play Ambessa now, and then KT is gonna pick Rek'Sai.
I hate it.
And then they're gonna lose. And then
I
it's
hate
1-1.
it.
She really
I hate it. You should have just taken Ambessa. I hate it so much.
For the first time in his professional
Oh,
career,
fuck.
Yeah. And here comes
I hate
Rek'Sai,
it so much.
and then they're gonna lose.
Like,
and then-
Renekton would be good here, but that's banned.
Immediate answer.
No, it's
So
gonna be
what's the
Rek'Sai.
pick to justify not taking Ambessa here? Is there a pick to justify not taking Ambessa? I don't think so.
In game one, but this Galio so often banned away from Gen G because of
All right,
how
show me what you got
their
to
mid-lane
not
attack.
take Ambessa 1-2. Oh, we're not even picking top lane.
lane.
Then he must be really cooking, no? He must be really cooking to not pick Ambessa 1-2 and answer it on 3.
But what is he cooking? Can you play Aurora into Ambessa?
I guess you can, yeah. But I don't think the comp looks good. Kiana Qiyana, Rice, Aurora top. I think you need a tank top here. Or like some kind of booster.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Ornn.
very difficult playing Qiyana
I hate it.
into a Galio.
I think if you had Ambessa, it would be better. I hate it so much. Poppy ban makes sense, I guess. Silver ban, because they can play it themselves, makes sense also.
People really don't care about Kai'Sa, huh?
Nope, but the ruler will take it this game 100% because he has 80 AD, top jungle, and a low damage AP mid, so it's free Kai'Sa game. I think actually, I mean, you want a last pick AD here to justify your, like to make it last pick worth something, right? Because if you pick AD on 4 here as KT, you have no value last pick once again. But I feel like Kai'Sa in Genji team here is perfect. Like, it's the best pick by far. You should take Kai'Sa actually on 4, no? You should.
Yeah.
Because look at the draft. They need Kai'Sa. You should take the Kai'Sa here, I think.
But if they play Kai'Sa Alistar and Genji goes what?
Oh,
I'm telling you, it's the Rek'Sai.
Oh my god, I hate it so much.
I fucking knew it.
They're gonna take Kai'Sa, no? And what? I guess it's Kai'Sa and then Sion 5 and I don't know.
Sion?
It's Kai'Sa and Sion 5, I think.
But he's out.
Kai'Sa, Saya.
Saya. Oh,
Saya.
I thought you said Sion. I was
No,
like,
no,
what?
Saya. Ruler will go Kai'Sa and then Dokkan will go Saya, I think. I don't like the Ezreal here. I don't see why.
They just don't like Kai'Sa.
Really? Ezreal? But then he goes Kai'Sa, no? And he has a good matchup. Wait. Wait, why would you go Ezreal here?
Yeah, and Duro, you know, prioritizing the engage. The other option is, of course, just going something like Ezreal Karma and playing more.
No, Dokkan just goes Kai'Sa, no?
But then you
And he's
are
chilling.
kind of lacking as
It's
far
a good
as the
matchup for
primary
him.
engage goes.
Do they think
This
Dokkan is a
feels
really
more
bad
like
Kai'Sa and
Genji
they just want
style
him to play it?
have Duro be that primary engage, be able
I have
to
no idea,
that
but I think they're full AD now, so Ninja Tabi is crazy value.
It is in fact gonna get locked
They
in.
needed Kai'Sa magic damage, no? For this
makes a
comp.
lot of
Sin,
sense.
Ambessa,
Trying
Ezreal,
to
Galio,
stay safe
it's
from
full AD.
dive. You can play Poke Varus as well and just kind of try to stay back further away. Try to stay safe in that way.
I think you definitely go Kai'Sa here. Or Saya. I like Saya. Saya into Nautilus, Ambessa, Sin, Galio. Looks really good. It's not that great into Ezreal though. Saya. I don't like Varus. I think you get run over. I think they just fucking send it on you when you die. I don't like Varus.
I mean, on-hit Varus could
I like
work.
Kai'Sa or Saya.
I think on-hit
People don't
Varus.
play on it Varus, I think.
He has to. He can't play Poke Varus.
It's
into
gonna be
Ambessa,
Poke
Xin
Varus.
Zhao.
It's gonna be Poke Varus for
There's
sure.
no way.
Yes, it is.
There's no
Right? You know,
way.
It
flashing
is.
in for an ultimate silence, you can hit that piercing arrow
It is
over the
Poke
top.
Varus,
No,
100%.
no, no.
With the chains
I'm
of corruption,
leaving
you
if
can
he's
have
playing
a
Poke
very
Varus.
high amount
It
of
is.
burst.
No.
Because there is
Yeah.
no real
No.
true tank over on the Genji side, so they can be quite
There's no
susceptible
way.
to the damage that Dr. does. I'm
Poke
definitely
Varus.
expecting it to be Poke
He's gonna have
Varus.
TP as well.
And
Oh!
It's Poke Varus with TP, I'm telling you.
I would cry.
So it'll be interesting to see how Dr. can pilot it, because definitely have to stay safe. As
What?
You're saying.
But
If step too far
you could play
forward,
Terminus
so
Jack
easy to
Show
pick up.
on-hit Varus here.
Or you can pick another champion.
Draft, I think every KT fan
But-
looked upon that with a lot of relief. There was a ton of comfort, there was a lot of tested, known quantities that you knew your players would be good at. This time around, BDD's
Commercial!
no notes
Commercial!
there, but
What are
I'm
we getting?
looking towards that Rek'Sai for perfect and the
Golf
Kiana.
drip.
Seeing both
Golf
those
drip.
drips, I think,
Okay.
really
I've been watching too much golf.
Okay.
their
I've been
performance
following
in the
our
tournament.
Swedish
They
superstar
are very
Ludwig
good.
Åberg.
Combination.
Hell
So
yeah.
I'm getting golf commercial.
Hell yeah.
Clan Axis.
Oops.
Both these teams are basically going to
Yeah.
bash their heads into each other, so also going to have to see how both the Ezreal and the Varus survive.
I'm actually really happy KT won the first game. Like you
They
said.
could win this one, low key.
I don't like the draft.
Jovi's Galio that is
Oh my god, it's Poke Varus with TP.
There's no way.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be so useless.
It's Poke Varus with TP.
No, they're not winning this one. Okay, never mind. Genji is winning. Unless BDD
I mean, the Rice could carry this game.
Kiana could low-key also carry.
It's face rush Rice versus full melee. And he's gonna be fed as fuck. He's gonna farm everything and he's gonna be high level. He's their best player, you know. He like I think he carried last game with Yon. I think he could carry this game with Rice as well.
But he's 1v9.
Yeah, but he was 1v9 last game too. Wait, he's on a ward by the way.
No, Peter played well.
I mean, everyone's playing well, right? But in the end, like, BDD is the one making the big plays. And it's gonna be the same this game, I think. I mean, no one was really playing bad. No one is ever really playing bad at this level. But there's always, like, the one guy that stands out, you know? Similar to yesterday, I think, like, I think Carrier stood out yesterday in some of the games. Like his Nico game was crazy. But no one's really inting, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like some players are really clutch, I think. I think that's what's like the difference between the very, very best players and the good players. The clutch factor. I think BDD got that clutch factor. Carrier got that. Faker got that. A lot of T1 players got that. I think Guma got that as well. The clutch factor in like the very tense moments to clutch, like to actually make a huge play. I think BDD had some huge plays last game. Like that 4v5 on mid, you know, that should be game. That should be game for Gen G, and he just clutches it. Oh my God, we got Rek'Sai into Ambessa instead of Ambessa. Sick. What do you think? What's the fascination with Rek'Sai top? Because I don't like Rek'Sai top, but it has looked better than I originally thought it would. Because when the tournament started, I was like, Rek'Sai's free lose. And now I don't feel the same anymore. Some games, like Rex actually looked pretty good. But why over Ambessa? Why? Why not take the Ambessa?
I wouldn't take it over Ambessa, but like in theory it's a decent pick, you know. It has sustain in lane, it gets tanky, it has sustain in like skirmishes. If you go in, you trade HP with someone, you get your HP back.
Yep.
You have burrowed form during objectives, you can like spot out enemy junglers if they're trying to flank, etc. But the champion itself just doesn't do much.
It has been such a champion.
It's a solid champ, right? It's not bad, but it's not great. I just wonder why you would pick it over Ambessa, because here you could take Ambessa 1-2 for free. I don't see why. Like, I get it, let's say, game 3 Fearless, no Sion, no Ambessa, no Rumble. You don't really know what to pick. Sure, Rek'Sai, why not? This, yeah, I like Ambessa more. I do feel like they're full AD though. Like I think if this was, let's say it was Ambessa, Sin, Galio, Kai'Sa, Nautilus, it looks fucking scary, you know? It looks like full dive, they have good mix of damage, Kai'Sa, Nautilus is strong bot lane, and now it's like, it feels kind of like mellow, you know? They're full AD. It just feels kind of mellow now, in my opinion.
But do people not care about going full AD because there's not really like the armor pathing?
But let's say you get feats, right? Your KT, you get feats, and then you have like 3 upgraded Tabis.
Yeah.
Does it die here? Oh, we failed flash.
We failed flash again!
Oh, wait, it's the other guy, no? Chovy was the...
Oh yeah, Chovy was last game. Oh yeah.
One each. It's 1-1 now.
Yeah.
Wait, it's exactly the same as last game, no? Chovy failed flash and no one had to flash to kill him, and now BDD failed flash and no one had to flash to kill him. It's exactly the same as last game.
Not expecting the Xin Zhao to be there, and I think that really did bite him. Gets completely surprised, doesn't react with the flash, then late flash into the wall. It's kind of just the exact opposite of how last game started, where Chovy died, wasted his flash.
Yeah, that's now 2 for 2 on flashes that make me and Azil look at each
I guess
other in
it's
pain.
Korean Ezreal though, so it's like a better Ezreal than normal
I
Ezreals.
thought actually a BD's call was just...
I mean, yeah.
It's an OP Ezreal, because he's Korean, so he hits everything, no matter what.
Definitely feels like that
And he has the best skin in the game.
It is actually the best skin, yeah.
In terms of BDD going down, but also
Do you think it's same for Lucian? Like if you were to play Lucian, strike Lucian? No. Lucian has better skin.
What number does Lucian have on the back?
I'm not sure.
Does he have a number on the back?
I think he does, yeah, I'm not sure which number.
Because Ezreal's skin is the best because it's number 10, you know?
Yeah, that's your skin is kind of good. 20 and 3 on Galio, that's decent stats.
We'll have to see. Perfect has to be a little bit careful here because he is down a bit on XP, and Keen can get 6, I think, on this wave. So
they have cookies, so don't get baited. They're not actually low. They have cookies.
Surprised by those level up timings. That is one of the opportunities that sometimes you have on a champion like Ambessa.
Striker Lucian is number 11.
Can't actually contest this. He's going to get 6 first.
11?
Back up.
No.
That's a shit number.
Was going to hit that 6 smart play there.
What was your number? 3?
8.
8?
Does mean Keen will get
Who
the
had
first
3?
recall out of
Oh,
the stock,
Malin.
but shouldn't be too much of a bother as Gen G start up the dragon down towards this bottom side. TP coming out.
I still go for that whenever I can.
Push that Rulers had, but again, it's another summoner.
Not really common in the esports world to have numbers. Some teams still do that, but not many.
Who has it? KC?
And it's kind of
KC had it when I was there.
trying to get access to that dragon.
For whatever reason, I think Koi has it, but maybe I'm calling. There's a fight here. Drake. Someone do the Drake, no? Cuss. Q smite.
Separates the fight. Drake secured by Gen G.
He's winning for KC actually. Unless Chovy gets a big taunt here, but it's gonna
Ooh,
ping.
Rysel.
If you sure about this, they're gonna turn, no?
But they don't win.
Canyon's dead. Ooh! Nice play by Peter. He dies for it though, but nice try.
Korean Astral.
Can Ruler win this?
Korean Astral.
It's too early in
The
the game. He
fruits
doesn't even
for
have
BDD though.
he doesn't even have Sheen yet. He doesn't. He's not strong yet. Ooh, 4 for 1 by the way. 4 for 2. 4 for 1.
3 kills to Kiana.
They didn't get the Drake though.
3 kills early for the Kiana. Played that fight brilliantly.
Wait, how did KT hard win that? I thought that would be like at least playable for Genji. I guess they're just too weak, no? In this fight, Ezreal had Tear, Longsword, and the Glowing Moat, like the 5 CDR item. So he was basically useless. And Galio has Boots and MR, so he's also basically useless. Like no one deals damage, you know? I guess they're losing a lot of HP from the Drake as well. They tanked the Drake for a long time. Look at Sin HP at this point. Already lost a lot. They also focus different targets.
Should you not just finish and get out here?
That or at least turn on the same target, no? Some people went Ezreal. Sorry, some people went Alistar. Chovy went in on the right and tried to taunt the others. Felt a bit disjointed by Genji, no? They went on different targets. Because they could actually one-shot the Alistar, I think. It was a possible angle to just one-shot that guy.
Is the fruit winning here?
He gets mana at least. I don't think so, because he's not with items yet, the Ezreal. I think if he had Sheen this fight, maybe he wins that. But with, what, Glowing Moat and a Longsword, he doesn't actually deal damage, even if he hits Q.
He did have Conqueror fully stacked though. So I think if BDD doesn't get mana from the fruit and he kills Dockdown,
Kite, yeah.
maybe. Or he would have at least gotten 1 kill.
Sadly, they got the Drake. Otherwise, that would be so hard winning for KT. They're up here for grubs.
A mistake early in game 2 when you're already down 1 is tough.
And on the other side, how hype are KT feeling, right? Coming into this, as we see Peter look for the engage onto Juro, we'll get the trample down.
Alistar's inting, what? Missed the W. The Sin missed W, by the way. Does he have damage now? And red buff to Ruler and shutdown. 2 kills for Ruler and shutdown. He has 1k gold lead just like that. Wait, he has low-key full Triforce, by the way, off of that.
And 3 grubs.
But Alistar's inting, or? Why are they going on Duro? Can never focus support here. Need to focus Sin or Ezreal every case. Oh, the shutdown and red buff. Oh my god. What a disaster.
Gets 1?
No, I don't think it's vision, no? Did he have a ward? He doesn't see. It was close, actually. He doesn't see. Oh, we get replay of that. I don't feel like you can focus Nautilus there. Because I think the Alistar comboed Nautilus, no? It's not possible, I think. Need to either go on Sin or Ezreal. For sure. It's a sketchy fight if the Ezreal can get the shutdown on Kiana, no matter what.
I mean, she also ulted Duro, no?
I think so. I think they just sent everything on the Nautilus.
They sent everything on Nautilus.
So no matter what, they lose the fight then. I don't think we get replay. Should we do streamer replay?
Fighting.
Yeah, we're fighting actually for red buff.
But it's on Canyon, so it's fine, no?
Are we doing streamer replay here? Are they fighting here, you think? I don't feel like they're fighting here.
Drake 130 shouldn't be a fight, right?
Oh, I'm muting the stream. Yeah, I need to do this to get the...
Down off free. In game 2 when you're already down 1 is tough.
Like, I get why they're looking, because Kiana is 6 and strong, right?
I think
if you focus the Nautilus...
there.
But he has E on Ezreal. Like, this is just never good. See, they send everything on the Nautilus, they kill the Nautilus, sure, but they just lose the fight always after. It's just a bad play. It's just a bad play.
I think Horus missed ult.
But even if you one-shot the Nautilus, it's not worth it, no? Like, I get... What you could do is you could, like, fish a bit, right? Like Alistar, maybe it does combo Nautilus, you throw some damage in. But once you commit to Kiana ult and Varus ult, you're losing. So if you commit like non-ult spell for the Nautilus chunk, and then when Sin goes in, you insta-turn and you focus a Sin, maybe.
But
maybe
can
like
you
this.
even fish with Alistar when you play
I don't think so, because he dies. He dies insta. When he combos in, he dies insta.
Yeah, he was level 5, he plays Spellbook, so he doesn't get face rush and can walk out. And no ult.
Yeah, I wouldn't do this. I think if Sin is not there, it's fine to focus support, but if it's a 3v3, you should never focus support. You should always focus jungle or AD. Dead now, it's not flash. Face rush.
So tanky though.
Face rush. Holy! Wait, we are faster on this one.
They used everything for the
Let me just fix this stream. I think there's something wrong with the stream. Now it's about the same. Yeah. Wait, 11:02. Yeah, now we're ahead on this one. That feels better than being ahead on this one. Then it's confusing. One hit Varus kills there, Joel. Someone asked.
Yeah, actually.
I mean, for sure, Onit Varus is better in a long fight, right? Poke Varus is better in a short fight, and Onit Varus is better in a long fight.
So he must not have the gold just yet. He wants to kill one more wave, then probably look for the
Like, Estro is always winning the long fight, you know? And Sin,
Yeah.
they have double Conqueror. Varus just does like ult into Q and that's it. Maybe a second Q if you hit the Blight stacks.
Tell me one thing that Poke Varus does in this game.
Pokes?
Who?
Which could be pretty
The
good.
Nautilus
honestly,
did
with
it.
all the kind of boys over on the
He
Jets
pokes the
side.
Nautilus and then he pops Redemption and it's all gone.
That does
Yeah.
not sound like a good time when you get deeper into the game.
And Ocean Soul? Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Good luck, have fun playing the game, Varus. Right now, sell all your items, go on hit. I don't care.
Too late.
Too
late.
And
BDD carries this, no? Look at this CS lead. He carries this.
No, he doesn't.
Gotta have some faith.
He doesn't.
Gotta have some faith.
He doesn't. There's too much target CC, or not too much target CC, but they have Nautilus ult.
I mean, he doesn't carry it now, right? But imagine when he gets... He's gonna go like Rod, Cosmic Drive, Seraphs, Death Cap. Like, at that point, his EQ deals crazy damage. And everyone's stacked always, because they're full melee dive.
Yeah, but then they just Nautilus ult, Ambessa ult, Galio ult.
I have faith in BDD. I have faith. I have seen enough.
I don't think he can play it. What do you think if he goes Sonya's Frozen Heart build?
I don't think they have damage. Like, no one else is dealing damage.
Poke
Poke Varus is not dealing damage. We already went over this. Like, it's Ryze dealing damage in this game, I think. And Kiana.
Yeah,
Kiana.
But she has to go Cleaver this game, no?
I don't
It's already too
think
late.
they ever go with this kind of item on Kiana. They just go full lethality and the armor pen item, Cirillas or whatever it's called. Like right now he's gonna do what? Yomu's? And then he goes Cirillas, no? Something like this.
I guess you can get Cleaver on Rek'Sai.
Ambessa is post 6 with Eclipse. All of a sudden, you just can't really hurt her. It becomes very difficult to deal with. That being said, because you have Titanic...
Double Drake for Genji to start here and Grubs. So even though KT have gold lead, I would say this is very Genji favored so far.
Back-to-back games in a good spot here. Again,
Gonna have to fight these Herald and Drake now if you're KT. You cannot give more.
Yeah.
Genji have such a lead, I think, with these objectives already. Like if they get one more Drake, the entire game is just pressure, stress. I think they need to get this Drake and buy themselves time to farm. If Genji get the next Drake, I think the game is completely fucked.
To champion across the course of his career, and last year really the year that he came to the fore in the minds of many around the world. As we saw KT looking for something up towards that top side, weren't quite able to find it. There's a Herald up in a minute's time, so Peter and BDD are just going to team up to deny some vision.
Redemption done on Duro, not yet on Peter.
Yeah, I realize you need to buy, you need to take the boots in runes so you can buy redemption faster. So you see Peter had to buy the boots because he doesn't have the rune. Then he falls behind in redemption and you can't get gold as support when you finish your support item. So it's hard to like cover that 300 extra gold.
Yeah, he just
that you
based
need.
and he didn't get it, so he won't have it for Grubs.
He's waiting for something in base, I think he has it.
Oh yeah,
Because League is such a team game, and when other lanes are losing the map, can just...
But I
still-
prefer taking the boots in runes
He has-
if you're rushing redemption.
He has no words now.
Like top lane, so
Duro
it is
walked
just
out of base
so
with redemption
impressive
and
to see
double
how resilient he
control
has been
wards.
throughout his career, and I
Peter
love
walked
to see
out with
players
nothing.
like that really getting their due, really getting their recognition after being able to kind of grind their way up from the literal bottom of the LCK.
Yeah.
Looking at the game state right now, we have 2 item spikes approaching for a couple of the members. Most notably,
With this
Ruler
counter pick Rek'Sai, it
really
didn't work.
wants to try and
Ambessa scaling
get
for
the tech
free.
time, get the stack set up. In about a minute, we'll have
I think
the
Ambessa scales
Drake
like
fight
crazy,
set
you
up,
know?
minute and a
Yeah,
half.
especially
It's
in
such a crazy
the-
champion later. It just one-shots you and it doesn't die if it's strong enough.
Yeah.
Like if she has Eclipse, what does she do? Eclipse, and she has like Death Stance and what is like Black Cleaver?
No, she goes the Shojin, no?
Oh yeah. She's just one-shotting you and unkillable. It's crazy.
But I also don't like it when, like, if you're playing Rek'Sai into Ambessa, I would not want to trade grasp stacks with Ambessa.
Yeah, just killing. Flash in on Nautilus and Galio. I don't like it.
That's good.
Cannot focus those people. Redemption is decent though. That Ruler is just killing Peter. It's lost.
Ooh, did you see the Varus Q? It did 150 damage on the Xin Zhao. Wow!
It's lost.
Wow!
Pentakill Ruler.
Genji rule the rift as KT can find nothing.
It's over.
Genji showcasing
Damn.
their incredible team
It's over, it's
fighting
over.
here. That
they're gonna get Herald and the third Drake here. It's just GG here. Why would they flash on Nautilus and Galio? Look at the Galio item and look at the Nautilus item. How do you ever kill them? Even if you use absolutely everything on Galio and Nautilus, you lose the fight. And you probably don't even kill them. You can flash on Ezreal. You can flash on Sin maybe and try to burst him before ult, but this is not possible. You use Kiana ult and Alistar flash combo and they're barely half.
But do you know what I think it is? Peter had to ult, so he felt forced to engage while he still had ult.
Yeah.
Ezreal was in mid, so no one could follow up if he flash combos him. So it was the only thing he could flash combo.
Yeah, I've been through that as well when I play Alistar. You ult and then you feel forced to play.
Yeah. But the Varus Q did 150 damage on the Xin Zhao. Oi, oi, oi.
Would have been better to do Kaiser this game. He could build AP as well. He has 80 top 80 jungle, so he can afford to build AP and poke.
Going towards his third item as
But look at
They're just flipping the game here now. They don't even have Kiana ult. Had to flash on Varus. Battle Herald! Battle Herald! Who's driving? They actually got the Drake, by the way, so even if they lose the fight, it's okay. I think we just run now, no? They got the Drake. Time to run, time to run. Run, 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 run. Happy with this, no? Lose Alistar, got the Drake. It's okay. Not bad, not bad. Buy themselves some time here to farm. I don't know if it helps, but at least it's something. Wait, what are we fighting for?
Ruler!
What are we fighting for?
He eat in!
It's huge shutdown, by the way, if you can get Ezreal, no?
I went on Varus, unlucky.
That's better than
What the
nothing.
fuck did Gen G just do?
I don't know what we're fighting over. We're fighting over air. The break is already done. They're rage fighting. How much was the shutdown on the Ezreal?
It must have been 1k. He was 7-1. 8-1 after he killed the Rise.
Perfect once more. He's potentially going to go
I
in
mean,
here
it's minimum
on the
700.
Who does still have that flash. And in the end,
I'd love to see how much gold they got from that Varus, because that's kind of big, no? They got the Drake and the winning fight. That's not bad. That buys them so much time to farm, and that speeds up Varus's items. I think if you are playing Poke Varus in a game like this, you really need to be ahead of the curve, because you need to get like your Swildas early, you need to upgrade your Mana Immune early, because right now you deal 0 damage, but once you get a few items, you actually deal damage, even though you're playing into tanks. But you really need to be ahead with Varus to be useful. Like, what are we fighting over here? It's just such a rage fight, no?
They're just trying to save Duro. Duro gets caught.
Oh, he hooks back in, no? Oh, he ults and dies.
But the E in
How much
by
is the
Ruler.
shutdown? Can we see? How much does Varus get? 948! Wow, that's like 3 kills worth. That's huge, by the way. No? 1k to Varus, plus Drake, plus winning fight. Not bad, not bad. Look at Varus' item now. He went from having Yo Moose, Warhammer, Tier, to Yo Moose, Mana Immune, Dirk. He's almost 3 items now. He caught up completely.
Yeah.
Play towards the strengths of your composition. And I think that's something that KT has done beautifully through these 2 games.
Winnable.
They're not just saying, all right, it went bad.
Oh, he does the...
Scale,
Is that correct on the Kiana?
They're gonna pounce on
He does
every
Profane
single
Hydra
opportunity that
and... what is the word item called?
Couldn't be bigger underdogs.
I don't know what the word item is called. But the one that like has lethality and clears ward. The Pike item, whatever it's called.
Already.
Dusk
Most of us
something?
are just
No.
wrong already.
I don't know what it's
Everyone
called.
predicting that 3-0 for Gen G. A couple
Umbral
of
Glaive,
trios here
yeah.
or there. As they'll-
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
Is
know
that
you were
normal?
memeing.
I mean, Umbral Glaive plus Rek'Sai, they will have a lot of info.
I just
But
don't know why you guys didn't see it.
Isn't there a better...
it's not
Isn't
good stats.
there's a better lethality item to buy, no?
For sure. Yomos.
As KT now with a slight gold lead.
Is there ever
It's not over
Kiana
yet.
players that go
They are still
Eclipse
very
in the
even
jungle?
in this game.
I don't
For
think
Gen G,
so.
you still have Ruler, one of the best
I think everyone just goes full
arguably the best
lethality.
AD carry
But
in the
Eclipse is
world,
not bad,
on a
no?
pick that is so hard to pick off. He is still on his way
I
to
would
that
probably
third
have
item,
that
but for
over
KT,
Umbral Glaive.
These small moments, these small fights
But
really
maybe it's
start
cheap.
to
Maybe that's why they
accelerate
do
things
it.
in
It's
their
just
favor.
cheap items, no?
Yeah.
Profane Hydra is cheap. Umbral Glaive is
How
cheap,
life and
so
how
they
they
just
look
speed up the
at
process, I
now,
guess.
right? And that is just the intangibles, the fact that Chovy is in another semi-final,
Yeah.
something that most players dream of ever achieving, but for him it's just been a hurdle. And right now,
Strike is important, Atlassian is
hit
top
for
side,
Keen
that's
as
pretty
well.
important.
He has come through
Rek'Sai and
for
Bessa
Gen G
lane not so
many
important to
times, I
watch.
think
We
they're
can watch
looking
something
towards
else.
Otacon.
Thank you.
You can't overstate it enough, right? When for Chovy, really
Actually
the
feel
only
like
thing he
the,
hasn't done is won Worlds, right? He's won LCK a bunch
how would you
of
say,
times. He's won
the
MSI.
observers haven't been that
He's
great
dominated
this
in every
this
other
Worlds.
conceivable way.
There's a lot of
You
times we
work
should be
your
getting replays, we're not getting
entire year
replays.
long
There's a lot of
for
times
these
we're watching
couple
lanes that are
games
completely
you're playing.
non-interactive.
And the amount of pressure that he must be putting on
But don't
these
you
games
think
for
like
himself in
observers
these
was something that
moments
was really
is
cut
just
when Riot did
immense
their
because
I just don't understand because, for example, when I watch LCK, their observers are really good.
Yeah.
So who is doing the Worlds observing?
It's not just about the
Is it
win,
not
it's about
the
guess
like
like
the,
well alongside it. He puts so much pressure on himself
What do you
to
think there's a
perform in
Worlds
moments like
team?
this and to fall at not quite the final hurdle, but one.
I just
short
thought for
of
like the
it
biggest
again.
tournament you get the best observers. You know
Such
what I
a
mean?
disappointment for him as a player.
I thought it would be.
Genji,
I thought it would
as
be
a
like a
lineup,
no-brainer
8
to get
years since they
the
last
LCK observers.
made it to the finals. 8 years since they last won the World Championship as Samsung Galaxy. There it was T1 they met. Here I feel
They do the
talked a
same
lot
with the
about
casters, no? And analyst desk people, they just get the best ones. They don't care where they're from, no? They just get whoever's best. Or am I crazy?
Do they?
damn well hope
I
it
think
does,
they
as
try
Keen
to
and
get
perfect
at
leads
least
down
one.
towards the
little bit
bottom
from
side.
everywhere.
Yeah,
20
like they
seconds
try
left
to
on the Drake.
involve
We saw
all
point
regions.
For Genji would be the second for KT.
But
Ardakan
obviously they try to get
available,
the best from the
but
region.
we've seen enough throws at that throughout this world.
I just feel like
So I don't think either of
observers
these
is so
teams are gonna
like important, you
immediately
know?
go for it
It
unless
makes
they
a
find
huge
the perfect
difference if you
window.
get the replay at the right
And that's
time,
the
if you're
thing,
watching
we
the
keep
right
seeing
lane.
that, but
For
yeah,
example, in
we still
SK they
have
do
to
like
go
the
to
zoom
start.
in, the
We're
zoom
gonna go
out, and
right
they do the
to it.
fog really
We've
well.
seen it time and time
That's
again,
not
but
something
Drake
that,
is
like
funny
here for example, they do the fog right now
Good
to
position
show
here
like the
once
rec side, there's
again
something
in the
happening, you know?
area. You can see
They don't
Chovy
do
is
this
moving
really
down.
at Worlds,
BDD's
like
gonna
they're
take
never
it early to be
fogging
with the squad, but
to
we'll see
give
if things just are
suspense,
gonna
is that
start.
what
It
it is?
looks like
Give
it
like
will.
the excitement to
Which
the
Yeah.
to the unknown. Like here they should definitely put fog for the Rek'Sai, you know? Where's the Rek'Sai? This is really important, no? Look at the flank, look at the flank. They don't know, they know, he just pinked it. Let's do some Rek'Sai play now. E and flash knockup. Go, 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 go. Flash knockup, flash.
BDD caught. Had to flash out.
We need to go in with the Rek'Sai now, no? Otherwise we're dying. Ezreal failed, by the way. Is Ezreal not dead here? Is that no?
No, he's dead. But Keen is alive.
Yeah, but
Jovi's alive.
it's playable. It's playable. He has flash, by the way. He can kill you. Oh! 4 for 4. And they got the Drake. Not bad for KT, by the way. This flank was really nice from Rek'Sai, but look at what Ruler did this Ruler did this fight. He E'd and flashed into the Rek'Sai to try to kill BDD. Look at Ruler this fight.
BDD though in the face of perfect, he had an incredible
Like
fight
BDD
here,
is
really keeping it close.
getting fucked by the Ambessa and flashes out, and Ezreal tries to follow by E'ing and flashing onto the Rek'Sai. Look at the Ezreal.
Oh, he failed his ult as well.
Yeah, he failed his ult, he E flashed onto the Rek'Sai, so he can't even kite the Rek'Sai anymore and he just dies.
Yeah.
I think Dokkan played it pretty well here at the end. He flashed like at the right time and forced Chovy to flash too and kited the W well. Like he played that pretty good, I think, Dokkan.
Yeah.
That's not bad, no? 4 for 4 plus Drake, that's really not that bad for KT.
He's feeling himself on this Kiana. Giant gold lead here for him. And he's been getting the better end of Canyon.
This is winnable, by the way.
Wait, but look at Varus damage. Am I wrong or am I wrong?
I mean, at this point he's ahead, so he deals damage. It's just to get to this point is not that easy. Like, look at his item now, it's not bad.
His Serpentine.
It's Ambessa shield.
It is your rebellion. You're taking down
It's Ambessa shield.
Galio shield counts?
No, it's magic damage still only, no?
But shield as shield, no?
yeah,
Shield as shield, I
yeah.
think. So it's Ambessa shield, it's Galio shield, and it's not this shield.
Yeah.
I don't see it myself.
I
would much
has
rather
delayed
do-
his Cirillas.
I would much rather do Cirillas right away. Or another lethality item that's better. I don't see the Serpent String actually.
Well, they're
Wait,
missing
they don't know,
Atacama.
no? They are so late, they don't know.
They're too late now, it feels like.
They know now. Too late. That's just free. What? 5v5 Atagan for free? They must have just missed out on like checking in time. That shouldn't be free ever.
I think BDD was late on his recall and didn't make it even close to the Atakan in time. No TP.
That feels so bad, no? Giving Atakan for free? For nothing. They got nothing for this.
Yeah.
That's just macro diff. That should never happen.
But Genji has had a better macro, like, I was gonna say the entire series, but we're only in game 2.
I mean, so far, the entire series. KT seems to be, like, it's kind of weird, but they seem to be doing better in the fights.
Yeah, I mean, they have
Like,
better
that seems to be the
drafts,
difference, right?
I feel like.
You think so?
Yeah. I think Gen G's drafts are really nice on paper, like they
Low
look
damage,
nice,
I guess.
but they have really low damage in every team.
Yeah, they had low damage last game as well.
Yeah.
That's why I think Kai'Sa this game would be crazy, because then you have the scaling, you have the good damage mix. Like look at this. You have upgraded Ninja Tabi, upgraded Ninja Tabi. Varus could have done it as well. Alistar should have done it as well. You don't really have damage. If you had Kai'Sa, you'd have so much damage later, and you would scale.
Don't you think Alistar has to have flash as much as possible?
Depends what you're playing against. I don't think you have anything to flash it here. Like you're just playing front back, like you're peeling, you know. This game is about peeling frontline for Alistar. He doesn't even have to go in. It's just like focus on Bessa when she goes in, Sin if he tries anything. I would just try to be tanky this game. I would do upgraded Tabis for sure. Even on, I think if I was playing Varus this game, I'd go upgraded Tabis by the way, for sure. Like maybe I would keep the magical footwear for as long as possible until I get all the items I need, and then when I have all the items I need, I just upgrade my Tabis.
Yeah.
I think upgraded Tabis are crazy here. This Galio is 0 damage, you know. They only have 80. His ult is fine. But Varus ulted, by the way. He missed ult. Varus missed ult here. Maybe a good can ult can save it, no?
Are you looking for big D here, really?
I think they have his flash timer. He has flash in like 10 seconds.
But he has ult.
I think if Varus hits ult there, they're gonna play that, by the way. Because then Varus ult will spread and Kiana ult can easily be set up. I think they just didn't play it because of Varus ult miss.
See if they can find anything.
And we'll see if
The flower for each team is up here. 25 Gen G, 16 KT. But keep in mind, Gen G got the Atakan, so their flower means more, you know? And they have the like explosion on death with the slow.
16 without getting Atakan is good.
Yeah, not bad.
That's high.
Yeah. Some teams we saw this tournament had like less than 5 versus 30 something.
Yeah.
This is not bad, yeah. 3 Ocean Drakes would be nice, but I think Ocean Drake is kind of whatever. Like one of the worst souls. This guy's no ult, by the way. No ult, by the way. He's dead, no? Ezra's gonna E and kill him. He fails E! He's dead
He still
anyway.
wins.
It was blind and Ruler finds his man. KT now a man down, can't defend.
They're gonna force Nash, by the way. 5v4, they're just forcing here.
Ocean is nice when you're dancing.
But other, like, compared to other souls, it's not that good, no?
No.
There's better
It's
ones.
only good when you're like slow dancing. Like imagine a team has Ocean Soul and Red buff,
Yeah.
and then you like fight,
And go out.
you back out, and then you wait.
Have to fight here, no? If they give this, it's so fucking bad. They have to fight here 4v5. Are we seeing another 4v5 win? Is it possible? Can KT do this?
I think Cuz steals this, by the way. Kiana versus
He used redemption
Sincha.
aggressively, by the way, to get vision. He used redemption for vision. Wouldn't it be better to use it for the fight?
Cuz steals this. There's no way Sinchao beats Kiana.
Can I get over the wall though? W?
Yeah, W.
Oh, they're backing
They don't
out.
want to do it. Oh, he's ending. He's finishing it. He's finishing it, by the way.
Sin got
Oh,
it.
he failed.
NT.
158.
NT. Was Galio holding the Baron HP? How was the Baron still leashed?
No.
Wait, they're sending 4v5, by the way. It's 4v5! Does BDD carry this with Dokkan?
No, Ruler?
It's 4v5.
No, Ruler carries this.
I think BDD... They can, no? They can. 2v4. They can. Oh, they ult out.
Way too soon.
I feel like they could. Maybe. Maybe.
No,
Who kept the Baron leashed?
No one. Kiana flashed over the wall, I think, to keep it.
But then it's a mistake by Kiana, right? Because that Baron was reset. And that's fine for
I think it
them.
was 2.4 or something, and she flashed in to try and finish it. Because Sinchao E'd away, I think, into the fight, and she thought she
I
could
feel like
finish it before
Galio
he
kept the Baron leashed. I want to see it. Look at the Baron.
No, I think he turns when the Kiana jumps in.
Someone's keeping the Baron leashed. Look, it's Chovy.
No,
Look.
Beautiful over the wall, gets him low.
But if it doesn't flash in there, and it resets, it's good for KT, no? He should never go in there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good if it resets for KT, I feel like. But I wonder if Chovy is staying there either to mark the Kiana or keep the Baron leashed.
Maybe. I mean, he has ult if the fight.
Yeah.
Like this.
This actually looked winnable to me. Look at this. Can they not win this? I guess if they have flash on Rice, maybe, but they already flashed.
I don't think they can. Ruler is 4 items in this fight, by the way.
Just
He's so strong.
in any of these fights, as you can see, the KT coaches still not used.
6K Ezreal.
Look at that magic damage. Wow.
Ruler doing an incredible amount of damage in that fight, and now Gen G.
4 item Ezreal.
So fed.
I'd love to watch how Serpent's Fang actually did for Varus this game, because it looks so useless to me.
Yeah, I think nothing. I think it's...
Like, it's just useless, no?
Well, at least the tower, Gen G can push for more.
I'd much rather have Opportunity or just Cyrillas earlier.
Go down on the bottom side as KT look to defend.
Because now we got Cyrillas,
Tower. BDD does
which is
have
nice,
TP.
but it's
Jovi's
a little bit late, perhaps.
isolated here. Ruler Arcane shifts across to make sure.
Soul in 2 minutes.
But even the
to safety.
what's it called? The Banshees of AD.
Edge of Night. Yeah.
Is more value.
Yeah, I'd rather have Edge of Night.
But then you can't get like
and-
Ambessa ulted or anything.
Yeah, Edge of Night plus Cyrillas would be much more nice, I think, than Serpent's Fang and Cyrillas. I also don't like the Swifties here.
Count KT out. They have shown us in this
Someone
series
asked, don't you think that Onid Vars is better versus 4 melee?
They're just fighting and scrapping for everything.
Well,
Genji
no comment.
absolutely
No comment.
in control. But really, it's eyes on this.
I mean,
next
he
dragon.
is doing damage, but I feel like
Yeah.
it's useless
KT
damage.
can get
I
that
feel like
dragon
his damage
game.
doesn't.
It looks nice, yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
continue.
It's,
I think with the
how would
lead
you
that
say?
Genji
He's
Tim
stat farming.
always uses this word.
Stat farming.
It's like,
pretty much there.
it's not decoration. Tim always say this for Nico, it's like, and Malphite. What does he say? He says like, he says a fancy word. He always says something, Nemesis. Always says something.
Not for decoration.
No, it's like, I don't know the word. It maybe comes to me later.
I mean, he's stat farming for sure.
Yeah, that's
He's cosmetic. He always uses cosmetic. It's cosmetic
yeah,
damage.
Yeah.
See if Genji can turn it in
Cosmetic
anything.
damage.
Giant
Yeah.
wave crash here will get them
QSS now on Estral. That guy's never gonna die, by the way. Unless he trolls like the Drake fight again. But I don't think he will do that again. He will never just E-flash like that again. He's just gonna play max range, have E up for Rek'Sai, has flash worst case.
I mean, he did also E into the wall when he was gonna kill Alistar.
But I was actually thinking after I saw that play, do you think he did that intentionally or do you think he failed? Because the damage from the E anyway,
Then it could have been intentional.
it could have been intentional,
Could have
right?
been
He E's on the safe side of the wall, the E hits anyway,
Yeah.
and then he max range Qs and ults worst case.
Could have
It
been.
could have been intentional actually.
I didn't realize he actually still did damage with the E. So
I think he did, yeah.
yeah, in that case, I think
Might have been intentional.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We're fighting. Kiana dead.
It's similar situation to last game, no? Drake is spawning, they have to walk up, they see nothing.
Will shepherd him
But
back
he-
into the
yeah,
base, but
but
Genji
mid
don't even
like
need
that?
to turn towards
That's
that
where he got
Drake
caught
yet.
last game too.
Oh,
It's
actually,
exactly same place.
Nautilus flash.
Tower on mid.
And
It's
Genji
exactly same place like last
not
game.
wanting to repeat their mistakes.
They just
Game
feel the need
number
to do
one,
something, I think.
when Canyon went in way
But
too
this
deep
time Genji will not overdive and they will just take the soul.
That should just be the soul, right? That should just be
Yeah.
the
I actually
Ocean
think,
Soul
you know,
going over
like Genji should have
to
won first
Genji,
game.
making
I think
the
this should be a
side laning
2-0.
Ambessa even
It's
more
nice, of course, that
impressive
KT won
than
because then we get a
already
longer
is.
series. And everyone has faith. But this should be 2-0 now. They had a free win last
That's
game.
why I said KT is winning game 1. Because now Genji is just gonna take over every game. Like now it's
Yeah.
just
And they
over.
do it perfectly. Dogdom,
Especially if they draft like this. I think they could have gotten such a nice draft. They could have had Ryze, Ambessa, whatever jungle they wanted to see in. They could have last picked support if they wanted. They could have gotten 80 carry on 4. They could have done such a nice draft, I think.
But now next game we're gonna get like the Cannon Nidalee, all of that stuff, you know, Aurora.
Yeah.
And you already
Or game 4,
highlighted it,
worst
Zil.
case.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at 1 GA, 2 GA, Stopwatch, Mercurial Scimitar, and then I guess Nautilus, you know, that could work.
Yeah, you could kill
Yeah,
him.
I don't know.
Redemption lock is pretty hard to get
Oh
through.
my god, he
Doesn't
upgraded
even have
Swifties.
flash
It looks
right
so
now.
troll. Serpent's Fang and Swifty upgrade. Looks so troll, I think.
that gives him like double power out of it or
That
something,
bonus.
you know?
Yeah,
Yes.
no,
I mean, it's not
I'm
bad.
with you.
But
It's gonna be really difficult for KT to find a way back.
I feel like
into this game, but we
items
said
are
that in
like-
game 1.
when you can have magical footwear and just leave that as magical footwear and buy items, I feel like most times it's better. Like I'd rather have an item than upgraded shoes.
I mean, he's not slow on the map anyways because he has Yomos.
Try to hang on. That's not easy to
And
do,
what-
but if you can, and
yeah.
you can flip an
Like
elbow
another
and
Dirk
out,
is
well,
maybe
all of a
better,
sudden,
no, than
Ocean Soul
Swifties in the first
doesn't
place.
really
Oh,
mean
healing
nearly as
reduction.
much, but Genji,
That feels
again,
so
just
bad to buy,
masterful
by the way. You
in
can't
how
even.
they're
He's just
conditioned. They're
utility.
moving
He is
in,
cosmetic.
clearing out all these wards.
Healing
They're
reduction
making
of
the
ours. I guess you have to
approach
have Ocean
difficult
Soul.
for KT.
What do you even buy? You buy the. I don't know the name of this item.
You're not buying that.
It's the chainsaw item, no?
You're not buying that.
Yeah, you have to, I think.
Oh yeah, he already has Gorillas.
Yeah, you cannot buy Mortal Reminder.
But that's isn't that like the worst item in the game, statistically speaking?
Great for sure.
Look at this Ambessa, by the way.
Yeah, it's playable, definitely. GA Ambessa that sticks to you due to attack and slow. Pentakill, by the way. Keen Pentakill. Keen Pentakill. Yeah, it's too much time.
To get himself out. Keen will chase for days though.
This is
Cars
actually
forced
alive.
down towards this blue
2
side
for 1.
jungle. KT loses
Could be
the
worse.
fight.
But that's Baron, I think.
Yeah.
You stick
That's
with
Baron.
your twist, it looks like Baron is
Ambessa
their
looks a bit
target.
OP at this point.
Cuz still gonna stay around,
Eclipse.
but it's gonna be incredibly difficult
Yeah,
for him
it's-
to get
At
in
least
the
we have
area.
Outskilled, outskilled,
He's
outskilled.
hoping he can find a miracle to get in that pit. I mean, he has the sweeper. He knows he's not spotted, but he is
Chainsaw,
now.
that's the item he has to buy. He cannot buy anything else. He's dead, by the way. He will
the damage on the Baron just forced Cuz
I think he E-flash there, he kills, by the way, but I guess he wants to be closer to the Baron.
Doesn't have E.
The TP in for BDD, another TP
He already
to
used
follow
it.
it. As KT think perhaps we can take the fight after the big purple worm. Peter's here to join the fray.
If we fight here, we're rage fighting, by the way. There's already nothing to fight for. Yeah, I like this more results.
Almost takes him out. And now Genji
Wait,
with the
Peter
Baron
died
can
8
push
times
another
this game.
TP
Yeah.
from KT. They tried to find reinforcements to push this wave away.
And Genji, at first it looked dire. I like that from Peter. You have to go for these flippy plays, right? You're looking to lose the game. You need to go for the Hail Mary. And
I don't like
99
spellbook
times
on
out of
these
100, that cow does not jump over
tanky,
the
like
wall with a teleporting.
bruiser or like
Cow this
frontline
time
support,
finds
you
his
know. I
mark.
like it on Rakan,
But
I like it
there
on
are always
Bard.
luxury items, right? The fact that
Like,
Shobi stays
they take it no
alive
matter
for
what.
so long.
Yeah,
And
I
the
don't
fact
like
that
it on
Canyon just
Braum,
gets to
I don't
play
like
with
it on
reckless
Alistar.
abandon.
I read some statistic that the only ones they didn't use it on was like Nico and Pantheon. No, that was for redemption, maybe. Maybe that was for redemption. But yeah, everyone uses spellbook no matter what, pretty much. I think if he had upgraded hobbies, it would help a lot. But he's building redemption first. He has spellbook and CDR shoes. His MR is like 60 and armor 80 maybe. Now he has Locket that gives a bit, but before this he's like basically one shot by everyone.
It's never a 1v1 you can win in a million years.
I think at least the Tabis would help, you know. I mean, at this point he gets shredded anyway, but before. Like, he would at least be tanking in the mid game with Tabis, I think. At this point, of course, he's one shot. There's a 6-item Ezreal, level 18. But there was a mid game point when he would be unkillable, I think, with Tabis. How do you even do this? 2 minutes Elder, they have 130 still on Baron, they're gonna have full control of the Elder if it goes to that, and if it doesn't go to that, they take double inhib here. You send a fight, you wait. You can't kill anyone, you know? You can't kill Nautilus, Galio, Sin, or Amessa. And Ezreal has QSS and Flash, and E. So you don't have options as KT. You have Varus ulting, he gets QSS. I think this is the moment, no? You just fucking flash on this Ezreal when he has no QSS. This is the best option. Ryze ult behind? What about Ryze ult Alistar behind, no? We need to Ryze ult someone behind, I think. Send the Ryze ult, no? Give the Alistar the Ryze ult. Now. No. Something. Ryze ult. Send the fucking Alistar. I guess they're just playing for Elder, they're just waiting.
He just one shot. Oh wait, he's going.
And Amessa is gonna kill 5.
Oh,
they're all dead, they're all dead.
4, by the way.
They're all dead,
Rule Penta? Rule Penta? Rule Penta.
Possible, it's possible. Yes, again. It's possible.
He's
I think after the first game they talked about like not going crazy in the fights, you know, when they get 1 kill. Because you can see how every time they get 1 kill, they like a little bit click back to check. I think they talked about that moment in the first game when they dove with Vi, you know?
Yeah.
When the game was 3-win. Because you can see every fight, they just click back after the first kill. They play it slow now. Yeah, they learned their mistake.
Away from the oncoming Rek'Sai. The Nexus Tower will be
taken
behind them.
Hey, playable.
Actually, he might be 1 here.
Will answer the fight and go 1-on-1 in the series.
Genji battling back here.
Okay, here we go. Game 3. Are we seeing Keen Cassante and Canyon Italy this draft? I think it's a little bit too early. I think they're gonna tier list champ 1 more, and then we're talking. Orianna Azir are the big mid laners open. After that, it's the fucking Wild West mid lane. I feel like it's so like, if you get Ryze, Talia, Aurora, Azir, Orianna, you 1v9. And after that, it's so random. You play, some people play Victor, some people play Sylas, Ahri. Yesterday we saw Faker Mel. It's like super random what you play mid.
Mel is so underrated now.
I think the Mel angle yesterday was pretty good, no?
I think that champ is so good.
Yeah.
But we're seeing Aurora ban, Kai'Sa ban.
It's Azir Orianna that needs to be banned now. I don't know if they trade or
Maybe
what
they
they do.
handshake it this game.
Also, KT chose blue. I think from next game onwards, it's gonna be choosing red. I would ban 1 here from KT and force the other one, no?
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're trading and you don't want to trade with Chovy, do you? Like you ban Orianna or Azir here, I think. But then you get what first pick? Do you have nothing to first pick then?
What do we have left as high prio?
Bard?
Are all junglers gone?
Trundle is open.
because we all talk about
Oh yeah, he was
KT
banned
when they
last
made
draft.
Worlds
Yeah,
beating
there's a Trundle ban.
3-2.
They're just gonna trade mid now, for sure.
Yeah, I don't see Gen banning one, giving another.
I think if both mids are open, KT should first pick Casante, I think. Because I feel like Keen is gonna take Casante here. There's a Trundle ban, no Sion, no Ambessa, no Rumble, no Rek'Sai. I think if they first pick a Seer, they just go like Orianna, Casante, you know? And they're so happy, I think.
Yeah, I mean the mid trades are there no matter what.
Maybe they ban one mid and they force Casante versus mid trade. But I think if they don't ban a mid, yeah, they didn't ban a mid. I think you take Casante here, no? Have to, I think. Because otherwise they get the mid.
Pick is, unless you really favor one of them.
I don't think they do.
But I don't.
He's good Orianna and good Azir BDD. I think you take Casante. No, I think it's a mistake. It's a mistake. You're gonna do Casante Orianna, by the way. Oh no.
What do they have in it? Renekton?
Normally it's Rek'Sai, but that's used. It's just Casante Orianna insta GG, by the way. By the way. Oh, never mind. Well, Poppy's value, no? Crazy value if they pick Pantheon war. Like Poppy 2-3 here for KT. Do they take Casante Pantheon and Orianna on 3? No, they just take Orianna right away. So they could take Casante here. I think you take Casante here, no? It's also, if you play Casante here, you get it out from the rest of the series, so there is no keen Casante game 4. I think you just take it, no? For sure. Like Poppy Casante here goes crazy, no? Poppy jungle, Casante top, or Poppy flex as well. I think it's Poppy Casante, by the way. It's crazy, no? You get it out from Fearless. Poppy's good value.
You want to put pressure on him. You don't want to allow.
Yeah, definitely Casante Poppy here.
Do you think there's any world where this is Pantheon support, or is it jungle guaranteed?
I think it's jungle guaranteed. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Nice, nice game. And what do you have into the Casante here to justify the Pantheon pick over Casante? Show me. What do you have? If anyone knows how to counter Casante, it should be Keen. Because he's the Casante guy.
What
so
if
he should know.
What if you play Olaf
Sivir.
here?
Yeah, for example. Yeah. We were actually scared. When we were playing EU Masters, there were a few top laners that played Olaf and we were scared every time about it. Because it counters so many of the meta. Because everyone's playing like the CC one-shot meta supports and the junglers. I mean, so Olaf just ignores all that.
And it would go well here with the Sivir, no? Do you think that KT sees it and bans Olaf?
I don't know if people will ban it until it's been used, you know.
Because the only thing Olaf struggles against here is the Azir, right? Because he can't run through a Azir wall.
Yeah, Seri ban. I like the Sivir. There's no Alistar as well. I like the Sivir. I think Sivir is quite an OP pick in general.
Yeah. What can Doctam even play here? It has to be like
I'll play Ashe, I think.
Yeah.
I'll play Ashe, or I'd go like Lucian Nami or something, 4-5.
It does scale really well, but you're so heavily outraged.
Depends what they pick on 4, right? Because you can always adapt. Blitzcrank ban. They want to play a ranged, by the way, no? Blitzcrank is for ranged. It's for like Lulu or for Nami or something.
And it's one of those things where I'm just wondering.
So Lulu Ashe maybe?
Is that telling us that you are going to go for more of a lane dominant support?
But I think I would prefer Nami Lucian because there's Serpent's Fang value already on Sivir.
Also, Lucian Nami has more lane prio than Ashe would. Kalista then, wow. They were scared of Kalista Renata.
I mean,
they were scared of Lulu. They were scared of Lulu Seri, and they were scared of Renata Kalista.
I mean, if they were to play Kalista into Sivir here, it would be unplayable.
This should be top pick. And then I think they're going like Lucian Nami or something. Let's see what they pick top here. I really want to know what Keen thinks is good.
Oh, that's actually.
That's what I'm saying. If there's anyone that knows how to counter Casante, it's Keen. He knows.
And he knows Casante like no one else.
This would be high.
Ooh!
Lock it.
Moving in towards like
a
something like that.
He fucking baited us.
GP would have been really high. He was disappointed. He's like, guys, don't do
I like.
I just want to be a pirate for my wild skin, guys.
What do you think about? Is Twitch good? Like Twitch Lulu? Is it out? Because as Sivir, I think you struggle against like Jinx. You struggle against Twitch. You struggle against. Like all the long range, you know, that can hit you. Like I think Jinx is not bad, by the way. Like Jinx Lulu here, you're chilling, no?
What if you play Jinx Renata?
He goes for the Ashe. I think I would have liked Jinx more, or Twitch, if it's playable.
stellar performance.
Ah,
There's the Lulu
it's
onside.
okay, it's okay.
So is that
Not
Lulu,
bad.
you know,
But
what's the
I
game
would
changer
want to play
once
Renata
saw
here,
that
I think.
Let's Crank ban?
I know this is
Renata-
gonna sound crazy,
Than the Lulu Jinx, to be
but I think
honest,
Yumi's not
because
bad
I
here.
was gonna say, they are kinda light on
But he's gonna go
Yumi,
Rel, he's gonna go
right?
Rel.
And
I
so
think
this
Yumi's
does
not
give you
bad here, but he's
more
gonna go
of a
Rel.
primary go
He's gonna
button.
go Rel.
And when we
It's
look
Rel.
over
Or
what they
Leona.
have
I think
so
Rel better.
far,
You know,
They have
go
shield, you
hard.
know, shield
really
break.
wants to tank that arrow, right? Like
Bard is out.
anyone who gets hit, it could be pretty
Cillian.
dangerous for them.
Cillian?
So Leona
Go hard.
does make a lot of sense. You know, does help them as far as the
Yumi would have been crazy, I
engage.
think, on 5
If you bring
to match the
Pantheon
scaling, you know.
towards that bot side, you can look to try to
Sivir
bring out
Yumi?
the Ashe as well as the
Shilling, I
Lulu,
think.
who
But
can
they
be
need
quite
engage.
vulnerable.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for the comp, right? That's why they will go Leona or Rel always there. But I think if you're only thinking about like, do we get outscaled? How does it feel later? Yumi not bad here. It's free lane, in theory.
But isn't Renata better than Lulu here when you have Azir, Ashe, and enemy team has Pantheon, Aatrox showing already?
Yeah, Renata for sure not bad. I think if it was T1, they would go Renata there. Ashe Renata. But
Guess
not everyone
player-
plays
yeah,
Renata.
not a- yeah.
We
been
got
out
a
of the meta
commercial
for a
for
Walking shoes.
Walking shoes.
Walking shoes.
What can Cuz do? Can he set up either
I will
for
move
perfect
us.
or towards
Because Genji is
BDD?
walking
And
away with this
then
series.
On the flip side, what can Canyon do? Because with two winning lanes in the top side of the map, and Ruler and Duro, I think, going to struggle in this matchup, what are his decisions going to be like?
Yeah, I mean, it's just always so hard, right? Because you.
I'm
try to look at
favoring,
the isolation, and then you
I'm
read the
favoring
nameplates
Genji in
and
this
you're
one,
like,
I
oh,
think.
maybe
Actually, the
Genji
scaling is not
team
bad
does
though. They
win,
have
right? You know, they're
Lulu,
just kind of
Poppy,
that
K'Sante,
team
Azir.
that can execute on
Jinx would have been
anything.
better than Ashe, but Ashe is
But it
not
is gonna
bad.
be an
Their scaling is not bad.
exciting one. I really
I think
like the risks. I think
it's
that KT are taking. I think
hard
they took a
draft
couple
for
good
Genji to
ones.
play.
And BDD Azir
Yeah, it's hard for
is
Leona to
something
play,
that
no?
you can
Playing into
count on
Poppy.
and
It's hard for
count
Leona
on
to play, it's hard for
so
Pantheon to play, it's hard for...
many years.
And there's Cleanse on AD as well. There's Cleanse on AD. He could build Michaels on Lulu as well, and there's Poppy to stop you. Same for Pantheon, I guess.
I think it's hard for every melee champion on Genji to play the game.
Unless he's flanking with Aatrox maybe.
You have to, for sure.
And Pantheon is ulting behind. You can be creative with this comp, I guess. You can flank with Aatrox, you can ult behind with Pantheon, Leona can throw ult from range. You can try to like find the
Sivir
angle
does
anyway.
help.
Yeah, Sivir for sure helps. I think Sivir is low-key OP, by the way. Because like your ult is just such a good tool for other champs. It's not you carrying the game, but you buff others to carry the game. Like Aatrox becomes so OP, I think, with your ult. Olaf would be good here. Like actually, you would run over them with Olaf.
Yeah, out of Olaf, Gangplank, and Aatrox, I think I like Aatrox the least.
Yeah. They could have done Lulu on 4 and last pick top to see the angle, you know. Lulu on 4 wouldn't be bad, no?
No, it would be okay.
I think I'd rather play Lulu, Sivir, into whatever they pick, Poppy, Azir, K'Sante, than this. I think I'd rather have Lulu actually myself if I was Duro. Because Leona here is not easy, no? Not easy to play this.
I mean, you're just gonna have to ult. Like,
Has support without spellbook finally? Yeah, they don't take it on Lulu. That would be crazy, no? That would be crazy. At least you can kind of cheat with Celestial Blessing and be tanky anyway for support, like tanky supports, not having aftershock.
Also look at all the priority they put for this level 1.
But you can't really do that for... Ahri is just too good, I think. Also, Ahri makes it so, if you click W on your ally, they get a shield, you know? If you don't have Ahri, that doesn't happen.
This also weakens Duro's level 2, because he has to take the Eclipse at level 1, which means he doesn't have the Zenith Blade Shielded Daybreak stun combo. So he's now waiting for level 3 before he can really...
Yeah, W level 1, Leona?
Yeah, when your health is low, you can't really look for the
I feel like they're talking as if they're W. Did I just miss that? You started W?
You always have to think about
I would never start W on Leona in this matchup. I'll start
it's not
E,
like
I
you're
think.
gonna get prior anyways.
Because if you go in there, you get a great initial trade.
Yeah, but
then all of a
W
sudden
level
your
2
volley
feels
monster is
trash, no?
slowed up. It's very
Sorry, level
difficult,
1.
and you can take so
Like your level
much
2 feels
damage
so
all
bad
the
now.
way
I
out. So
actually have tried W level
down
1
on 2v2,
in
we talked
some
about
matchups, or
who's
W
gonna
level
be
2
critical
actually.
for
I don't think I've done
success
level
in
1
that
ever.
2v2 Chronicler.
But for example, when I played Leona into
Definitely win
Nautilus,
their way.
I do Q level 1, and then I do W level 2, and I just stand my ground when he hooks me. But I've never done it at level 1 actually. I don't know how this feels. I guess you're tanky when he volleys you, like this, yeah? You just W and tank the volley. That's probably the idea, no? You take W Leona, you tank the volley every time, and it's like similar cooldown, I think. Every time you have W on Leona, I think he has same as volley, yeah. Let's see. Okay, we don't see.
Just continuously looking for this shove.
You have sound
which
right
will be
on stream.
maintained for
Yeah.
now.
Canyon actually also using a really interesting ward around his own blue buff. There's the threat when KT have this push on the bot side for them to invade with Cuz around the level 3. Cuz skips his red and you invade towards the blue. You can see Peter's going to start doing it now. And
A lot of pressure about this game so far.
His blue buff,
But that's to be expected, I guess.
Back away, they still have a little bit
Pantheon
of
is
vision
also
around
forced
there.
to
KT
go
will
top grab,
invade.
so that
There's
doesn't help.
nothing left for them to take. Canyon's already on his
can't
way
dive bot
towards
though, I
the
think.
topside scuttle crab, so it will just be an exchange of the crustaceans between these two junglers.
And I want to highlight something. Chovy TPing first. Actually,
I think whoever loses this game should choose red, my feeling.
As Orianna into Azir,
There's no Asir, Orianna, Talia, Ryze, so you don't have to ban any of those.
There's only Yunara Kaisa left. That's like tier
Yeah,
1.
you ban like Wukong, Yunara on red, and then you
Oh, yeah,
just play the
Wukong.
counter picks. There's Wukong, Yunara, I think that are like must.
The fact that Chovy is
Other than that, I don't think there's much. So you can go red easily and just play for
Yeah.
counter picks.
There's no Sarah Khan.
Nope.
In the early levels, we've seen be extremely impressive.
Yeah, still Saya though. So if someone goes Kaisa, you can just answer with Saya easily, I think. I think definitely red from this point. How is Wukong still open? It's been banned every game.
Never missing anything. He has interviews where it's just so funny. It's like, well, how
I think red side will just keep that banned every game, and Yunara.
Yeah, his first pick otherwise for sure.
Exactly.
Wukong champions just
No reason to leave it open.
It is a bit of a surprise to see
There's nothing else to ban anyway. All the mids are open.
able
Actually, Aurora. I think red side will ban like Aurora, Yunara, Wukong, and just play the game, no? There's no first picks then.
Yeah.
We expect BDG to play well. He's
Do you do this when you play Leona in hard matchups? You buy with Fedibur potion?
I do buy it sometimes in melee versus ranged. I think that's the only case you ever buy it. Or ranged versus ranged. You never buy it melee versus melee, right? But I would, myself, never buy potions, I think, in general, if I can, because I want to rush my redemption.
Yeah, I don't believe in curses, but that
I would probably just buy Ruby, but I think he based before he had any gold to buy anything, and he has the boots in ruins probably, so he can't buy that either. He has literally nothing to buy if he can't afford a Ruby crystal. So maybe that's why. It's a hard lane, right? You get poked.
No, that's only very specific. I also feel like I can't do that. You know, he has to do that himself.
Can't promise it for him.
No,
You can. He
Even
can't
as
do
a
anything
boxing
about it.
well, I could do that, but like that
Because
wouldn't.
you're fleeing to the Netherlands
No,
afterwards.
but that won't feel fair.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Caster is
wanna
talking
play
about
that.
going bald.
Yeah.
He's Batman.
Oh yeah, but that's his love life,
Same.
which is fine. I'm not
That's
bothered.
That is true.
I noticed my hairline has been going like up on the
Oh,
sides.
didn't they say that if KT wins the series, they'll go bald? Like that kind of thing? Like I did?
Keen is getting the
Ah.
push here on the top side. Will be able to get himself a plate, winning out on that 1v1 matchup as expected for the Aatrox in the early game.
I don't think they will win
Yep,
this
gonna
series
be able
though.
to have the push there. I mean, Keen doing very well.
But I've noticed like on the
This year,
side,
Dogdom might be getting faded
it's
a bit.
been like pushed up a bit, my
Yeah,
hairline.
that's just...
It's normal, no?
I mean, I have the same.
Yeah, like that line
all
there
over
is
So
getting
when I shave
higher
my
with
head,
age.
it's gonna be fucking disaster for half a year.
Not seeing any
At least I get to have my birthday
action
before I
too
do it.
early, too crazy
Yep.
here. Thanks to that.
It's gonna be a
play
good
from
birthday.
Euro and mid.
But New Year's will be...
Able to
shaved head.
gain some area in the CS. Canyon's about to hit
Have you ever done it
level
before?
6.
When I was a kid,
Both
yeah.
of these junglers, I think, building
It's nice to try
towards
once. I tried once as well.
Third
I didn't
Sky,
like it.
trying to hit that as soon
Well, you
as
should try once
possible.
for sure.
Kane obviously gonna be looking for side lane plays, and his targets are
Then at least you know if you like it or
kind of
not.
so-so. Outside of bot lane,
I mean, it would be
because Azir
nice,
obviously has so much mobility,
but
still has this flash
I think it will
available.
feel nice, but it
top
won't look
Sante.
nice, you know?
Feel like I don't really have
That's
to
how it
elaborate
felt too,
on that
pretty
one.
much. It was really nice,
And
other
KT
than how it
going
looked.
into this
Yeah.
bot lane prior to start the first rate and getting
Fine,
early
I'll
dragons
just
is a
permanently wear
really big deal
hats.
in this series.
It's been
That's how I
huge,
solved it
right?
too.
That march towards Soul, putting pressure on your opponents. Not only they have the bot lane
Not
prio,
contesting this
BDE
Drake.
had first
Probably
push
lead
in
Drake
mid
into
lane,
Sop now.
cheated
Just
down
do this
towards,
Drake,
so
then you do next wave
even
bot,
if
and then
there
you swap.
was gonna be a look, which we kinda
Silver's
know
taking
there
tempo though.
isn't, they would have been ready
Running
to
top already, I'd
stop
imagine.
any
She
sort
got
of
cancelled,
Genji
maybe.
pressure. And now
Probably he's
Perfect
not
just
doing
he
tier.
is the one on weak side. He's got to be careful because really the only
And he's
thing
building
he could potentially be doing
AP.
is
What?
looking towards
It's
that
not
top lane.
tank Orianna? Hold up.
Early objective stacking
Actually, I think I
has been
like it.
100% predictor of who will
No
win
tank
the
Orianna?
game
I think
so
they
far
need
in
to like
this
one-shot targets in this
series.
game though.
If you take the first
It
two
does feel bad to
races,
go Roll of Ages and then play into tank Poppy, tank Casante with
Yeah.
Lulu Shield and ult and Redemption.
Pantheon, Aatrox, and then the Orianna. Like they have to
continue
one-shot
that
people.
record going,
So,
taking the
full
next
AP.
one.
See, now we're back in LCK territory, which is taking stats and really honing in on them so that they don't really then make
Putting
that
duo
much
mid. I noticed a lot of teams do
play.
this actually. Instead of doing base, run top with duo, a lot of teams just base, run mid laner base, run bot, and top laner stay top.
I'm with you.
You see what I
I'm
mean?
with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Like now Asir is gonna run bot, and then they just play bot lane mid. Okay, he's just running mid. They're 5v5ing this.
Perfect will be a little bit annoyed with how
It's just a 5v5.
set up.
I would hate this so much if I'm playing like Asir or Ashe and I wanna farm, you know. I have to go fucking fight these grubs. I would hate this so much. Like, I get that top laner sacrifice because they're playing champions that can sacrifice, but I feel so bad if I'm AD or mid there and I have to sacrifice
But I think
for a potentially losing fight, you know?
you just need one though. Like as long as KT
Yeah.
doesn't get 3, so that Aatrox can take over
Full
the side
5v5,
lane.
they're one shooting at Seer, they flashed on him. Leona is deep by the way, Leona no flash. But Seer all over flash too. Seer is really deep too.
Ruler is
Nice shuffle.
in there.
Leona no flash, no, he's dead.
Wait, Keen? Oh, he got poppy ulted.
And no one is focusing on Leona.
Keen got poppy ulted away. Everyone, no one dying.
They got one, they got one!
Duro just playing that so aggressively, getting right in on the BDD.
Was a nice flash down by Duro, but then he accidentally followed with E when Seer flashed, and I thought he would just die.
With the command protect there from Chovy.
You think he's maxing W?
Really close fight.
Leona?
Yeah.
The
For sure,
Grubs now,
that's what
second
you
one
miss.
gonna be going the way
It's W into E.
And it's
You don't max Q on Leona, because it's 1 second stun anyway. It doesn't go up.
Oh.
Like Q just stays anyway.
Leona's probably my least played AD, or melee support.
Yeah, you just max that spell. That's why I think Leona scales pretty well into the game, because you're tanky. Like one of the few supports that's actually tanky. Because Nautilus, for example, you max Q, so you're not tanky. With Alistar you have your ult, right, but that can be played around. Rakan doesn't get tanky.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was
Braum gets
thinking.
tanky from having shield up, because you max shield at level 10. But Leona is one where you actually max W, that's the best spell to max no matter what. So you're pretty tanky at level 9, for example.
A lot of vulnerable champions, and we talked about how hard it can be for Ashe, for Lulu, you know, for champions like
I started playing
this,
Leona a
who are
bit, and
getting
I
jumped on.
quite like how tanky you are.
Genji can find
Yeah.
win
For example, Nautilus I feel super squishy. If I hook at the wrong time, I just insta-die. But Leona, there's no like, there's no such thing as E at the wrong time. I mean, there is, but you know what I mean? You can always W and try to run.
Yeah, you can walk it out a bit easier.
With Nautilus, you're kinda squishy. Like, you hook and you shield for 100 and that's it.
As far as I can see, yet to lose a plate down here. Obviously, that's been partly because Canyon has spent a little bit of time around his bot
No one
side
actually
to make
died in that
sure
fight, that's crazy.
that
2 for 1
Dogdown
grab.
and Peter were always
Katie got Drake.
on their tippy
I think
toes.
Katie's not too unhappy with that, no?
I think they're happy for sure.
This feels bad to use like so much of a Seer time and Ashe time on this grab. I do actually think that's worth the grab. Big picture. One
Yeah.
grab, 5 people, a serious flash.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
I don't think it's bad to just send a Seer bot. He farms his Nashors, he gets a plate and 2 waves for free.
Now Cuz down on this bot side, so they're
but if you think in the long run, what is Genji win condition? They have to get early game objectives. They have
Yeah.
to get Aatrox like conditions to win the game.
It just could have been a disaster, or you're supposed to lose the
Sending it
fight.
on Mori.
Ooh. NT. Usually you want to shoot that from an angle, no? Because if
Yeah.
you shoot it like this,
Easy to
it's
sidestep.
easy to dodge. But if you shoot it like diagonally a bit, it's much harder to dodge, I think. Like, let's say he is back here on his tier 1 and he shoots mid. The angle is better than if he's middle of the lane and shoots mid.
Yeah.
That one is kind of easy to dodge, I think.
It does make so much of the follow macro easier. You can give up a dragon, get a herald.
What do you think the Ashe build in this game is?
And I think Orianna in particular
Kraken
is really
PD.
reliant on that mid lane turret remaining standing.
He's gonna be strong. I think Ashe scales really well.
Yeah.
I felt the same yesterday when Guma picked it. Everyone was saying that Jinx outscale Ashe, but I don't think it's so much outscale, you know? I think Ashe actually scaled really well.
I think Ashe has better scaling, low-key. But it's the thing that Jinx has
She just has the reset,
AoE
right?
and reset and
But Ashe
range.
damage is not bad on frontline.
no.
She
If,
can
if
also engage
Ashe and
with
Jinx are
ults.
both hitting, I think I prefer playing Ashe, but it's just
The reset, I think.
the reset is goated, the range on rockets if you don't have mana issues, really OP. Like if you have blue buff on Jinx, then I probably prefer Jinx.
And Silver scale really well too, but there's a Lulu, so I would favor Genji this game. I mean, sorry, KT in terms of scaling. I think Genji have to get things going, yeah.
The KT draft for sure better again.
Yeah, this one I see very much. The last one I didn't like so much, but this one I see. Oh, nice combo by the way! Ooh!
What did Chovy flash?
I think he tried to flash that Zero ult and failed. I think he failed, by the way.
He has to have, right?
If they don't contest this, I'll go back and check.
They can't. There's no way. No Leona ult either.
They are trying.
But no Leona.
They are just hinting here now if they go for this.
No Leona ult, no nothing.
Are we airing here? There's a fight, by the way. It's 4v3. Fight, fight, fight! Leona has to flash here.
But why are we even in river there? Like, it
I'm gonna
doesn't
go.
make any sense.
Oh, I wanna go back and I hate
Volume.
Yeah, I know.
Still a really big win here.
Wait, they're still looking. I
for
can't do
KT,
anything. I have to wait.
Kenyan still waiting. Oh, KT, I think that they based.
This could be something, by the way. He's not flash on Ash.
Jump
Wait, they went for the
They
Lulu.
got Lulu.
Wait, why did they go for Lulu? Why didn't they go for Ash? Should we go back and look at the mid play, or do we get the replay? Normally, now is the time to show the replay. Nice, nice. I think he did a bad flash, by the way. I think he just flashed and got knocked anyway. Yeah, you see? Just a bad flash.
Aye.
But still a nice play, no? Asir ult
Yeah.
into Poppy E.
Yeah.
Oh!
Solo kill as well. Wait, he can kill Canyon, no? Oh, not with the flash. Oh,
He's
yeah.
out. Wait. We need another replay! Another one!
Aye.
Another one!
This is game, by the way. KT wins.
Another one!
It's fucking game over.
Wait, that wasn't my replay. That was not L streamer. That was not L streamer. That was L broadcast. Okay, we get another one.
Now I think we're just going to see this solo kill one more time.
Wait, he doesn't even have shuffle. How does he die?
He must have just overcommitted to this, and I'm
He doesn't have shuffle. How does he die?
He's just
You're
walking
just
into
gonna
the
get autoed
soldiers.
to death. I mean,
How does he die?
The phase rush expires. You cannot
What?
stand around like that. You need to be able to exit the
Hey, yo,
fight.
Chovy.
BDD is looking to take this one over.
Hey, yo, Chovy.
Great use of the soldiers there as well.
What?
Getting all 4 of them to slide into Chovy.
Wait, KT are looking
Now
good.
relegated
And they outscale.
to a side lane.
They have 2 Drake
Years ago, this
and
is
they
where he
outscale.
lived when his team was behind here.
I think they should have picked Lulu on 4, no? If they do Lulu on 4, they secure the scaling
Jovi, we have to talk
for
about his
themselves.
history at Worlds, because there's been a number
This
of
Leona
times
pick was not it,
over the
but what do you
years
pick?
where you thought,
I think Rel is a little
surely
bit
this
better,
the
because
year
then at
they're
least you
going
can
to be
stab
able
the
to
shield,
win.
you know?
Has yet to make it to a final
And
meeting.
the
No flash, by the way, he's dead.
Wait, BDD is
Wait.
dead too.
Oh!
Wait, Chovy. Oh.
Oh, shit!
What the fuck is going on?
That was a good shockwave, I guess.
Yeah, really good. Slowed under tower. Pulled in. Oh, I mean, that's more worth for Chovy, right? He got
Yeah,
shut down.
for sure. He would have. I think that's normally a free kill.
Yeah.
The Seer must have misplayed, no?
I mean, he eased in, has no flash, and ult still Oriana out.
Now looking for
Like
the
either them
around the
Asir
mark.
misplays or the Orianna plays it really well, because normally you shouldn't
Yeah, I
get
don't
shockwave
think
there,
he-
right?
Back to the pit.
I think he's eating a little bit too deep into the tower,
Yeah.
maybe.
The solo player docked down immediately.
This is a fight without mid laners, by the way, but TP on Asir, TP on Asir. This is 5v4. TP.
Look at Dokkan versus Ruler. Ruler can't even hit. Duro can't hit. Canyon can't
He's
hit.
winning, he's winning. Keen died as well. It's 5v4, they're all dead, and they get the Herald.
It's game over.
It's game, by the way.
It's game over.
What? It's game.
Wait, Genji are gonna be 2-1 down.
Outplay them. They get
On
the
the
Herald. They're gonna keep
ropes.
pushing here as well. Look at
It's
Perfect
game.
threat
Wait, I have Genji winning the tournament, by the way.
I have T1 winning the tournament.
Ah,
But I have Genji in final. Wait, Katie could win the series.
What?
Wait,
And so,
Katie can win this.
but Genji does have the deeper champion pools.
Yeah, I mean,
But Katie is.
but
winning the
this
games they
game is
have to win.
over. This game is over. It's
Yeah, this
2-1.
game is over.
This game is over.
There's no way.
What?
game number 3.
That is
There is
huge.
no
Just
way.
look at where the
Ash
goal
had a
is to
call
his
as well
goal
this
and
game,
the
by the way.
carries. We
She
can watch
is
this
so
one
fed.
more time. Duro was missing his flash from that
But
bottom
look how
lane flank.
useless the
And we
melee
tried
champions
to
are
make
into
it
this
here.
Ash.
Because it's
Yeah.
just
Can't play,
I
can't
mean,
play.
Leona has no job.
Can't play.
She ults and it's
cleanse.
cleansed.
Yeah, now Ash hitting. Poppy
Poppy
interrupt.
W.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
it's
Leona
so
can't play, by the way.
Doctem is
She's like, I'm blocking, I'm blocking, I'm blocking.
And Aatrox is getting marked by Cassante, and Asir has TP advantage. Why do they fight this? They must know Asir has TP advantage. Chovy must be saying, hey guys, I don't have TP, be careful, they have TP maybe.
But at the same time,
Why do they fight this? This is 4v5.
at the same time they are getting outscaled. So like,
I mean, that's 4v5, you're never winning that. I mean, they lost it 4v4, but Asir will always TP, and you don't have TP on Orianna, so why do you ever go for that?
Is the largest gold lead we have seen.
Why would you
in
ever go for that?
these games.
What are they doing?
And KT, there are a
This
lot
is
of
so not
competition
Gen G, no?
looking
They're
at
usually
the
fucking
defense.
clean with this. They always understand really well where to be and what to do.
Geng, there is Cassante,
Yeah.
That's
there
4v5.
is and there is a Lulu, and those
Hold.
three
Everybody hold.
alone are gonna get you so much value. Poppy
This is
Dog
either a
is
5-game series or Katie winning, most likely. They should have this game.
Perfect, who obviously is
they can't lose
in
this
that
game.
fight,
Yeah,
by
they
the
can.
way.
They
It's
outscale
unlosable
and they
from
have
this
soul
game.
point.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
wait, wait.
unlosable.
He has flash, but he's dead anyway.
dead.
What? This was such a nice play by Cuss, by the way. Wait, Cuss is kind of smurfing this game, or?
Poppy broke.
I mean, Poppy is broken. I know it's like your favorite champ, but he's playing it really well, no?
Yeah, he's playing.
He's playing it really well. I feel like Poppy is one of those champs where if you play it really well, you get so much out of the champ. Your ult is incredible, your W is incredible, you can do a lot of plays with your E. I think the good Poppies, you can clearly see, like when the Light played Poppy in that game 2 versus Gen G, I don't know if you watched this, it was like quarterfinals, you didn't watch. He did so many mistakes, there were so many moments he could have done like a sick ult or sick W and he just didn't do it.
ramping up
But when you do
more
the
and
right
more
plays
for
with Poppy, it
KT
does
here.
such a big difference,
They're
I think.
fully in control. 4K lead, sole point.
Poppy is one of
This
those
will
champs
put
where you
them
can
to
really like
match
make
point
game-changing
against
plays, I think.
Genji.
Yeah.
And it's Chovy making so many mistakes.
What
It's
is happening?
Aldo
He's dead?
He has
No,
flash,
Lulu.
he has flash, he has flash, he has flash.
He's going to use
fine.
it to
But
get
so
across
does
the
Flash!
Can't do it in time. Solar flare.
I don't
No?
think he would have made it over the
Jovi gets
wall.
the shutdown.
I think he was
Closes
at
that
the
But you
big
gotta
part.
try, no?
And this is where the resilience
Do
of
you?
Genji really will get tested.
Why don't you flash?
Because if he
But
flashes,
why doesn't he flash when Pantheon flash W's? Why don't you buffer the flash? When he stuns you, you flash, no, and you're fine. Or
is it worth it though? Like if he flashes there, yes, maybe he lives, but then he has no flash for Atakan.
I guess you give your life then. I feel so bad to die there. I guess he at least has flash, as you said, for next play.
Yeah.
I
think it's a good
Who got the
decision.
shutdown? Chovy? Chovy got it, yeah.
19 minutes in on the Pantheon, he hasn't been able to find any successful place until that moment.
I just want to check how much gold it was. How much gold was this?
176 shutdown.
So like 500 gold.
She's going to
Yeah.
use it to get across the red pit.
480.
Can't do it in time.
516.
Solar flare from Duro.
So like 1.5 kill for Chovy.
Not
a lot.
It's all
Not a
about
lot.
objectives in this game.
The one thing KT needs to avoid at all
Atakan in 30, they're gonna force, no? They're so ahead, they just force this. They don't have to, but I think they should. They should be up here at least, trying to force. But most likely the correct play is just wait for soul, no? You don't throw the game here on Atakan. You do it if it's free. You catch them if they're making a mistake, otherwise you play for soul, I think. This soul I really like actually. Chemtech got buffed, I really like this one. This one is OP, I think.
I mean, Poppy, Lulu shield.
This one is OP. Poppy W is basically Chemtech soul, no? You get like the extra stats when you're low, the Poppy. Isn't that like low key? Yeah, I think Poppy has like a passive on W where you get extra stats when you're low.
You absolutely
What?
have. And
Yeah.
we already
How
talked
do I
about
not
the
know
power,
this?
the chase down power that KT
Yeah, I think you get like extra
Morales is not
armor
gonna be
MR,
serious
or
as
you
well.
get
So
like
many slows. There's
some
so
percentage
many
damage less
tools
taken or
to
something with
chase you
Poppy.
down and punish
If you're
you
low,
if
it's something
you
like this.
step at all
Is it?
on the
Yes,
Genji
yes.
side.
You have some extra
KT know
thing on your W.
This is a game that is going to be about objectives. They're sweeping out this.
I can
mission.
show you after.
They
I don't want to do it
kill
now.
Fast, but
I did
do
not know
not flip
this.
from this position. You can
Yeah.
After the game, I will
There's
show you the
no
Poppy
need,
W.
in my
That makes her even
mind,
more
to
broken.
be able to just force an Otacon.
Unless someone else want to
Canyon,
check
Canyon.
Poppy Wiki and post in the chat what it actually does. It has some passive thing. If someone has time, you can check Poppy Wiki and
my
put in the
God.
chat.
Isn't it just armor and magic resist? No, that was old.
Yeah, but no, you get armor MR, and I think it like doubles when you're low, something like this.
Isn't it when you activate?
Look, passive stubborn to a fault. Poppy increases her total armor and total magic resist by 12%, double to 24% while she's below 40% max HP.
Wow.
She's tankier when she's low, Poppy. And I think Chemtech Soul is similar, no? You get like
Yeah.
extra damage and less damage taken when you're low.
You're already 4K ahead. Just take it.
So Poppy is really OP with Chemtech. No, you get the
No.
extra passive and then extra Chemtech Soul.
We'll see. It looks like
Look,
they are
ruler
Fucking
items, by the
activated.
way.
That was a really
How bad
risky
is this
moment here
feel?
because Canyon, when he got spotted out,
Yeah,
Last
Reaver,
Whisper?
Last
probably at the
Whisper.
very least
I guess you have no
use your flash.
choice. Last Whisper and a dagger.
Then the Otacon is a very real possibility.
Like I would go, if I was playing Sivir, I'd go Infinity no matter what. Second item, because I think it's by far the best item you can get. He didn't flash?
Oh.
He didn't flash?
Oh my god.
He didn't flash the arrow. Why doesn't he flash the arrow?
KT once again kill off the enemy mid.
What a beautiful CC chain. That was flawless. The
Why doesn't he flash the
Wait.
arrow?
Joey's playing really bad this game.
Why doesn't he flash the arrow?
You force the Otacon for sure.
Yeah, he's making some really weird mistakes.
Does he just not think that he will die from it? Does
I
he
mean, for
die?
sure you gotta flash that.
Does he
'Cause
die
you-
even if
could-
Cassante
No,
doesn't
but
flash W?
just imagine how it could play, right? You don't flash the arrow, you get arrowed. Even if they're not all there, you're gonna have to flash eventually anyway. Because the Ash will walk up and hit you. So you have to flash anyway at some point. You see what I mean? Like at some point you're gonna have to flash anyway there, so you might as well flash the arrow.
KT take total control of game 3. Keen will get a tower down towards that bottom side.
Soul in 30 seconds, by the way. Like, they have to fight. They have to fight. They can't wait. This Soul is OP. They have to fight. They don't even have 2 items on
Oh
Sivir
my
yet.
god, Ash 2 items, Poppy 2 items,
Azir
Cassante
2 items.
Azir 2 items. It's doomed, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think they can win this.
Wait, look at Sivir items!
Holy.
healing reduction.
Holy. Wait, why do you buy healing reduction?
They're ready to go for this fight. This
don't
soul
know.
fight.
Wait, why would you buy healing reduction? It's for sure the red Last Whisper, no? For sure it's Lord Dominic's if you're going Last Whisper.
Genji, there are a couple of strong members.
Oi,
Keen
oi,
and
oi, oi,
Jovi,
oi,
but
oi.
it does really just feel like KT is running the
What is
risk.
happening with
Perfect with the
Genji?
face check. The
Nice
slapping
engaged by
toe.
Kassa again. Arrow hit the back, by the way.
Hits Chovy
Shuffle.
somehow. Genji on the retreat, KT.
Ooh, he didn't want to go.
Don't have to go any
That's
further.
understandable though, because they have the favorable situation anyway. But that looked like a 5-man shuffle to me.
Turn their eyes towards the Drake Soul for them.
How does Pantheon even get in? He ults in, no? He has to ult in. He's ulting now. He's ulting now.
Can't you just pop your ult?
Oh my god, Q smite this, no?
you can-
Oh,
So, it's so insta ult
Wow.
there, by the way.
wait, playing pop is so good, no? And shuffle into E.
He's stuck in the
Wait,
wall.
shockwave 3 people. But they have soul. They win. They have soul.
But you can't ult in as Pantheon
yeah, you
because
can't.
you can't miss Poppy ult then.
Yeah, I
It's
see
just
it.
free Poppy ult.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You would have to like Leona ult the Poppy while Pantheon is ulting in. Like, well, GG.
Yes, GG.
My prediction.
Wait, this one is ahead of this one. I need to fix this. How do I fix
The
this?
shockwave doesn't matter.
I'll try to fix it.
Jovi, unable to find anything. Kenyan
It's still ahead.
immediately yeeted out.
Should I click this one back one? No, it doesn't matter. No.
It
It doesn't matter.
And that
We just watched here anyway.
is KT about to go up to match point against Genji.
Because the timing was
I see what you mean. If Pantheon
perfect.
ult, it's very easy for the Poppy to time.
Immediately knocked
Yeah,
out.
I mean he's
Insta.
coming. You know where he's landing.
Yeah. They actually see where he's landing, and if you played Pantheon, or if you played League, you don't even have to play Pantheon. You know exactly
Yeah,
the timing.
I mean he's coming in like a comment.
Yeah, you know exactly the timing actually. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like he lands for a millisecond.
The shuffle into E combo is really nice, no?
Instagon. He didn't even fucking land.
Now he shuffles and then
And he
E.
gets stuck between the walls.
Yeah.
He's fucking stuck, by the way.
Wow.
Ruler isn't even hitting, by the way. Ruler's just
Yeah.
running.
But actually, if he had more items here on Sivir, look at this. If he had a bit of item here, you see?
And
With the
during-
bounce?
And during the 3-man shockwave.
Wait, he didn't flash. And Chovy flashed late as well. They're making some very uncharacteristic mistakes, you know? Here, Sivir doesn't flash the Poppy E. Orianna flashes late.
Yeah.
In the play before, he doesn't flash the arrow.
Yeah.
And is it really going
They don't usually make these mistakes, do they? They know the macro better usually. They don't take a 4v5 like the one they took on Herald. And they usually play the individual play, like, mechanics better. They don't fail flash.
No, I mean, normally I think Genji is the best.
They're
overall
clean,
team.
normally, no? Macro clean, micro clean. But they're making some mistakes. You don't usually see this.
Is this the year of KT? What's happening?
No, I think if it's T1 KT finals, T1 win again. Then they have 3 in a row.
Wait, KT T1 used to be the telecom war, no?
Yes, I mean it's hype as fuck final, but I think T1 just got it, no?
Yeah.
Or does it?
No, because I don't think T1 would be making
if
the
KT
mistakes that Genji are making now.
If KT can beat Genji, they can beat T1 as well, I guess.
But I don't think
But
it's
I have T1.
I don't think it's KT beating Genji.
Is
Okay, they are
Genji beating themselves?
Yeah, it's Genji like throwing kind of.
They are
killing.
killing.
I do like KT's drafts though. I think KT are really good at drafting, other than the Rek'Sai shit last game.
Yeah, the over.
Yeah, game 2, and that is the one they lost. But now, when they have the better drafts, they're actually winning games, by the way. Same in game 1, like I favored their draft in game 1.
I don't think they beat T1, by the way. I
No,
think
because T1 drafts better.
T1 will play better than
Yeah,
Genji
and
does.
they draft and play better.
It's very unusual to see Genji like this.
Look at the silver inventory. It's not right.
And no Infinity Silver is crazy. What is this play they're looking for anyway? Is this desperation play? What are they doing
They know
here?
it's over.
They're looking to camp enemy when they don't win 5v5. They should just play for steal, no? Why would they ever camp enemy?
They just want the game to be over so they can go next.
I don't think I've seen Chovy 2-6 in a very long time. When was the last time you saw Chovy 2-6
Never.
with this many mistakes?
And it is KT
On Orianna as well.
closer and closer to
Like if it was on a
putting
newer
Genji
champion or
on
something,
notice,
sure.
to
Why
putting
didn't they take
themselves
Cassante 1-2?
one game away
For me, this draft was
from
so
the
clearly
World
Cassante
Finals, a
Prio.
tournament they
Trundle was
weren't
banned
even
as well.
supposed to
If you did
qualify
Cassante,
for.
Orianna 1-2, I also don't think they would have picked Poppy. I think that the Pantheon triggers the Poppy, you know?
Yeah.
Insta.
Do you think that maybe in the draft, Keen was like, okay, but it's fine, I can play Gangplank into Cassante, and then they
But why would you do that?
They were like, I think
Why would you?
scaling for Gangplank.
Yeah, but it's Keen Cassante with the Trundle ban in game 3 of Fearless with no Sion, Ambessa, Rumble. it's for sure a prio pick. And Pantheon triggers the Poppy, and I think Poppy has a great game here. You're playing Poppy into Aatrox, Pantheon, Leona. They picked Aatrox and Leona into Poppy.
I would really like Gen G's draft here if they did have Konsante and then Canyon goes mid.
Yeah, and like Lulu over Leona, you know, they could have taken Lulu on 4.
Or he gets Poppy. Like, there's so many jungle picks open here. Why is he really prioritizing Pantheon this much?
Yeah, Poppy trigger, like the Pantheon triggers Poppy.
Like, even just the Azir pick, I don't like for Pantheon. Playing Pantheon into Azir does not sound nice.
Yeah, you get shuffled on every W, you know?
Yeah, and he's gonna play Rylai's.
The solo player BDD slides away from it. You can't catch me.
Like, he sold his dagger, by the way. Silver sold his dagger. He sat on a dagger forever and he sold it. And they can do nothing, by the way.
Yeah,
they can do nothing. Nice flash E by the way by Cuss. He didn't flash that either. He didn't flash that either. He has flash, by the way. Holy, we are. Are we looking at Katie beating Gen G?
That's crazy.
What?
You know they're feeling it as well now. You know, like they're confident. They've lost one game so far.
They're 9-1 this world, yeah.
They're feeling it. Confidence does a lot, you know.
I don't know, but this, my
Holy.
gents and ladies, was a stomp.
It honestly was, and we should just
One game from
rewatch
finals.
this.
What the fuck?
How many fights did they win? They killed Chovy infinite
that's
number
crazy.
of times.
They chose blue. They chose blue. So the red side bans have to be Wukong, Yunara, Aurora, which means you as blue side can ban whatever you want and pick whatever you want to play. Other than Yunara, Wukong, Aurora. Those will be banned, I think, no matter what. So they chose blue. It's quite unusual to see blue side on fourth game.
Do you just first pick Renekton here?
I think you go something like...
And that was
Singspan is good.
I think honestly Kai'Sa first pick not bad, by the way. I think you just go Kai'Sa or Rennek. But if they go Rennek, you go Jax. You're happy with this, no? You could go like Kai'Sa, Rennek, Kai'Sa, Jax, Sejuani.
I was gonna say if you're KT, do you leave Yunara open and you trade Kai'Sa
No,
for...
you don't trade. You just ban Wukong, Aurora, and Yunara, and you move on.
Is Yunara that broken?
Yeah, Yunara is really strong. This champ is crazy.
That is one thing, but in the other hand, as highlighted,
Wins lane, scales well.
in particular are
This
just
champ is crazy, I think.
unrecognizable
Okay.
in their consistency. We've seen the moments of these players throughout
Should
the
be
year.
Aurora
Every
ban last.
now and then we saw Perfect have a crazy Rumble game.
So weird.
Peter
Oh, it's
had
so
multiple
specific. This is why I think blue side made sense, right? Because then they can ban whatever they want.
Because
If they were red,
Geng
they
showed
had to
a
ban
matchup
Wukong,
that was
Yunara,
disaster of a game
and
against
Aurora,
the
and then
Guardians.
enemy can play their comfort, right? But now you can ban the comfort, and you get your own comfort. Oh, they left Aurora open. It's Aurora first pick, by the way. It's a flex.
Yeah, they're forcing them
But
to
I
pick
would
the
rather
Aurora.
play against Canyon Nidalee and get that out than play against Aurora Flex. Aurora Flex is crazy OP, no? This is for sure Aurora. Scorner over Aurora? What? No way. No way it's What?
Is this the Gangplank game then?
But Aurora is so OP. What are they
Oh, wait, they're
doing?
doing Aurora mid, of course.
Goes for the early tank. A lot of them already taken off the board.
What?
What does
Scorner first pick. Your elimination game, you go Scorner first pick?
Won the last real
So they're playing what, Wei or Victor, and they're just going protect the Chovy comp with tank jungle and tank top?
on these impales.
Really? They play like they're the best team with Aurora Flex, no?
Mundo.
I don't like this corner. You just open yourself to a counter pick like Mundo, and you already know Genji is gonna go 3 tanks and 2 carries, and they're gonna play for team fights. So they can build a good team fight comp now, KT as well. I don't like this corner first pick. This is so much better for Mundo, no? Kalista 1-2. No way. Aurora? No Aurora. What? It's Renata on 3, no matter what, I think.
Can you take Renata Seri here as Genji?
I don't think you break. I would not take the Renata away. I would go like Aurora and AD carry, I think. Like you could go Lucian Braum. It's Lucian Braum. They don't play Nami. They always play Braum, the Eastern teams. They don't play Nami. This is a hard lane though, you know. Lucian Braum into Kalista Renata is not an easy lane. But I would say, from watching this lane a few times, the Lucian Braum always finds the all-in and then they outscale right away. Like from that kill, it's insta-outscale, you know? Because then Lucian gets strong and every tag is kill.
I mean, you have to be really careful.
Like Kalista Renata have to play super well to make this worth it. And Lucian Braum just needs one all-in, and that's all they need. One tag where they send it. What counters Aurora? I'm not sure. I think like Galio is decent, Talia is decent, but those are out from Fearless. Way ban. I think they should ban Aurora, no? Like someone should ban Aurora here. That feels like a good 4-pick, I think.
Yeah. I think Nivea is high value here.
I understand why KT ban Hui, because I think Genji is going for 3 tanks and 2 carries. They're going full team fight scaling. They're safing, you know? They're picking a safe team fight composition now. Syndra ban. I think Genji should ban Aurora, and I think KT should ban one more like strong mage, like Victor maybe? Victor ban here, not bad, no? That feels like something Chovy wants to play.
What about Ori? Look at his lips, by the way. He's bleeding. He's picking them like crazy.
He just looked so uncomfortable in this series. You know, multiple flashes that really at poor times not.
Must be a stressful moment, no? You've been through this how many times now as Chovy, where you make semis and then you don't play very well. There's Aurora ban. I think Chovy will go for Victor here.
So many mid lane bans already. Now the question is, do
Victor
Smolder? Yeah, he could go Smolder. That's not a bad shout actually, because if they have Mundo plus like one more tank on 4, Smolder is not a bad shout, I think. But then they need an AP top lane. Like Smolder Gwen 4-5 would fit, if you think about it. Double AD carry with Braum, you have good scaling. Smolder is good into Mundo. I kind of like the Smolder shout actually.
Also want to call back our minds to 2021 BDD back then. Together with Rulo, was 1 game away from making it to World
Cassio
Finals.
blind? What? Cassio blind? I think he goes Victor, no? Victor's better than Smolder here, or do you think Smolder is better? Like Smolder Gwen makes sense, I think. But I also think Victor, let's say any booster like Victor Jax, also makes sense.
What about Victor Orn?
Yeah, for example, Yorick Victor, Orn Victor.
Is there ever a possibility of Cassio top?
There is
something we haven't seen for a while.
Cassio
really
Flex? I don't think so. I think it's just mid. It's just BDD. It's just BDD Cassio.
I don't think any top laner plays the Cassio.
I think he's going Victor. He has to pick an AP champion. It's just Victor, no? Always. Unless you can cook something better, but I think it's just Victor for sure.
I kind of like the Cassio blind though.
You do?
Yeah, the W for Skarner, the W
Anivia. Really? Over Victor?
I like it as well though.
Slow against Kalista is good, no? When you hit the
slow on the
wow.
ult and the
Really?
wall versus Mundo and Cassio are really good.
Yeah. Really?
Like look at the terrain that is on Genji's team. They have Yorick walls, they have a Nivea walls, and then they have Skarner on top of that. But KT's draft is not bad.
Yeah, KT's draft is not bad. I like some kind of scaling pick here. I think Jack's not bad. Camille if you can play. Any kind of like scaling. I don't like the Ornn as much.
I think they lack damage.
There's Braum on the enemy team. I don't like the Ornn as much. I think some kind of scaling pick would be better, because you also have a tank already in Mundo. I think...
Is Jax Yorick a really bad matchup?
Huh?
Is Jax into Yorick a really bad matchup?
I don't think so. I think you scale for free, no? Like Yorick always have prior no matter what. He's gonna prior into Ornn as well. That's just Yorick, you know? He has the small stuff. The rats and the maiden. I think you should have picked a scaling pick. I would actually favor Genji here. I don't like the Skarner first pick, but I think the Lucian Braum, from experience, just finds that one all in and outscales right away. I don't like the Cassio blind, I don't like the Ornn into Yorick. I think I favor Genji, no? And also Braum into Ornn.
I do feel like I prefer Genji's draft in this one.
Do you like KT's more?
The way that the play has gone, it's been KT that's playing the better series.
Or do you think it's even?
I think it's pretty even.
I also think Renata Kalista is very hard to execute. Like you have to play really fucking well, on the limit, every fight.
I think Genji's,
much harder to execute,
Genji's
you know?
draft is easier. Like the entirety of the draft is easier for sure. KT has to play really well. But I think if KT play well, like if Cassio doesn't fall behind, if Kalista doesn't fall behind, I like their draft more. Because they're just going to be able to stand behind Mundo Ornn and do so much damage.
Yeah.
Even if they lose the next game, they'll get side selection going into that possible game number 5.
I think we're looking at game 5 here. My feeling. This is a game 5, I think. Kalista Renata is too hard to execute, no? Need some crazy good early game for this to be worth it.
They have been playing really good, both of them.
Really, at the back of your mind always, there'll be that leering doubt, that looming threat.
They're defending red level 1, so I'm not sure what they're looking for.
That you
know something I learned literally like 2 weeks ago?
it's
The
one
bloodline
step
rule
closer
gives
to
you
those
max
finals.
HP.
It's one step further
I didn't know
into
this.
Yeah, when you're fully stacked,
Never,
it gives you like 80
never
HP or
land
something.
into a
I didn't know. I've never been a bloodline player, so
They
that's probably
have
why I don't know.
constantly shown
I've always
throughout
played
this
attack
series
speed.
that they will bend
Attack speed is
but
early
not
game
break.
and
I mean,
bloodline
this
is late game, right?
KT
You get the life
that
steal and the
world now
HP.
is 9-1.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, right? And there were those questions being posed. Yeah, well, you were 7-0 coming in, but it's Genji. So now you're going to go 3-0, and then you're going to go home, right?
This is
And
tense.
now they have proven
I think
that they
even
can
for
take it
Guma
to
Carrier, it's hard to
Genji as
execute
well.
Kalista Renata, you know,
They
but I would
really
have
are
the most
just
faith in them
rising to the moment.
out of
You know,
anyone,
they're
I
playing
think.
with no fear, and they're
I think
playing
But at least, you know, like they're
really
2-1
shining,
up.
it feels like, on this
They have some
world stage.
confidence. Like you gotta respect it, I guess.
Power of
I just I've seen too many Lucian Broms lose 10 CS early game and then find one all-in and just snowball the game out of control. And too many times those Lucian Broms have been Ruler and Duro as well. It's a classic for them, I think, at this point. They lose lane, 10 CS down, and then they find one all-in, they kill them, and it's GG right away.
I mean, the duo, like the duo of Lucian Braum is just so much stat check. Like,
Yeah.
you don't
Hey,
really
if you're a little bit ahead
Yeah.
and you find one Q, it's kill every time.
Always felt
I think Kalista Renata have to play like...
I want to say
They have to play
unfair
so
for
good.
PvE.
I don't know, it's hard to execute this one, I think.
At times he just is the best mid laner in the world. Like he has these stretches in his
he might
career
have
where
the
he's
flash.
playing out of his mind. That's perfect. You gotta respect that level too. You cannot allow.
I think Yorick just wins every lane, you know, even if it's this is Jax or Camille, it wins every anyway. That's why I think like some kind of scaling damage champion would be nice. But perhaps they feel with range support they need a tank top. It could be like this, you know.
And it's just beautiful to see him playing this well. I mean, his career
Shouldn't you play
has
Smolder
such a
into
long
Yorick?
time at this point. He has been able to
Smolder into Yorick? Top lane?
maintain his play at
Yeah.
just a
I
world
guess you could, but the comp looks wonky, right? You need some kind of melee, I think, with Renata support.
A lot of players,
Look at
right?
this,
I keep going back to
imagine
that
the stacks you
Noxian
could get.
roster.
Yeah.
2022,
That'd
a
be
roster
crazy.
that historically underperformed despite some.
If you didn't care for the comp, I think it would be a decent pick here, because you're also playing to like front to back. You can easily like later just spread the Q, right, of Smolder into this team comp. They're not flanking you or anything like that.
How much HP does the ghouls have? Can you one-shot them with
I
Smolder
have
Q?
no idea. It's hard to kill them with auto attacks now.
One thing I do want to highlight
Yeah,
is that
maybe.
Cuz this time around doesn't have the same jungle pressure that he does. As strong as I think the Mundo is in this position, I do feel like we need to highlight that early ganking possibility isn't
Actually, with a
quite as
smaller
strong,
top, it
'cause
could work, no,
walking
due
in,
to enemy
giving a
composition.
cleaver,
They're never flanking
not
you,
quite a
actually.
flag and
So you
rally.
could get away with it.
Not at all, but
Just
that
one
being
front line.
said, you don't have to. You can just play for that scale.
I just don't like the Ornn into
It
Braum.
can be very difficult for a
I don't know.
jungle Mundo to get to, the promised
I would've
land, the
preferred
level
Jax, for
16,
sure.
but
Yeah, I think so as
you
well.
can power farm and just
Some kind of
show up your
scaling as well.
objectives.
Like side lane threats,
Strong in
scaling.
these objective skirmishes.
Like
You know,
Ornn doesn't
even
scale bad, but it's
relatively
just teamfight
early
scaling,
on.
right?
The W as well as,
An enemy is
fully
strong in
taking
teamfight already.
ultimate is just so much HP that your
Let's see how much they
opponents
can
have
get
to
bot lane
work
this
through.
game. They need to
And
get
there's
a
no
lot
Ignite,
bot
there's
lane
no,
this game, I
like,
think,
easy
to make
yoke
this
up
worth
that is
it.
gonna be
They're up
applied. Of course, we're assuming
like
someone
5
will find
CS
Oblivion over
-ish.
something at some point. But
3
Mundo
CS,
can
2
really be a
CS.
problematic champion.
3.
Canyon spotted as he walks up towards the top side.
I think
He's
smaller
gonna
Q
recall
does
up
one-shot
position as
ghouls.
Scuttle
Then
Crab.
it's nice, no?
Cuz already back out
That's a
on
nice
the map
matchup,
with
1v1 for
double
sure.
Ruby Crystal.
You can
Yeah.
E out of
Seeing
his
some discussions
cage.
about
You
first
can
Mundo
True,
items.
actually.
Stacks on
Junglers
the-
here,
stacks on
Worlds
ghouls.
are going Heartsteel.
Mord
Seeing
instead
some
of
people say
Ornn,
Warmogs
Mordekaiser.
first is actually better.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
you get
Few
kited
extra
don't
though.
play
an extra
Mordekaiser.
mana through the jungle, and then you
Maybe you
are
get kited though. But it
reaching
did look
top
very
of
good
the jungle.
Mordekaiser. Every time I saw it,
The Heartsteel
like when I saw it
second,
yesterday, they
although
played
your
yesterday,
stack
AL
KT is
versus
still
T1, it
getting
looked really
bigger
good.
stacks, so kind of
But with
beneficial overall.
the...
But you get kited, no, by Anivia?
I mean, yeah, but you will pretty much play Mordekaiser for the ult, no?
I guess. Ender lane, perhaps.
Finding the early impact, but perfect job.
Then again,
as
it would
has
be
been
if
in many of these
Anivia uses her
games,
wall and then she
just
gets Mordekaiser
absorb that
ulted.
pressure and try and
She
make
doesn't
sure
have
that
the
he
wall
doesn't
for
build
in-
too much of a
True.
lead.
It disappears, right?
Yeah.
Or it stays out.
Always a little bit difficult
Yeah,
when
it
you're
stays
playing
for
against
the other
York, because
ones.
York just crushes towers so fast. So, if you are losing the push, if you are making any mistakes, it can be incredibly punishing. But the wave obviously pushing very heavily away from Perfect. He has up a couple CS, but there's many more than that to farm. And I think Keen's gonna
Aurora
easily
was
be able to
banned
keep
this
off
game.
his
He
tower,
couldn't
so
last pick
Perfect
this.
is gonna have to try to fix
I think
this wave. He
Chovy's
can't
build
base
is going to
right
be
now.
really important this
Handshake
game.
out from Peter.
He
You
can't
just
go...
go full tank, no? You go Rod and
Cuz
Tier.
has already
I don't
started
think
the
he
dragon.
can.
I mean, for sure he has to go Tier,
He
right?
needs Liandry somewhere.
Helping him get through more of those.
You
Canyons
could go to
coming
Tier
across
item and
though.
Leandris, I think.
The KT bot
Yeah,
lane
I
is
Seraph's
think that's
Leandris.
better. I
His
think
level
skip
6
for
does
Aegis
have
in
the
this game.
teleport if
I
the
think...
Call of the Forge Gods
He has front lines, he
needed.
doesn't need to be tanky in
Yeah,
theory.
I think Seraph's Embrace, Liandry's is good.
Ishtar's impacts away from it.
Them getting Drake is reasonable, I think they have bot prio. They should get Drake. But Lucian and Braum is reaching a point where they can fucking flash on enemy, by the way. Just one Q and flash on enemy, I think. He has cleanse though. Like, this is a bad trade, no? This is a bad trade. It's a really bad trade.
where
Really bad trade.
First 2 Drakes means you win the game.
there you go.
That's what it's been so far this series. We'll see if KT can keep that up. Some damage going
Peter
down onto
Dokdam
Ruler.
for
Heal
best
was
bot lane in the
used by
world,
Peter as
question
well
mark?
to chase the Juro with a good unbreakable.
It's crazy. Like, what are we
They are playing
watching?
really
What are
well.
we watching? KT are actually playing good, by the way.
And we'll clear out that ward, but
They're locked in.
just seeing Peter and Doctom
Like this?
play with that
I mean, it's
confidence.
not going as well as it needs to go, I think. The Kalista Renata should have a bigger CS lead. They need to have a bigger CS lead, I think, and they haven't gotten a plate either. But they got a Drake, and that's nice. They got a Drake.
After that ward got cleared out.
This is also where KT are most likely to develop an early lead. You can see topside, Perfect is just trying to survive. He's already 350 gold behind. Docdam and Peter, the
Like,
target.
they're playing well.
KT if they want to get those
Madura
early
is
advantages, and there's only a small
He has
gold
TP
lead
back.
for them overall.
Right now, neither team really wanting to
When do they swap though?
get too
Now?
much going. This is also
Next
one of
wave?
those games where
He's going Roa
either way
on
when it comes
Anivia. He's
to
going Roa and Seraphs.
Yeah,
It's
he's
gonna be a 30+ minute build.
He's not gonna do any damage for any of the early objectives.
Nope.
Nope.
Is this a game where KT potentially has Soul at 20 minutes and Genji can't fight?
Yes.
Because Anivia will not be strong at this point, no? And Yorick is split pushing champion, so he can't really like help the fight either.
Yeah, Nivea won't do anything in
They're
this game.
stopping for Grub here. I think the grub is kind of important for Genji if they want to buy themselves time, because if they get 3 grubs, they can start forcing already and get a gold lead.
Yorick is going bot with no TP.
The Ornn will be the same though. It's 4v4 up here. I think Kalista Renata side win, no? 4v4? Or?
That can be difficult to deal with, and I think
Yeah.
that is going to be the question. You know, can they
They should have
actually
prio top,
play
so
around
they'll be first to
the
river.
creatable terrain? You know, the Yorick
I mean, I
Gauge,
do
the
like
Anivia W, all of these
Ruler's
tools kinda keep
items
them at
more than
arm's length
Doctam's
and try to
items
whittle them
in
down.
this fight. He's just
And we have
flat
seen a
damage.
suspicious amount of
Straight
Mundos
up.
in
Yep.
this tournament.
And one
just
tag
like
is 1 kill, I
F1
guess.
tapped, where I think
Unless it's
you feel
on...
safe, right? You have the canister, you have the W,
Wait,
you
how
have
does
the
it
ultimate.
work with the tag from
That's something
Mundo?
that,
You get
hopefully
tagged,
will
right?
not
But
be happening.
the
Nothing
stun...
happens
The
until you
stun...
get stunned.
Yeah,
As we do
okay.
have
So he doesn't
some
actually
movement
get
towards the top
stunned.
side of the map.
So he will get the
It's all about
tag, but he doesn't get the actual stun.
Because he can't pop the max
So you need to tag him again, I
He'll get
guess.
slowed.
2 tags in theory, because there you get the tag, right? Yeah, you get the
Now
tag.
he's slowed, and then if it procs,
Then the passive
yeah,
procs.
the passive procs.
Okay. So you have to tag him twice. The tag will not stay, right?
No.
Like after it runs out and it's passive proc, you need to tag him again. Because now it will proc, I guess. No, not quite.
If Ruler gets... Oh,
They have Kalista Renata ult here, by the way. They could send it now, with Cassio moving. Look at Cassio positioning. She has flash ult as well.
look at
This could be good now for KT.
Chobi's Oom, by the way.
They could wombo here, they could wombo here.
Yeah, Chobi's Oom.
Cassio already flashed
Ruler ult
in.
is so bad!
3-man ult, Cassio, no?
Oh, yo.
He's dead. Unless they get a kill, he's dead. Cassio died. And he's out. Or? Oh! He's out! Woo! Holy, that was close. Who got the grubs? 2 grubs for Genji already. Okay, not bad for Genji. I think all things considered, not bad for Genji, no?
That's okay.
You said Anivia was and Cassio got like flash 3-man ult. Actually, she flashed W to Cassio. Look at this, okay? Cassio's gonna flash W. She does an ult, and then they 3-man turn into the Cassio and get ulted.
Yeah, but Ruler ult is really bad. Look,
Look,
at this.
the Cassio gets a 3-man ult. Everyone's turned into her. Wait, the
I don't think-
Braum was turned here, and he got
I
stunned.
don't think Skarner got hit. He was stunned by something else, I think.
But what else stuns him?
Renata Q?
I don't think anything else stuns him.
I think Renata Q.
That's another kill for Docdam. And from Helper,
Mood.
very appropriate given the situation. They are denied the triple kill for the
Wait, I kind of wanna. Can I go
Yeah,
back and just?
I don't think Skarner
What did Skarner get stunned by? It's
think
Cassio
it's
ult as well, no? Look, Berserk. No.
But he doesn't look like he's...
No, he stunned himself. He ulted. He's ulting. Look, he's in ult. But why is he stunned?
Yeah, why is he stunned?
Why is Skarner stunned?
Because he doesn't look like he's Cassio.
It's Cassio.
But
It's
it is
Cassio. So
It
Cassio
just
hit 3
doesn't look
people.
like it.
Very close start to this game.
Cassio is going Roa
So
tier build
Cassio
as well.
flashed W and then anyway got a 3-man ult.
Yeah.
But the Braum was shielding that way. And he was anyway getting hit. And the Skarner was ulting that way and he was anyway getting hit. That looked a bit bugged actually.
But I think there's something with the, like... Yeah. There is a
Wait,
build there.
he's dead or?
Yeah, he has no E.
He has flashed though,
He
he has
has
flashed, he has flashed. He just couldn't flash before with Cassio
10
W.
seconds for Drake, and he flashed out.
Yeah, it's flash for Renata though. And they know Kalista has an ult actually. They know Kalista and Renata has an ult for this fight. This could be good for Genji. The problem with Kalista and Renata ult is the cooldown is very long. So you usually can't play the second fight. You ult 1 time, second fight you don't have, third time you have again. If they fight fast right now, they don't have ult on Kalista and Renata.
KT want this to be played slowly.
You need
they
to be
might
careful
just
though. If you
give.
lose control of an area into Braum and Anivia,
I feel like Genji
it is an absolute
scale
nightmare.
really well now in this game. If they get a
Startup,
Drake and they got 2 grubs as well, they're chilling, by the way.
Yeah, but
They're
so
teaming with
does
Ornn to fight, but it's late, no? Or still, he needs to steal this. Cuss needs to get this. Renato ult is good, by the way. He's not blocking anything. He wasted shield too. Ornn ult is gonna be open.
He's not even focusing.
Ornn ult is open. He has no shield. He has no shield. Oh, he failed. He missed E. They're happy to leave. They got Drake. Duro wasted shield, by the way.
Yeah.
He's dead too. It's 2 for 0, but they got the Drake. They got the Drake.
Cuss didn't even care about Drake, by the way. He walked up banana.
I mean, they win the fight, but I think he should go for Drake. But Duro cannot use shield like this. The second he used shield, Ornn ult is open.
Did he use it for Renato ult at least?
No. No, he didn't block Renato ult and he didn't block Ornn ult. Look at Braum in this fight.
But look at Cuss as well.
He should go for the Drake, no? For sure.
He's legit just blocking Mundo.
Huh? Yeah, Braum is not blocking Renato ult or Ornn ult. He needs to choose one. I think he should always block Ornn ult. He should always save shield for Ornn ult, no matter what.
If Perfect hits that knock up on the wall, by the way, I think.
Yeah, everyone dies, by the way. Yeah, if he hits that E on Ornn, everyone dies. But I don't understand why Cuss didn't go for the Drake. Because the Drake is everything there, no? If they get 2 Drakes here, it's insane to speed up the game. I think Genji should be really happy with getting this.
I think KT thinks that they outskate, by the way.
You think KT think they outscale?
Yeah. I don't think they look at Genji's comp and think Ornn and Mundo are killable.
I see what you mean.
And I also don't think Conqueror Cassio 6 items is killable either.
This Anivia build is not it, no?
It's so bad.
Swifties?
He is so useless.
Catalyst? Tier blasting one.
Completely useless.
He's completely useless, yeah.
He needs Liandry's.
A long way before this it was quarterfinals and from a battle
I mean,
to claim
the only way I can justify this if he doesn't complete Seraph until he has Liandry's.
He needs to flash. Flash, flash, flash.
Chobi's gonna flash the handshake and gets himself out. The bird no longer has that
Oh.
summoner.
And good attention being paid here.
But yeah, if he doesn't finish Liandry's before Seraph,
I just have a feeling KT is playing better than Genji.
They are, for sure, they are.
I just have a feeling... I have a feeling KT is gonna win this series.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it.
Like, even if they lose this game, are they not just playing better?
Should just be able to
Yes.
walk in here.
I've just loved
For
how
sure.
Peter has actually played this game. He's really been active on the map, putting on a lot of pressure. He is not just sitting in the back and playing scared. He's forcing his way in at that early grub.
I didn't
fight.
even put
He's
them past
trading
quarterfinals,
flashes with
by the way.
Canyon.
Did
I
you put them
did.
to semis?
Wrapping around
You put them to
and looking
semis
for
at
Yeah.
ways,
least.
getting the flash out of
And then I
Chovy
put
as
Genji
well.
here.
This is
But I
what
did
you
put
wanna see
KT
someone
to
do
get here.
when
What
they
did you
have
put on the other
lead
side?
prio. If you cannot advance in your
T1,
2v2, you need
Tess,
to use that tempo to get
T1.
out on the map and make
So you
things
have everything
happen. And I
right
think
so far.
Peter has done a great
Unless
job
KT
with
wins.
that so
Unless
far in
KT
this
wins.
game 4.
I was wrong about CFO
At the
going
outer
through.
spikes.
I didn't even put them past
Actually,
quarters.
I might have put Tess over T1.
VDD ahead on the
In
stacking.
semis?
Yeah.
Will be about 2, possibly even 3 ahead of Chovy.
Because I actually like Tess.
I think T1 wins Worlds this
I
year.
think so too.
With this level of Genji,
No such
Yeah,
cost.
for
I think T1 win Worlds, no matter who wins the
For
semis.
sure. I just think Tess has been very informed, so I was
Doesn't
like,
even
fuck
make
it,
sense
I'll
'cause it's
give
a
it a shot.
bird.
Yeah, you have to put them on the talents, man.
No, you don't.
No, you-
Actually,
otherwise their claws
there is
get
a
dirty.
week between now and the finals. So whatever we see now doesn't really mean anything. Because there's a week to fix it.
What if he has
Yeah.
cold talents?
But before watching the semis, I was sure Genji would put up a good fight in finals. Like now I'm not sure anymore. Does T1 not just run over them if they show this
I
level?
mean, with this quality of play, for sure.
I feel like T1 played really good yesterday, and so did AL. And this Genji, not as good.
Yesterday was...
It's fine.
Yesterday was AL T1.
Yeah, and we went 5, right?
Yeah, it went 5, and both teams
need to
played really well.
rewatch that.
That series was probably the best series we get all of Worlds, I think.
I need to rewatch
That series was insane.
Who has a fiendish codex to buff up his
That's crazy.
tier of the goddess. 1,000 gold, still the lead for KT. Herald up in
I think yesterday's
26.
series is
He's been
probably
able
like
to
the best
top
one
side.
all of Worlds.
I
Unless the
really-
finals goes crazy, but I don't think it
As
will.
a ruler and
I really want to
actually
see a Liandry's
commanding
from
the
Chovy
middle
now and not
of the map
finished
right now.
And
Seraph.
this is where the
It's for sure gonna go
tenacity
Seraphs.
really is gonna
It's
get
so
tested
bad in
in
this.
He's for sure playing for 30 minutes. That's why getting the Drake was important, you know? Because imagine
Yeah.
KT got the Drake, and now they get their third Drake, and he doesn't have time to build items. Then they have to fight the soul. But now they can actually give this Drake, give the next one, have time to farm. That Drake was so important. That's why I think Cass should have gone for it, you know? Because the Drake is so important. More important than the fight.
What is window Q damage for?
It's 5v5 by the way with Ornn TP.
He's TPing already.
The shield is important here by the way. The Braum shield is so important here. They're flashing on Cassio.
Flashed on Cat. She's dead.
Oh, we're not ult safe. And the shield was bad. Braum is dead by the way. And Ornn ult is open. Ornn ult is open. Is Katie winning? No, hard winning. Hard winning. Hard winning.
But look at Chovy's damage. It's so non-existent. He just did 200 damage on Peter with an empowered E.
Wait. Is it GG?
It might be GG. Chovy E did 200 damage on Peter while empowered. That's not mid laner's damage at this point.
Why do you flash on the Cassio there? Why would you flash on the Cassio? Is that an emotional play? Why would you flash on the Cassio? Your comp doesn't do that. You have zero dive.
He looks really uncomfortable on Braum, just in general. No?
They have zero dive. Why would they ever flash on the Cassio? Who's following the play? They have to play front to back. No, it's the only way to play this comp. You have 3 tanks, 2 carries. You're playing front to back. You're not flashing on enemy carry. Why would you flash on him? That's never working. Who's following the play?
But with BDD's flash and the response from Peter, flashes over the wall, hits the ultimate, and then immediately gets pulled back and
look at this Chovy E on Peter now. Look.
I mean, Peter knows exactly how
It's
wants to
zero
play. That's
damage.
how they beat CFO in game 1 of the quarterfinals. The chase continues from KT, and you can see for Gen G, they just never wanted to get into that choke point.
No, not at all. And I mean, it's
Wait.
impatience from Gen G. They're a
It's
team
3-1.
to me that is synonymous with
KT win 3-1. What
play
the
towards
fuck?
the strength of the composition.
I can't believe we're watching
talked
this.
about how you need to
But
play
they are
around
playing
your
well.
range. You need
Yeah,
to
they
play
are,
around the
but
fact
Gen G
that
are
you
playing
can
worse than they
wall
normally
people out,
Yeah.
outrange
play.
their
So,
Cassio,
of course,
outrange
KT's playing well. They were playing well in their
Realize
quarters
to
as
create
well.
terrain
They
from
played
the
well all
to
tournaments,
create
but
problems for the
this
KT
Gen G is
members,
lower
but
than
instead,
usual, you know?
Yeah.
you're trying to
Much lower
flash
than
for the
usual.
I think
engage, you're
Gen G's
trying to make the big play.
first game at Worlds was their
And
best
your
one so
team
far.
has to try to walk through
Which
a
one was
hustle,
that?
take
It was
over a meter,
first
PSG?
one
follow
in
up.
Swiss.
There's no
Yeah.
PSG
way
game.
that can ever
They
work.
played super clean.
Gen G
Everything
get
was well
antsy,
executed. I remember because I was
massively
glazing them like crazy.
And now with
Yeah.
3,000
I was like,
gold
this
lead
is
for
the League of
KT,
Legends that I want to
17
see.
minutes
This is
into
perfect
Drake's to
macro,
them.
good draft,
Dogdam
well
wanted
executed.
2K
Like,
ahead himself as
and
Canyon hits, trying to defend the mid
It's
lane
rare you
tower.
see Gen G not know how to execute their comp. Braum flashing in there makes me feel like they don't know how to play the game. As a composition, right? Like they draft this composition and they chose blue side. I really thought they would at least have a plan like, hey, we're gonna play front to back, play for our Navy item, Lucian carry. Flashing on Cassio here makes me feel like they don't know how to play the comp.
no flash.
No.
He missed the Q. He missed the Nivea Q.
They wouldn't play it anyway, but yeah.
In the end, Chovy actually the one forced away up towards this top side.
And you see the immediate response. This time, though, Gen G might get something out of it, but because Perfect also rotated over into
I think it's the
space
nerves
for
after
fight.
choking.
And
I mean,
now
for sure there's
Gen G's gonna
pressure,
get
right?
some time
They
alone.
should be
Triforce
winning
done.
and they're not winning and they're making
This
mistakes that they don't normally make. So for sure there's pressure and like stress and everything.
But I thought they would be chilling after game 2. Like I thought this was what was gonna happen.
And this should be comfort as well, right?
Yeah.
This should be comfort they're playing. They shouldn't be playing bad. They're playing a comfort composition. They should know what to do at the very least.
Try to force their opponents to overgroup,
Yeah, this
try to
is
create
bread and
advantages
butter
through that
for
side lane,
Gen G.
but they just haven't really been able to find it, and it feels like KT.
They're so lucky they got the second Drake, by the way. Imagine this game with no second Drake. How fucked it is. They're so lucky they got that.
Chemtech, Ornn, Cassio, Mundo. It's not gonna be playable.
I wonder if they tilted after the first game. Because in the first
No,
game,
but second game they played decent. Not the best, but like a lot better than third.
Yeah. But they should have won the first game. I wonder if there was like some tilt from this game, you know? Losing that first game. It was like a 15-minute banger, no? First game. It was a long game, the first one.
Get out of here!
Atakan in 40. I don't think you fight if you're a Gen G. No, you don't even have 2 items on Olivia yet.
No, you can stay.
Do you fight? You don't fight, no?
Doubt
I think you give Atakan, you give Drake, and you wait. Hope for the best.
2 items Lucian though.
He
might want to fight.
Perfect's going to try and get the push in the top side.
Actually, can you give Atakan? No, you can't. You have to fight.
Chemsoul for KT would be
What do you do?
absolutely
You have to
devastating
fight. But
for
you're not
Gen
strong.
G.
Okay, Nivea 2
Spikes
items.
are keen about to hit a
It's
second
still not
item.
strong, no? She has no damage.
You have
It's
no
just defensive
the
items.
Flicker Blade's now done. Actually, Dogdam also as I say it, finishing his Rage Blade.
Ruler could carry a fight in this state, though.
The fact that Perfect is even up in experience, right, against Keen.
I don't think he
is
deals
such a
damage to
big deal.
front line, by
Ornn
the
is
way.
one of those
They have
carries that-
Tabis on
or,
Kalista.
characters rather that
They have
loves
Tabis
to
jungle,
be
full tank top.
at
He
least
doesn't deal
as
damage,
far
I
as
think.
opponent, but
His
has
Lucian
been
doesn't deal
better to be
damage.
able to give out
He
the
needs
ornaments
at least Last Whisper, I think, to deal
at
damage.
a moment's notice, as this
They're just
might
gonna
end up
start.
being the fight that decides the
They're just starting.
series.
But Anivia from blue side, when Atakan is bot, like the walls she can put on this Atakan are crazy.
Yeah, that one up there on the right?
Yeah.
Or for the
Or the
Tri-Brush.
choke, yeah. Or to walk down into lane, like the choke points are...
I don't think Genji want to do the Atakan, I think they just want to stop the Atakan.
Yeah. KT dropping Herald, driving it to mid. Peter is...
Misclicked, I think. Wait, we're caught. We're dying, we're dying, we're dying, we're dying! Help!
He's fine.
Mundo.
I don't think they want to do Atakan, by the way. If they start Atakan here, it's complete desperation. I don't think they want to do this, no? What are they doing? Why are they doing
Why
it?
is Keen not pushing mid wave?
Why are they doing the Atakan? They're trolling. Wait, they're about to lose the game over Atakan.
No wall.
They're trolling, by the way. Why are they doing the Atakan?
6,000 HP on the Atakan right now.
Ruler dash in.
Not ult is decent, no? He wasted shield. Ornn ult is open! Ornn ult is open!
Oh.
They get wiped. Why are they doing Atakan? Or Lucian?
He's in BDD still at ult.
Why are they doing Atakan?
They lose Drake
What
as
is this decision making? Why are they doing Atakan?
They lose Drake as well.
What are they doing? And the Braum shields again before the Ornn ult. When will he learn? I mean, maybe here he's gonna die if he doesn't, but... Do they not understand when Braum uses shield and Ornn ults, they're gonna get wiped every time? Why are they forcing Atakan? What are they doing? What's the idea here? We're behind, we're losing a fight for sure now? Okay, he shielded the Renato ult, fair, fair. Then the Ornn ult is open. But why would they force? What's the idea?
I don't know.
Why are they forcing that again? They scale well now. Enemy couldn't do it here. What? Wait, they are tilted. They must be tilted. What is happening?
There must be communication issues.
But how do they come with... I don't understand. How do they come to the point where they're thinking, okay, we can't play the game, we can't contest anything, but let's force Atakan? Was it the Mundo chunk and him having to use ult? Is it... I don't understand. Like, I understand that you're there. I understand that you're defending the play. I understand you might want to fight. But hitting Atakan? When you're weaker in a 5v5? You're just setting yourself up for failure, no? You're already weaker in a 5v5, you're hitting the Atakan, you're losing resistance, you're putting yourself in a spot where you're gonna get caught. Why would you do the Atakan there?
The macro dominance that you expect from the LCK #1 seeds, and KT constantly are pushing them back.
I can't believe it.
Ornaments coming through. We already had
They're so
Ornn
lost.
before that fight. Now we have the upgraded Rage Blade as well.
I mean, KT's what do you say? They are using the KT is using the mistakes Genji are doing really well. They're jumping on the opportunity, right? Every time.
Yeah.
So
you can't take anything away from KT. But Genji doing these kind of decisions as a team, these kind of individual mistakes that they have done over the series. It's like if you didn't have nameplates on and you didn't have the team, and someone asks you, which players are these and which team is this? I don't think anyone would answer Genji.
No.
Never.
So much harder to kill, and this is going to be a test for Genji,
Wow.
and it's starting increasingly.
That made it much harder for themselves now. They lost Drake and Atakan and the fight. They were already in a bad spot.
Currently passing with flying colors. Cosmic Drive done.
3 items, Casio.
Is this winnable? I mean, it's winnable. It's winnable.
It is
but it is like I think we're one fight away from the game being over. I think we're reaching a point where if they get sold, for example, or get a Baron, game is over. We're slowly reaching a point where they have one fight left, I think.
I mean, KT are hitting heavy spikes. Ornn is going to start upgrading items now.
Wow.
We have 3 items on Casio. She's almost level 16.
Dragon to come through.
The thing for KT is
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one fight left, maybe. Soul fight. That's it, I think. That's all they get. They get one more chance, I think.
It's just gone. It's immediately deleted. So Genji now have to be so cautious about not overstepping somewhere else. Keen has been designated the side.
They could have played Aurora this game. They could have had Aurora first pick, flex pick, and they went for Skarner.
Now Perfect's moving to the mid lane.
Yep.
as KT look to try and take this tier 1. Kaz on the right side of the wall that time escapes the clutches of Canyon and Chovy.
And Chovy has gone for just a very slow build, right? You know, you are going for so much scaling. Once you get to Leandries, finally there's going to be some real damage coming in behind.
Like out of all teams as well, I would say Genji is probably the best team with Aurora, because Keen plays Aurora really well. Many other teams can only use it mid, but for Genji they can use it in a flex. So they could have had Aurora flex, and then just whatever bot lane in 1, 2, 3, go down 4, 5, find a jungler like Lee Sin. Nidalee was banned, right? But you could play Lee Sin or whatever else. Canyon can cook. You put the Aurora where it's best, you pick another champion. You could have had such a good draft, I think. And we ended up with this.
It's actually crazy. Like, overall, looking at the entire series, we have Genji losing, maybe 3-1 here, with Keen not playing his K'Sante.
Yeah, he didn't play K'Sante, yeah. Didn't play Ornn, which is also a special pick for him.
Ruler hasn't played Kai'Sa.
What
else?
And Dokdam is also sitting on a lead.
They traded mids last game, when they probably should have banned them. They gave BDD a seer, and they were confident in their Orianna.
Orianna was a disaster.
Yeah. I think maybe you're right, like draft this series has been in KT favor most of the games. I would say only the second game with like the Rek'Sai Ambessa situation was Genji favored, but maybe everything else.
But that was Genji. Genji fucked up in that draft as well, because KT had the opportunity to take Ambessa.
Yeah, with
if Genji took the Ambessa first pick, I wouldn't have flamed like...
Yeah, that would make more sense, yeah.
But even then, Genji fucked up the draft. And
they could have taken the K'Sante too, in the previous game. I think if they get Soul here, by the way, it's game. This Soul is OP. They have to fight here.
Kaz is kind of caught.
No, yes, ult is fine.
Not a lot of healing though, he was healing reduced through all of it.
He's gonna heal now.
Without their AD carries, ultimate have to fight around the chem soul.
And they still have everything. I think they're gonna get Soul here.
That wall is good. That wall is really good.
Yeah, but Soul. Look, they're just gonna give one and give Soul. Like, this is good for KT. They don't even kill the Ornn, by the way.
He's alive.
They got Soul. Even if Ornn dies there, that's worth it.
He doesn't die because they get Soul.
Like, sure, the wall looks good to catch them, but it also zones them away from the Drake. And Drake is everything there. He puts the wall, which blocks the Ornn in, but it also blocks them out from the Drake. And the Drake is more important than the fight. Like, even if Ornn dies there, that's Soul. I think this game might be over, by the way. Chem Tech Soul. 3 Chem Techs.
Oh, by the way, Chovy didn't even have Landry's. He still doesn't have Landry's.
No.
For the Soul fight, even though they took a Drake away from KT, he still didn't have Landry's.
Yeah. Yeah, this should have been 5 minutes before, right? Then 27, it should have been 22.
Yeah.
How do you fight? You don't. Skarner is dead, by the way.
Has a mega blast cone there for him to try and escape, but
I think they're just gonna force the... Can't play the game. This game is over, I think. It's just a stomp. It's just a stomp. They have 1 kill. They have to fight, but they can't, I think. Actually, Ornn has no ult, Renata has no ult. Actually, they are lacking a lot of ults. Maybe this is the chance. But they got Baron. Even if they lose this fight, they're winning. They don't even lose the fight. They don't have ults, but they don't even lose the fight. Flash ult by Cassio.
And
knock up 3. That's game, by the way. It's over. They're getting a bit excited, but I think it's fine.
They don't even die for it?
They don't die because they have Chemtech, so they can't die. It's over. Holy, that Cassio flash ult was pretty clean though. They have 1 ult up.
Yeah.
No Ornn, no Mundo, no Kalista, no Renata. The 1 person that has ult makes 3-man flash ult into Ornn knockup.
I mean, BDD has been crazy.
Yeah, BDD has been really good. He was good the Yon game. He was good Asir game. He's good Cassio. What did he play in the game they lost? Rice, right? He was Rice that game.
And he was scaling.
He was the one behind that game, yeah.
He was so close to carrying that game as well.
Holy. BDD Faker final. Give it to me. Yeah, they only have 1 ult. Only Cassio flash ult. That's the only play they have.
Look at his mana as well. He's doing this with that little mana.
Here comes the flash ult. Look at BDD. Bam!
Oh, he missed Chovy actually.
Missed Chovy, but the knockup from Ornn as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aye. It's over.
Yeah, it's for sure over. Unless they steal Elder and Ace, but I don't even think they're gonna start Elder.
I don't think they can win a fight. I don't think it's possible. They don't have the damage. It's impossible to kill them. I think even if Lucian hit everything and if he hit everything, you don't kill Ornn or Mundo. And they have Renata W, Redemption.
He didn't even go.
Cassio is tanky.
What is his obsession with healing reduction?
KT,
I mean, Mundo, I
the
guess.
gold lead keeps
Yeah, but
growing.
it has to be better on someone else. You have to be able to...
Red one, yeah. You need the red one, I think, into
And the
Ornea.
roller coaster is
Like,
about
sure,
to
you're
go higher
healing.
than it's ever gone.
But also, with the Lucian this game, you need to go red one second, no?
For Genji,
You need to do Essence Reaver into red one and Infinity.
read
Yeah.
KT their last
Because you don't deal,
fight,
like,
but
even now, he doesn't
at
actually deal
Yeah, he
damage.
doesn't do damage.
KT
Infinity gives you the damage, and Armor Pen is a necessity, right? Because you have playing tank top.
They tried to defend,
So the,
but
what is it called, Quick
KT will
Blades?
push up
Nabori?
the score. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
That's the
in
item you can do
between,
last. You cannot do this early.
bashing heads
You need to
against each
do
other. The
Essence
hostile
Reaver, Last
takeover
Whisper,
each
Infinity,
body
or
and
Essence
breakable.
Reaver, Infinity, Last
KT
Whisper.
back away. Glacial
He doesn't deal
Storm
damage
doing
even
a
at this
lot of
point.
work here
He
from
does
the
nothing,
Anivia.
actually, at this point, I
Jovi just
think.
trying to delay as much as he possibly can. They do have such strong wave clear with this Anivia, but Perfect has been pushing
This game
mid
is
lane.
over, I think.
And the question
They
is, can
can't,
they
they
clear
can't
this
fight.
wave out as well?
Dark Possession coming down. We'll catch on to
Peter
Peter,
is
who
called.
falls below
No,
half
it's
HP.
Renato.
Perfect the same
Sorry,
redemption
Callisto.
Oh yeah,
outplays Cole.
Callista's in the game. I
Used to pull
completely
Peter
forgot about
out
this
of
champion.
harm's way. But
They can't do
because of
anything.
that, Genji know one of the engage tools for KT is down.
I mean, Genji are doing a great job holding at the inhibitors here. It's
KT
so
in
tough
finals.
to siege
What the
into an
fuck?
Anivia, even with the Baron buff. But the problem
No one
really
has that pick ends, no?
becomes,
I was
No one.
I was
ever
actually
have an
close.
even fight
I'm
You were thinking about
so
it?
mad at
Right.
myself.
And this
Because
Eldar is
I was
coming up
thinking,
here
I'm like,
under
KT
2
are
minutes now.
undefeated. They're gonna
Genji
play with confidence. Like,
try to
it does a
find
lot.
something.
But then I was like, no, it's Genji. Like, Genji won't
There's
lose.
Canyon comes in,
shouldn't.
installs impact for the
This is
CC.
an empty kill, by the way, even if he dies, it doesn't matter. It's a shutdown, though.
The bellows breath.
Shutdown to Yorick, I
Even
guess.
with a double
If you want to give it to Lucian, that's nice, but I think Yorik's gonna take it. 887.
His KDA
Something.
goes from perfect to im as he goes 2-1-6.
That doesn't really line up with the timing that Genji were looking for, though. Because by the time that this Elder spawns,
KT
Perfect
finals. I would have
will
never
be up,
guessed.
Teleport in hand.
I didn't even have them, you know, I didn't put them through Swiss. I
Really?
didn't put them through quarters.
I did.
I didn't put them through semis. I haven't put them through
I did.
anything.
I think the only team I missed in Swiss was CFO. I put...
KT over BLG? You didn't put
And if
BLG?
Keen over pushes, you
No, I
can see
put
BDD and Cuz
KT
are moving up. I think Keen is going to
What the
die,
fuck
and
did I
this
put?
timing might matter.
I didn't put KT. It was the only Eastern team I didn't put in.
No, I had KT in.
Or only LCK and LPL team, I guess. LCP is also
Keen
Eastern.
has no flash.
I didn't
no
have...
hope.
They wait the kill, by the way. They hold the kill for Elder. They're geniuses. KT is the best team, Owa.
Elder will spawn.
They're so smart, no? They're holding the kill for Elder.
As Keen has no one here to help him. BDD in the end will claim the
It's free Elder.
54 seconds.
They're so fucking smart, by the way. They're so fucking smart. What the fuck?
I mean, this is deserving of a finals. This is deserving of a final spot. When you play like this, you deserve to go to finals.
Keen will be
Whoa.
up 10 seconds too late. for
Free
his
Elder.
He will have
They held the
his
kill long
time,
enough.
though.
It's 10 seconds window where he's not there.
With
They have to
Kalista
fight
on your
4v5, by the way. They have to camp them and fight them. They have no choice. If they don't camp here and fight them, they get Elder and it's game. So they have to camp here and fight 4v5. They have no choice. They don't have a choice. They have to fight.
Wait, Kalista's late at the base.
They found them.
Buzz is 16, that
I
is
think you just do this, by the way.
massive
You
for
just do this
the
on spawn. They have to
Mundo.
fight you.
There before this
Yeah, Kalista's
final
late,
fight.
actually.
Yeah, Keen is gonna
Well,
have
what
time
did he
to
buy?
TP in.
GA?
He's on his way
Yeah,
out of the base,
for
so it's
GA.
gonna take him a little bit of
Wait,
time to
Keen might be in
revive
time
his
then.
forward.
They should have waited more, I guess.
Mundo, he's going where he pleases right now.
Oh, BDD! BDD! Look at the flank!
Oh my.
Look at the flank!
With a flank, and here comes BDD.
Okay, it's fine.
Miasma onto Juro, Genji falls
Is it?
towards the
But
top
they-
side.
Is it?
Face call onto Peter, handshake
Wait, they
going
wasted
right
Renato ult.
hostile takeover used
Look at the
by
Olivia damage!
KT.
Look at the Olivia damage!
They wanted out of this as
Oh no!
Genji begin to turn
Are they
around.
throwing?
A
Oh
good
no!
ball, but Perfect breaks it. Slams his
Oh,
marking
shit.
against it, and
That was
cracks
actually
it
close of a
away.
throw, no?
Yeah,
Genji
but Chemtech
still
Dragon
looking
is
for
doing
the
Yeah, yeah.
so
Chemtech
much
saves them.
for
Gen
them.
is on the flank.
Oh.
And Dektam get, oh my god, he got a
But
full
Perfect
HP back from
already
plant.
got low, and Cuz has no ult now.
I think he's
Just
saving shield for
controlling
Ornn
that
this time because
space
Ornn is not
beautifully.
ulting, so he must be saving shield.
Have a chance here. They're trying to buy
Holy.
time for the
I mean,
Ornn
they're
to
not
TP
ult
back.
missed,
Holy.
so...
Yeah, no Renato ult for a long time. No Kalista ult as well. No Mundo ult. Actually,
It is playable.
it's playable, no? They don't have ult.
Last cone down, Cuz.
Look at the Mundo. He has no ult, by the way. He flashed out.
The flash. As they look
There's
for
a
the
Skarn ult
lot.
missed.
going in, Cuz in the middle of the pit as well. The redemption
That's
Skarn
not
ult missed.
redemption. Oh, actually.
He's holding shield, not for Ornn ult. Ornn can't ult.
But Kalista
Smite,
ran.
smite, 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 smite.
Kalista ran.
He blocked it.
Kalista ran.
They got it. KT got it. That's game. KT got Elder. That's game.
Look at
That's game.
Dakdam. He's just going.
It's over. It's over.
GG.
KT, clean up the fight.
Holy.
Holy shit.
That's
We got it.
crazy.
We got KT finals.
Wait, it's either gonna be T1 winning 3 years in a row or KT winning a world championship.
Unless Test make it, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
In the most unbelievable world semis, no one thought they could do it.
KT.
Oh,
Years old.
KT finals.
Years old the fear.
They were 4-15 this year against Genji before this series. 4 win, 15 lose.
To the promised land.
What, in series or in matches?
In matches. In series, one win.
I mean, that is approximately a 22% win every games, and they won 3 games, lost 1 here. So that's really beating the percentage.
KT finals. What the fuck? That's fucked.
They're looking good.
That's fucked in a good way. I don't mean it in a bad way. That's fucked in a good way. It's just, who would have thought going into this tournament, KT makes finals?
Look at this, like T1, LCK 4th, TES, LPL 3rd. It's crazy how like the tables could turn from regular split to international tournament.